Hello there. How we doing, guys? Happy Saturday. First thing you say in the chat is good boy. Hammy, good boy. What am I? Your pet? Beating later. Lorenzo, Cody. Let's have a damn good day at Halo. I know I'm late. Last I checked, when I get here, the games get more interesting. It's been a snooze, hasn't it? It's been boring without me. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure it's been great. Good to be here. Don't worry, we'll be on time tomorrow. And I figured we got to get some of the, not that I want to say low tier, because everybody's nasty in these tournaments. Some of the, lesser important matchups out of the way. We're here for spicy Halo. We're here for damn good Halo. Quality POVs only, please, We're midway through a series, aren't we? Overlord Engine, first sub of the day, brother. 6 months. Let's freaking go. Let's make this a historic weekend, okay? I know it's just an online tournament, but it's the final online open qualifier. There's no more of these. Ever. That's it. Halo's dead. Get through the program. Or was that get with the program? Stop trying to beat a dead horse.
They've all been in
No, it is kind of sad. But I'm sure we'll have more open qualifiers at some point in the future. Who knows? Story Meadows, what's up, man? Damn good Halo. Let's get it. Bitch, welcome. Slush, welcome. Burns. Start spectating Jervalian during the dry period. That's the Halo 2 speedrunner, right? I saw it last time I checked into his channel. He was playing Halo 4 Legendary, like all skulls on, and he can't take a single hit of damage or something ridiculous. Is that what it is? Like literally, rip my fingernails out levels of frustration experiencing what he goes through on a regular basis. Masochists in the form of video games. But sure, yeah, we'll watch that. Nah, he's a goat. We got Last Shot POV. We got Yuzi, Cherished, Envor, Sirion, and Common streaming together. That's kind of cool. We got Maniac Watch Party. Man's killing it. 600 viewers. Holy shit. Saw Sirion playing pretty nasty earlier. I don't think they won their series versus C9. Envy and Space Station going head-to-head right now. Did we miss it? We missed 2 games. Looking like that Slayer was pretty lopsided. Don't feel like we missed too much in that category. Let's get a Vusosa. Is that what I say? Vusosa? Thank you, man. Welcome. Zuzi's a fire POV. I'll take your word for it. No, he's nasty. I agree. I'm going to add comment, I guess, too. Any available gameplay? Looney. I like how I've seen these guys before, so the website remembers who I've typed in. It makes it easy for me. I think that will do it for now, yeah? I think we got a pretty good lineup. This is the way. Hello. Happy Saturday. How you guys doing? You guys having a good weekend? How's everybody's weekend? I went to CNE yesterday. I went to the CNE. It's the last weekend of the CNE if you're in Toronto. It's just it's like a big festival. A lot of fried food, rides, just, stuff like that. I saw Mariana's Trench, the band, who are like kind of irrelevant today, but back in the day were very popular. They're like an emo rock band or something. I don't know. My girlfriend's into them. I don't really know the songs. It was fun. Are they metal? I wouldn't even really consider them metal. It's like a emo. It's like a Green Day or something. Never heard of the band. Back in like 2000 to 2010 time period, I think they were very popular. Fried maple syrup. No, bro. Everything I had was actually like really good. I was pleasantly surprised. We had a corn dog. The corn dog was it was good. It was okay. It wasn't anything special. Fried chicken on a stick. I don't know why. The fried chicken on a stick that we had was just incredible. It was a frosted flake fried chicken, so the outer coating was frosted flakes, I guess. It wasn't as overpoweringly sweet as I thought it would be. Like on paper, I'm thinking, this is weird. But I wanted the bigger piece, right? Because you can only get, there's like a few options. You couldn't get a large or a medium size. It was either the Frosted Flake that was like huge, or it was the smaller size. So we got the Frosted Flake. And then I put this like spicy, what is it? Chili, spicy, sweet chili sauce or whatever on it. I don't fucking know. It was incredible. I was very, I wasn't sober, but it tasted amazing. 10 out of 10. Yeah, on like a stick. It was like this long, bro. I don't know. It was, it was a serious. Yeah, anyway. And then I had ice cream waffle sandwich. I ate like ass, bro. I didn't even, it didn't matter. We just ate everything. It's the last weekend, of the little fair or whatever. It was very busy. So I figured we go big or go home, and we tried a little bit of, everything we wanted to try. And now I'm ready to lock in. I got an energy drink today, bro. No coffee. We're going straight to maximum caffeine. Let's lock in for some damn good Halo. Like Active is saying here, this is game 3 in the series. Envy, who have beaten SSG twice back-to-back recently. Somehow they can't find a game today in the open qualifier. I got a corn dog. Yeah, it was a hot dog, wrapped in with the fried whatever the heck that is. How you doing, Hardy? Having a great weekend. Decided to buy a gaming monitor. Nice. New headset, new controller. Upgrading the 75-inch TV. Oh shit. Hardy's about to be cracked, bro. I'm looking forward to it, man.
You won't see anyone just comfortably
hit those reps in, and then we'll see you versus SSG next.
We're not in that realm.
You go to war of the dummies off the open. What is this fight? Precision somehow comes out with it. All right, Chad, lock in.
I hear that so often. Guys,
gooning works better than coffee? What are you saying? As a wake-up strategy?
It doesn't work like that in these lobbies, ladies and gentlemen. These guys
it's the Frosty overkill to end the game. Who are they playing against?
Makes them pay, though. The back smack comes out.
Plan for today is to, witness some damn good Halo. Have some fun. Point out the crazy moments. Maybe learn a thing or two. Make memories.
Get his shields back and then go for camo, but a great job by Stellar to come off
and a little bit of love.
This entire engagement just
I don't know what that means, but it sounded like the right thing to say.
A nice no-scope from Falcon, by the way, but all this time that this camo fight has been going on,
the old man division
got 30 seconds because
that's right.
Immediately captured the off the rip.
We're gonna get an old man boomer tournament going for sure.
So that during the camo fight, you could accumulate time.
AC hold for SSG off the open. Very confident series for them so far. I haven't had a chance to witness it, but the scoreline definitely looked that way. Falcon coming out with a fancy-looking sniper, bro. A lot of gold on this POV. All that just to get back smacked out back B. Nobody watching the lane. Immediate. Double. Hold on. Precision's awake, bro. He's frying. Envy not about to let themselves lose here. Why am I so late? Fashionably late. I arrive precisely when I mean to. Gandalf has taught me well. I don't know, dude. I had a long night last night. I was just telling chat. We went to the C&E. Stayed up late. Stayed at my girlfriend's place. And I got home at like literally half an hour ago, and we're here now.
Does not go Jackson's way, and Space Station
there's like a boomer, not like a league, but they do these 30+ boomer tournaments. Cardinal Redbird runs them in the community. They're actually kind of cool. And I haven't tried them though. W line? Hell yeah. Alex, how you doing, man? Good to see you too. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the frickin' time it is where you are. Always wanted to visit Toronto. Farthest you got? Okay, fair forge. It's nice, man. It's, the city's home for me, but I do think it's a beautiful city at the same time.
I don't know. I just saw a flying pig in that last play, though. That man curb sliding into Oblivion.
Trading blows, bro. We got a close match. We got Optic and C9 playing on the second broadcast. It just began. Wait. Do they have another POV for that? Shit. Chat, okay, I didn't even say anything, right? All of Optic, SSG, FaZe, Shopify are in this tournament. This is like equivalent to a major in terms of participation, like high-level participation, right? Top 4 in the tournament. Expect sweaty matchups today and even more tomorrow. This is exactly what you want to see to close out an open series. None of these guys have to participate, but they're doing it anyway out of the goodness of their hearts. Hey, Reese, by the way, on YouTube, guys, I turned on 1440p. Is it working? And are you crashing? You got to let me know if you're crashing on
With the
YouTube.
10 gifted. Thank you, White
And if the quality looks better. I want to try it again. Fingers crossed. Hope for the best.
On that leaderboard, so.
Oh yeah, White says we need one more so you can be #1, baby. I said the
I figured today's stream is going to be short anyway, so
right now you
if it's not working, you know, we deal with it, and then I just switch it back if I have to tomorrow.
Anyway.
Whoa.
YouTube is not crashed yet. Wait until you get an ad.
With the double kill, looking like
It looks crispy. I want YouTube to be elite in the quality department, okay?
Optic were able
Give
to
you guys
flag
something
the
for your
picture
time.
in picture as well. But honestly, I
want you to see every wrinkle, every white hair in the beard.
Precision when he's on the map. That's
Dude, there's a lot of good Halo on screen. I'm not really sure what to focus on right now. I see Legend POVs drawing my eye.
So Precision.
I think we were pretty invested in SSG and Envy and the closeout here.
Oh, White's edge.
Optic seems to be holding on to a confident 2-1 with a third flag being pulled and out through car. Anticipating a blowout game 1 in the C9 Optic series.
For SSG. And
sounds good, Brian.
Up
just let me know if it happens to you guys.
Let me tell you something. I'm old, but I can catch 2 games at once. You don't try me, all right? We have 2 exciting matches on the screen right now. This has been great.
Bro, Suppress is the only guy alive. They were 3 dead for a second there. Holding down B, gets 2 kills from Nest. Damage onto a third. Barely, almost lives, right? Diving off a Nest, but did his job. Honestly, Eco off the pinch here, looking for a cleanup. Not going to find it. And SSG flounder, bro. 4 dead, map controlled, Envy. Full lockdown. They got knowledge on the spawns here, too. Splitting them out from back A. 3 are going to spawn A, 1's going to split Mud. Maybe. Unless they all die. Damn good Halo. Scott with the prime, 16 months. 9-month streak. Let's go, brother. Might be near the end, but I'm going to enjoy some damn good Halo. I know. I'm kind of using the end as clickbait. I'm not going to lie, Scott. But, you know, we know something's happening with Halo next year. But let's just, you know, let's enjoy this like it's the last freaking time.
So that's going to be important.
That's all I'm saying, man.
For them. See if they're able to turn that into a triple cap here. Looks like B.
An OG Xbox controller, 60 FPS. Oh, boy.
Side. Great job dealing with them one by one.
Doing good today, Trek. How you doing, man?
Go down for Envy, and a great job by SSG to solidify.
Are we really gonna watch the full thing, dual POV? I don't know if my ADHD can't handle this.
Will continue. Stellar with a clutch kill onto Piggy, who was trying to be the opening.
Thought it was just like, here's an update from Optic C9. By the way, they're playing. You can watch that on the second broadcast.
The damage has been done.
In Renegade POV.
Finally, with a kill or 2, look to maybe.
It's like 163 to 88. SSG locking it down from A here. They got control of the map. Meanwhile, Optic on the other game. Renegade dies, top P2. Sab's got the flag secured through courtyard, but he's the only guy alive on the team. Comes out with a perfect and a double. That might actually give them a capture, by the way. They're about to take the lead, C9. Yeah. It's like, how do I cast both, bro? Well done. No, anyway. They actually did it. C9 is winning versus Optic in CTF right now.
And all the while, it's going to be SSG that continue to lead here.
SSG with a very confident lead. Very confident.
Want to just go back and forth?
As we checked in, I thought Envy was actually doing something.
We can do it. Making fun.
Shirtless Shyway in the chat. Uh-oh.
Cloud9's ability to get the next cap here, but
watch out, ladies.
Camo, 2 dead for Cloud9. Flag is on the move. Renegade kind of being the bodyguard to
Black Mamba, 8 months. Let's go, brother. Damn good Halo. 6-month streak. Welcome back. Love to see you, Black Mamba. How you doing, man? Welcome.
Yeah, they tied up and
forward with the overkill. Wait, check out our sponsor. If you want to play like formal, upgrade your monitor. It'll happen immediately.
Which is really solid for them. They'll have that.
Speaking of formal, he's on POV there. Pulls the flag, causing chaos in the back to base. Precision Peak Wars with Foul in the meantime wins his fight. And we got a lot of work to do if they want to take this game, though. They got camo advantage here. Should be able to come out with it. And they get a touch on that flag? Formal? The flag's out courtyard. Nobody touched it. C9 somehow overwhelm Optic. Don't get it touched to keep that flag in play. It'll get reset. They got to do it again. Hardy with 5. 1,005 total gifted in the channel, bro. That looks insane to look at, Hardy. Holy shit. Hardy with a 5 gifted. Squirrel Mr. Braden, Greg, like a Bantha, and Fusion Guy. Welcome, guys.
Even though they lose,
1,005
it
total
seems totally fine with that
subs
as long as they
looks
can also
nuts,
protect
bro.
Zone.
In the 4-digit category.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Chad with the comments on Precision's.
Nice to see you too,
Jiggle Peak. I mean,
Threat. What's
it was
up, man?
nerfed, and he still looks so strong. And,
Yeah, no,
and his
Precision's been
POV.
looking mean
He never
recently.
updated this game, bro.
Did a lot of damage to FaZe in the LVT matchup. How did FaZe Envy do on Friday, guys? Are Envy still looking like the threat, the force that they looked like in this previous week?
It looks really good.
I know Envy FaZe scrimmed. I didn't get to watch it. They went to Game 7 with FaZe and LVT. They beat SSG, right? I'm kind of surprised they're down 0-2 here.
Have control here.
Hardy a doctor?
They're potentially going to take.
He must be, because he's cured me, bro. I don't know.
Will not be able to survive. That's going to be an easy reset, and it's EC in favor of Envy. This is the
Cured my sadness with gifted subs.
Configuration of zones to control.
Nah, imagine.
PlayStation trying to change the story, but they get traded out without capturing a zone. New snipers coming up, and I think the last player in the lobby they want to get it is Precision.
Permaban your girlfriend? I'm not even joking. She apparently doesn't agree with you gifting subs, so I don't want her to be able to send message. Give me a solid.
On the other end of things, Optic and Cloud9 still 3-3.
Wait, what do I do with that, BJ? I don't want you to fight with your girlfriend over,
gentlemen, so having a,
you know what I mean? Like,
game as we
you got to do what's best for you, bro. I appreciate you regardless. You don't have to sub.
Back over to NV and Space Station Gaming, where SSG actually had that triple cap for a moment, but
it's an interesting.
Look at how
Can we
much
VIP
pressure
here?
they're putting on Stellar. I mean,
We're gonna
it's a
VIP your
combination of
girlfriend. How about that?
respecting their opponent to not give him
You know what?
easy shots.
We're gonna do the opposite. Let's mod her.
Shut him down. That sniper should trade hands to.
That's it. Yeah, I don't want to be in the
Right
middle of
now,
that. I'm not
they
gonna
wanna
lie.
capture
I
B,
want
but as they
everybody to
fall,
love everybody.
Space Station will continue to score.
Don't jeopardize
Yeah,
your
this is
relationship
really
for the
tough
sake
for
of,
Envy. With them being four
you know,
down,
she
it's
feels
gonna
she
be
deserves
a triple
you
cap
know,
block
attention
game,
or whatever.
spawn
I don't know.
control and force spawns on the camo side.
Break
Camo
up with
is
her and
coming
keep
up, but
gifting.
You don't have any time to wait for
See
it
that
if you're
also?
Envy. You have
Let
to
me be
contest
nice guy. I'll be
right
good
now,
cop.
and they
You be
do
bad
so
cop.
onto
All right,
A,
Forge.
but you gotta contest
I'll say
one more, and that's why you see Piggy
what I
over
think I
on
should
the
say,
big
and then
door
you
side.
guys say
The
what I
damage
really
is
want.
done.
You know what I
He'll get
mean?
cleaned up, and
Yo,
there
thank you
it
for the
is.
YouTube follow. I'm sorry, I
SSG
kind of
win game
missed the
number
text on
3,
that. I
close
appreciate
out
you, man.
the
Welcome.
series, and my goodness, they do it in great fashion.
Just some
Now we hop
random he
back
wants to
over
ban?
to Optic Gaming and Cloud9, and Optic put the
Did SSG clutch that up, bro? Are we distracted by Chad
I
again?
just want to shout out Space Station.
I think
really just played for checkmate at the end.
Played
there.
for checkmate.
Forced the
Okay,
back
so they did
garage
win. They
spawn to
3-0'd.
take their positioning. That's why Eco just
Optic
had that
inbound to
green
take the
and
first game
power
here at
player.
4-3. This
And,
one's actually
another
very
player
damn
applied the
close.
Dummies to just guarantee the win. All they had to do was zoom in on Big Door to win.
She's
that
saying
game.
BJ is a
played by
Terry?
SSG.
No, bro, there's no
Now,
way
on the
this
other
is his
side of
girlfriend.
things,
I can
Optic
Fox.
looking
Is it
like they
actually your
want
girlfriend?
To close this out before time expires, but Cloud9 will.
Why
not
is
make
she?
it easy.
Wait, why is she like?
Very difficult here. It depends on
What
what,
the
Alex
hell?
does with it though. And guess what? He is spotted immediately from Renegade. Renegade's gonna call him out. Bound's gonna take
just
him
not
out,
sure
and
how I
that's
would feel if
camo
my girl was
gone,
calling me a
and all
terrorist in
advantage
people's
gone
Twitch
for the
chats.
side of Cloud9 for the moment. Now it's a fight for the
I
side,
just
and
don't
you
get the
see
humor.
Bound.
Maybe I
love that.
don't
You
get the
see that
joke.
double- That was so solid. Like,
Put them
you know
both at a
Bound's
timeout.
fast player. You know he's gonna
Final
take a
minute, by
different
the way.
route, but he doubles back and almost. I don't know.
Bound
usually
taking
he's
no
placing
damage
it
off
out
that
like
chal.
against the
Too
other
dead.
team,
Boo Boo
'cause
Sab already
he just-
extended. They're
that
kind of
makes up
forced
for
to
it.
stay on that side of the map. They can't do anything
Bound
about
is
this
always,
flagpole.
very
That's gonna
slippery
go out
on
for
the
Util in
map
the
because
meantime.
there's
Collect the only guy
Util
alive. He's bottom mid.
flag
Optic
as
haven't located him.
well.
He slipped through unseen. He's been seen by
Aware of
window.
the
Collect came with a kill.
situation.
Formal.
He needs a bodyguard
That'll make things
down
chaotic,
to
but Renegade finds the
guarantee this
trade, and
win.
that should guarantee it.
And, doesn't look like
In the
he's
final
even
40
gonna be able to
seconds.
stop- Wait,
Bound being
shields, but
patient?
Legend
No
finds
way.
two. That should be good.
Smart play. Yep, it is game. Optic
coming
Gaming win
for
game
you.
number 1, but Cloud9 put up a major fight there. And
Hey,
even though
KFC,
Renegade
thank you,
went 24
brother.
and 15, Optic,
Yeah, I got my haircut
a little
on
bit- a
Monday.
little bit slower
I got
on
my
the
haircut
start.
Monday.
That's kind of how they. That's how they ride. You know,
Still trying
they'll
to
pick
keep
up
it
as the
fresh
series
as
goes on,
possible.
And at the end of the day,
Just
it could be
every
also
3-week
Cloud9
update.
playing really well.
I do it for you
excited
guys.
To see that.
I had you at Halo. That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
Cloud9 putting up a great fight here against the Titan that is Optic Gaming, of course.
What's that movie?
Optic
Jerry
suffered
Maguire,
their
little
first
Jerry
land
Maguire in the
loss,
chat.
or tournament loss. at
Abby
the
at
last one,
hello.
So you got to imagine they're a little bit looking for
That's a good
revenge
movie,
on the
by
competition.
the way.
but
Jerry Maguire,
all of these teams are getting better and better, so there's
Tom
not going to be a
Cruise,
cakewalk
classic.
for them.
Tom Cruise
Um,
romance.
Going into map number 2 here, Cloud9.
MVP FaZe 10-4.
They 100%
Wait.
do. You can see it. Look at the bracket.
No,
here.
no,
This
no,
is
no,
the
no,
winner's
no.
side, of course.
FaZe
SSG
beat Envy
towards the
10-4.
bottom there,
MVP
waiting for
FaZe
the winner of
10-4.
Optic
They didn't
Gaming
beat
and
FaZe
Cloud9.
10-4.
And you've got, of
Whoa,
course,
whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm going to
Shopify
Halo Data
Rebellion
Hive for an
waiting the
update on
winner
that.
Of FaZe and TSM. So those are going to be two matches that we're definitely looking forward to as we go on to game number 2. Optic and Cloud9. Optic lead the series by 1. We go to Recharge Slayer.
Oh my God, he's not lying.
We saw
Envy beat
Cloud9
FaZe
play
10-4.
on this map earlier, but against a team a lot.
Chat, why did nobody say anything?
And
We're just gonna sweep that one under the rug like it didn't
To
happen.
imagine that that's the focus point of most of these teams now that Camo has.
Bro,
been buffed.
what happened?
It is so much more important, especially.
Envy just got like a hard counter on FaZe in their playstyle.
There by Collect. Trading on to Legend.
How'd they go? They went 0-3 to SSG after dominating FaZe and scrims.
One of the straightest shots in the game.
No, I said I'd take Friday off. Friday's my day off.
Essentially, meaning
I get off for one day and FaZe
more
just.
than his actual right stick.
Who knew I was a good luck charm, bro? I can't
makes
believe
his
it. My
shot so
bad,
very
FaZe.
Solid, except when the game doesn't want to work in his favor. But regardless of that.
Optic into game 2 with C9. It's good to see some high caliber matchups here. Remember, these two teams did scrim recently. It was pretty convincing for Optic. I think C9 took 4 games off of Optic.
Yeah, very smooth aimer.
And the maps they primarily took were Lattice. Lattice was where they were able to secure an advantage. And just about everything else, Optic looked very comfy. If they play a live fire King of the Hill, maybe C9's got a chance. That was what they won last time.
I feel like he's just in
FaZe on the downswing currently, unfortunately. A couple bad scrims. Is it kind of a result of the what was the SR? They played SR recently. They didn't look like themselves. Maybe like they kind of went out
putting those shots across the map
in dominant fashion, I guess you could say. And that was sort of immediately following their matchup with SR. I guess that was Wednesday, right? They played SR on Wednesday. It looked a little shaky Thursday. I guess they haven't fully recovered Friday. I don't know. They're in this tournament, though, right? The full team is here. So we'll see if they surpass Envy. I assume they're in the winter bracket.
Regardless, Avicii's going to take out Legend and still Optic lead.
Seems like not as much coordination and team shot lately.
I want to see
Did something happen that maybe impacted their composure? And maybe there's
25 kills in
I don't know.
Recharge, King of the Hill.
There was definitely like an internal struggle with the previous SSG team with Lucid and Snakebite on playstyles and like kind of ideology on how they should be playing in specific scenarios, you know? Like Snakebite brought up a scenario on like King of the Hill. Let's say we've got, you know, it's the C plat hill. You know, we have control. Are we pushing out? Are we holding setup? Like, what are we doing in these different scenarios? Right? Are we on the same page?
45 seconds to work with here, ladies and gentlemen. Extremely
Should we
strong,
permaban
especially in the Slayer.
BJ's alleged girlfriend? I'm reluctant to. Like, I can't tell who's trolling and who's not. This shit is strange. It is a little bit strange. I'm not gonna lie.
Gonna put it to use. Gets another round of
BJ,
formal. He's just been.
I'm down to do what BJ wants to do. I think that he's supported us enough to have some leeway here. I haven't seen anything out of Icon Fox that suggests that they are a positive contributor to the channel. You're not trolling, just Brent. So I think maybe we just ban her. I guess I don't know.
Didn't see that player in the corner.
And then she might make another account.
Good timing, but the reversal perfect killing spree for Collect.
I say it with love, Icon Fox.
The reversal. It looked like
my apologies.
Shot, but regardless,
just I don't want no drama, you know.
There was a lot of discipline during that camo play as well, like opting.
Damn, Collect had the lineup. The aim assist pulled him off the nade. Maybe Ashbound dropped from heaven there, right? He wanted to hit him with the nade as he came down. Either he changed his mind or the aim assist just had a mind of its own. Yeah. In the end of the day, BJ, don't let me come in between your relationship or anything like that, though, right? Like, don't take it to. Oh, well, what?
as well, because that Legend all by himself is going to go down. The C-side control is what we want here at this point in time, though, for Cloud9, as that camo's coming up shortly.
I don't get it. I'm confused.
With one little engagement onto Bound.
I'd offer relationship counseling, but I have absolutely no experience or qualifications whatsoever. So even offering it is just questionable.
Who would like to beat him in this game? They look good to do so. 6-kill lead. We've talked about.
I like this leader to C9 though. C-plat control might give him access to that camo off that shroud. Sab might have gotten that with it, unless he's getting chased by a member of Optic here through pipes. Sab died.
Foot off the gas. They've got to maintain their
trade it. No trade, bro. K might have just needed to close the gap and get the beat down out. Trades are good for C9 in this scenario. Obviously dead to rights here. Gonna get pinched out unless he can live long enough for the counterattack from C9. Boo Boo in tow from behind here. They got him trapped. Obviously now with the combo and blue pipes. Look at this chaos back silo, bro. 3v3. They tried it. Traded. Obviously's turn. Optic somehow win the team fight in the end. They'll collect. Now 1v1.
Another 5-kill lead for Cloud9.
Yeah, Collect with Formal here. Formal going to back up the tower to his teammates in the A spawn.
would likely predict him.
Kay probably shouldn't have challenged it, right? Like he had his team behind him in long, so he knew that if he turned into tower, he'd be completely isolated. Optic or Formal made a smart decision to back up towards his teammates at A, right? And ensure that it became a team fight, not a 1v1. Collect separated himself from his team. They're still up by 7.
Step up does so with a huge double kill. If he
You're worried about FaZe? They had a close game, one live fire. Yeah. Calixtus. Hold on.
That is just good Halo right there.
Damn good Halo. 7 months. This is the way, brother. Welcome back. Love to see you. Let's go.
It might have been.
What's up, Justin? I'm having a great day, man. Hope you are too. Cody, welcome to the chat. Roll Tide. Wait, what does that mean?
20 seconds for the new camo. And Sab may be looking to push that.
What's happening to Optic? Optic Slayers. Yeah, Optic Slayers. You never know what you're going to get, right? It's like a bag of jelly beans. Sometimes they get a good flavor. Sometimes it's just... It's like a Harry Potter, you know, when they get the boogers.
Trying to right the wrongs of the team so far.
3 kills to close it, bro.
It's now a 13-kill advantage.
Optic will prevent a stake, but a 15-kill advantage is how this one might end.
No, tries to keep it alive as best he can.
Blame Formal. Formal right now is 5-7-11. Not ideal. Bound somehow 16 and 12. Seeing Bound as the top statter in this way, just, I know Bound's nasty, but something's off, right?
And he gets the stick on the
if Bound's the one carrying.
Wow. Cloud9 ties the series at 1.
Did he have 15 assists? I think Sab had 12 kills and
I like the clap back at a C9 though. Makes things interesting.
Man, this is kind of like
Alabama football.
Concerning for Optic.
It's game day. Ooh.
We saw.
So it's a good weekend for a few reasons.
They lost to Shopify because they could not.
Final weekend of August.
Is Slayer still a massive
Summer is ending here in Toronto. I don't know about you guys.
And can they fix it?
Somehow.
15 deaths for
yesterday
Sab,
it was 12 degrees. Like it was very cold.
That too. That means the man was in the mix.
Okay. A little bit hotter today.
I misread it, but hey.
Thank you. Yes. High deaths means you're in the. I like that.
5K damage, just about it. Obviously, far and away the top damage dealer. I guess next to Legend on Optic. Obviously looking excellent in the lobby. And we watched his POV versus Optic recently. It was a treat for sure.
At least you're able to.
Optic Slayers haven't been too bad recently. Like I know that they are generally inconsistent here, but majority of their Slayers they've been winning in scrims. Somewhat surprising to see them lose in that fashion. On recharge as well.
I feel like teams
I'm from Toronto. Yeah.
And all that, but you talked about
you from Toronto?
They weren't as successful.
I was saying I was just at the CNE yesterday because it's their last weekend.
Honestly, it's just been the LBC Pro League. $1,000 for each series was the practice that.
Ate way too much questionable food.
Gaming gonna have to step up that Slayer game if they want to win this next event, and we know they're capable of doing so.
What's up, Berman?
As of right now,
just finished watching Ohio State. Now it's time for some Halo. Let's get it! Optic C9 Game 3. Optic got a bounce back off a less than stellar Slayer. Legend, I love that flank off the open strat. Opens up the lane for Renegade to get the easy sniper. 3 dead C9, no trade secured. And Formal will execute Boo Boo the last. Off spawn, they're cooking him. Back to back, Renegade gonna find a face. Not sure why he reloaded. He had 2 lined up there. Formal comes out with the trade.
And a strong lead for Optic.
Optic have yet to lose a death, actually. Nobody's gotten a kill on C9. Bounce pinching out Boo Boo here. Formal will be the first to drop.
Back in my day. Oh, sorry.
Optic Gaming.
Camoed Renegade with a lot of opportunity.
I don't want to say they don't try, okay? I don't want to use that terminology. But they're a team
from Alberta.
Turns
okay,
it up
fair.
or flips the switch at a moment's notice. Okay, like,
bro,
hey,
what is happening
a really
here?
Bad Slayer game. Time to I'm sure it's even said in the comms. Okay, guys, time to lock in. And then this is what happens.
Uncharacteristic miss. We played versus Renegade in FFA recently, right? He jumped in our lobby. Guy was unkillable. Now I understand why his POV looks like this.
Oh, can you imagine he hits that?
He'll be like one shot and just find a way to turn the scenario around. These guys don't want to die. They come back from the dead. And very slippery.
Cloud9 have had to work this hard.
Bar is soap in the shower, bro.
Zone captured, so Optic still scored but it's 100 points, the lead already.
Bound? Speaking of slippery, oh, Legend had a QT back pocket, managed to save him, but
still alive.
He is still alive somehow. I thought somehow he died. We switched over to switched. I can't even talk. The Bound POV.
He pops a QT right as he's about to hit the water. Like that's just nuts. Still alive, still pressuring, still has QT to use.
That's what happens when you don't take Slayer scrim seriously. They waited too long to try to scrim Slayer. They take Slayer seriously.
They will keep.
I don't know, their issue with Slayer was not. It was that other teams weren't taking it seriously when they played. Like they want
a huge win from Avicii.
I mean, I don't know.
And now finally putting some
The issue
pressure
with
onto
Slayer
Optic.
is if
They're
there's not a
momentarily
lot
3
on the
dead.
line,
Out for
then
spawn,
playstyles
just a
might not
long
be the
route
same,
towards
if that makes
camo.
sense.
Don't
If
think
you're
he
playing on
intends to
land,
stay
when there's a
there
lot on the
very long.
line,
Wants to just
playstyles and
quickly
pacing
apply
is
pressure
very
through that
different in
lane.
Slayer.
Sab, though, mirroring his
A lot of sneaky
action
corner
on the other
campy,
side.
audio
Cloud9
dependent
totally
kind of
potential
plays.
DNC here.
Even
They've got a lot of
audio
work to
is
make.
probably different when you're playing on land, right?
You're gonna overextend though.
Catching somebody in a
That
corner.
QT to use in Sab's hands, but is Legend ready for it?
Oh my
He's
God,
on.
hold on.
Sab takes him out.
That's the
Beautiful
first 4 dead we've
contact
seen for
here.
Optic all
He's
game,
gonna
and
get
C9 got
A.
some
Wait a
breathing
minute.
room with the
Cloud9
camo here
three
too.
down for Optic Gaming. They're gonna get
Formal
A.
first spawner in mud. He's
Yeah,
solo.
camo
They're
as well
split
in the
spawning
hands of
around the map right
Uber,
now, leaving
so
Formal for a
Notorious
solo play. He does get a
camo
trade
player
with the
in
help
the
of Bound
league.
somehow. Wait, how
It's a
did
trade
Bound
out with
secure
the
that?
plasma pistol. Booba's gonna pick that up. Doesn't
Bound
wanna
from
charge it,
A
though, because
killed
you're not really invisible with
The
a
player
glowing
that
green
Formal was
ball in front
fighting,
of
I
you.
think. That's a
But I like
crazy
this
pickup if
rotation.
so.
BC has been the comfort zone for Cloud9. They're gonna get back into
Just like
position.
Scrim and S&D and
Booba's
COD.
just gonna rotate back
Yeah,
and
I
makes it a
feel
little
like
bit
the
harder to
strategies
Yeah, you
applied,
can see how different Cloud9 are playing. Right? They're
you know, when the
content with
pressure's
what
on the
BC
line
said.
versus
They're
when it
content with
isn't,
holding
is just very different,
And
right?
even Booba
Especially,
with his camo, not
but
really
yeah, it's
crossing
something
that
they've done though,
50%
right?
mark
Is they
until
start,
he's
they
got
scrim
kills
their
on the
slayers
board
earlier in the
right
scrim
now.
when
That's
players are
gonna be 2
fresher
kills.
and more willing to
Comfortable enough,
try
and
their
he'll
best
go
versus
down
later in the
quickly,
scrim.
I like
Put
that
some money
play,
on it,
but
maybe,
he was
you know, make it a
backing up
money
to try
match,
to
but
get into B while attacking one player. Wasn't
this
able
lead's
to
starting
stop
to,
the capture from B, though,
evaporate a
so
little bit for Optic.
ultimately Optic did flip
Little
that
stint of
and
momentum
Cloud9
here for
forced to flip
C9.
it back.
Assuming obviously can hit
Sitting on
something.
the pistol, Avicii
Delayed kill feed? Is that what we're seeing a delayed
can't
kill
land the
feed?
shot. It would be
Is that a new
massive for him to
feature?
get one headshot here.
All Renegade
I think
could be the
Bound
one.
just
He's
from
on that
screens
big door side.
scooped
I
up
assume
that
slide
kill.
Out, but the timing's not there. Now you've
see
got
once he gets
3
one.
members of Optic to deal with. Avicii, is he aware that Renegade's
Nah,
behind
the
him
kill
here?
feed's fine.
Renegade didn't find an opening.
Optic got
into
3
that.
dead here.
He was
4
just
dead
patient.
again.
His
Optic
damage
full
was
map control.
into
Did they push
Renegade.
for a
He
trip?
ends up going down along with the rest of
Surprisingly,
his
they're not,
teammates. 4
right?
go
Their
down
Optic
for
did not
Optic.
push out A,
They're
but they
trying
didn't
to
even
force
block the
spawns
spawn.
onto A, but it looks
Yeah, the
like some
spawn is
camo
still
spawns
OS,
that'll
even though they
happen
didn't
instead.
push it.
Yeah, they've actually quickly got over to C. Cloud9 should be able to recognize this.
I don't know. They might have had an opportunity to. Ooh,
Now,
hold on a second.
movement
Unless
out
they
of
just keep
Avicii,
cooking
this
them from the
clean
perimeter, it won't
finds
matter.
that shot onto Renegade, and
Play
that's
defense,
massive. Zab
and you're good to
almost
go.
gets the back smack, doesn't need it. Double
Yeah,
kill
late
kills
drop for the
Screams,
double into
and he needs to push
C,
towards
and they
B.
get
No,
4
he
dead
doesn't.
again.
Collect is there to kill Legends.
Wow.
Cloud9 brought this all
Locked
the way
in.
back.
Let's go, Reese.
Yeah, this is that's a 4 downs for the side
Optic
of
have not
Gaming in a row.
gotten a
and
second in a while.
Cloud9 are continuing forward, continuing to pressure. You can see at the bottom center of your screen, Cloud9 are about to take the lead in this game. They were down 100-0 at one point.
The save? Holy crap,
And with that
Collect.
kill on
Saving
Collect,
grace.
this
3
could
dead.
be the
Optic
lead
can't
that it
secure a
is.
freaking trade.
Lead
Renegade
goes
coming out
in,
with
3
one
down for
finally.
Optic Gaming once again.
In dire straits, though, right? Boo Boo gonna back him down.
Kinda dies for free
Bound
like a
spawns
Renegade,
over
though,
in
but
Turbine. That'll give him some vantage here. He'll work
ended up
off it for the
being a
collapse. Boo Boo now
problem.
solo.
Look at
Early
this.
stick. He got him!
They forced the
Boo Boo
triple
with the
below. Who gets
pre-throw
the
with the stick.
They get the trip cap.
That's enough to keep the trip cap, forcing Renegade to back off now. Legend dead at key door. Everybody's dying around him.
Push to C, but now they're in a position
Optic have
where
lost
they
their
got
lead.
2.
Wow.
So Cloud9 applying
C9 are
max
running away
pressure.
with it, and
Renegade still
quickly.
hasn't died.
Double
He's
dilemma
actually
for
been
Renegade, who
alive
wants a
for
piece of the camo here. 2
The
ups
rest
and
of the
not
team
stepping the
all
hill.
around him. Can
Let's
he
his
continue
team do
to
it. Beautiful
perform at
rotate.
least on that?
God rotate. He did the
Little
best he
burnout.
could have.
Oh, I love that play
If he
right
cut
there,
that
though.
angle
No
slightly
Clamber gets
faster,
on
he
top.
might have gotten out. I don't
Curve
know.
sides
But
off
that
the
slide
ledge,
was
off the
fast. That
ledge.
was a good
Not
one.
able to get away, though. And it's all the while that Cloud9 are taking this lead
Cloud9
by
top.
storm
No.
here. 3 go down for Cloud9 though momentarily. That's going to give an opportunity.
You know
for
what I
Optic to
mean?
take
Just
A,
wait for
B.
land, bro. You never know what you're gonna get with this stuff. Like sometimes
That
Optic
player on
loses
the-
a game,
on
you
the
know,
dark. He's
or
not
C9
gonna
looks
find
really
wide.
good.
Finds
Next
the
thing you know,
perfect on the
C9 gets
ledge in
upset
long
by,
range. Those were clean shots by
you know,
Avicii.
not that even
hard to
is
do,
envy
man.
an upset at this
I tell you
point? I
what.
don't know, but
I think I see
competition is
Lucid probably
volatile
the most
in this game.
perfects at that distance compared to anyone that I've
Still got
watched,
series to
but
play.
Avicii
I'd be
clean
very
with it.
surprised if C9 come out
Long-range
and win
shots
this.
are absolutely
this whole
influential
thing.
here on this score line, as Optic had to slow down their push as a result of that. And now
Was he always on
Renegade
C9?
finds
He
his
was not on
opening.
BTH.
He's
No,
cut
he
down
was
by
he was
Sab,
on
but it looks
C9
like
since
the
like
composition
February or
from
sometime in the
Optic
beginning of the
still
year.
good.
Obviously, he's been on
Finding
C9 for a bit.
kill before being taken down is pretty massive. Avicii
Collect is the most recent addition to the team, right?
Though. Too many members of Optic
Collect
working
replaced
together. The bait switch is
Septify,
really clean there at
and
the
Septify
end.
is now on Omit.
Legend has sniped now, though. We've seen what he's
It's been
able to
an
do with
interesting
this. 13-11
trajectory for some of these
him in
players.
this game.
With
The
5
only
shots
member
in
of
snipe
Optic
here,
Gaming
Legend's got a
currently in
chance to
double
completely
digits.
turn this game around. Notice how Optic is all
See what
negative
he's,
right now, except Legend.
Able to make happen. with
Renegade
this
Bound.
snipe
Bound coming up with
flex.
2.
Last
That's
player alive
big.
on the
3
victor
dead. Map
does
open
not
for
get the
Optic to
timing
take
onto
over.
him. Instead, he's going to push into A, which is going to mess up the spawns just a bit.
Can Optic
They
find a
all
way to
spawn
turn
on
this
the
game
campus
around
side.
while being
Blue
down in
Wolf
slays?
has
This is
spawn.
something they do
Legend
often.
ready
Legend
for it, but a
dying
big crossbar
solo.
happens.
He'll
Because
reset.
that
Sniper
he's gonna
collected
cut
4
it
shots
hard,
here.
and I think it was Collect that influenced that spawn onto B before he got traded out. And that's going to slow things
Sparty,
down.
no, Sparty's on omit.
Yeah, honestly,
Sparty came back to omit.
stroke of
Breaking
fortune
Shot
to
is
get
on
kind
Unreal
of like a
Nightmare now. They
spawn
dropped Breaking
pick
Shot off the team.
in that situation.
Sparty, Septify, Lethal Hush.
Optic are able to stabilize regardless.
Just a
They
wild
have
no
barely
scope,
just
hoping
a
for the
couple inches
best. They're
off
not
the
going to
end
get
of
it. Optic with A,
quick
B,
shot.
and C. Legend from
Optic
A.
doing a great job here. Boo Boo gets
With a
some
little bait in the back
openings,
door
still
here.
launches
Bound
Formal,
off the
though,
pin.
and
Should have a
Addison
double
stay
team on him.
alive. It's absolutely doable for C9.
Obviously forced it back
Optic
down.
are too strong right now. They've got the trip
Welcome,
cap and they
RD.
look to maintain it.
Collect doesn't do half the shit he does online on LAN. I don't know about that, but yeah, I do think that like this team is just not proven on LAN in the way that Optic is, you know. So, but even online, I'd be surprised if they take the series.
Regardless of that, he's done the damage.
As we're yapping, right? Lead exchange, 230 and counting here. Optic on top.
And counting here for Optic.
Wow. Great minds think alike, Tim.
Back into his flow. He's been so good all day already. They need him most right
Obviously
now.
with two.
Avicii finds a double. It's massive. Assisted by
Last second hold here off those slays for C9. QT here as well.
So, Optic have regained
How
the
we playing
lead,
it?
But it's right now Cloud9.
He can get
in
aggressive on it.
scoring
He's got the
position.
QT to keep him alive.
Legend finds the opening, breaks later.
Looking for the cleanup on the front. Did that nade hit Formal, right? Formal's one shot when he came up. That angle from down low, I'm not sure how it connected, but it was beautiful. Obviously winning a 1v1. C9 with individuals across the perimeter of the map here. Obviously now can get the B, but Optic is stacked on the hill. Collect an A flag. It's a beatdown. Formal will take it. Renegade with 2 off the cleanup, and C9 hard staggered at the tail end of the game. Optic will take A off this. Double challenge out top mid here too. Boo Boo doing everything he can to live up for now. Work with the team. What's good, Brian? Welcome in. We got a game that's going down to the wire here.
Rotating through the C platform, spawns coming out on the
Both teams looking to pull away in the series, so.
But they don't have much time to work with. Cloud9 got to move right now.
Yeah, they got 5 seconds to get to a hill. Legend from training comes out with it. They'll save it at 246. Gonna back off Formal for now. It's a 3v3 on the map. Pinch coming in from Big Door. Sab aware of it. Gets out with the cap. Only 2 alive here. Working off Boo Boo. Finds Renegade to keep him up. We're sprinting around the outside of B. What's happening? He killed him with a nade. Formal somehow getting decked. 2 dead. 3 dead. C9 and Optic back to the hill at 247. C9 nobody found. Nobody available to save it. Yep, it's Optic
in the game there. That
with a very contentious game 3. Holy shit.
Just narrowly captured multiple times there at the end to secure it. But what a good fight Cloud9 put up.
Damn good Halo. How about that?
Into game 4, C9 are not ready.
How
to
about
just roll
that?
over.
Now we go to Lattice Oddball for game number 4. And
Listen, we're saying there's a possibility he can get into contact with some foragers during the offseason to alter certain power-up and weapon spawns. He said it would be dope to try new competitive season settings in the offseason and would like to see how they would work if tourneys were to take place. Would it not be kind of cool if we had community kind of ran pro, you know what I mean? Like, so now, like you're trying to say here, Threat Seeker, like now that there's no, I guess, HCS circuit throughout the year, there might be more flexibility from the community on like what we want to try, you know, because anything goes. So we could have maybe a BR starts tournament. I know a lot of people like BR start and Halo Infinite. Or you could have like modified settings that the pros, you know, really want. The pros that like that everybody kind of signs off on and thinks is like the most competitive version of the game. Potential updates to certain maps, maybe. I don't know how flexible Forge is.
Lattice Oddball for game number
But yeah, whatever
4,
Lucid's
Optic
saying as far as like
Gaming
tweaking
leading
spawn
2-1
timers,
thus
spawn
far,
locations
but
of things,
Cloud9 have put up a fight,
trying out new
and a
Forge
fight we
maps,
did not expect.
you know, that we couldn't get access to before. The limitation, though, is like it's not like the playlists are going to change, right? We might be able to compete on unique-looking maps, but the ranked playlist is probably inflexible still. I'm open to trying things, you know, anything that we can do to bring something spicy to the scene next year. Who wants BR starts? The casual community, I feel like, Jericho. Like some of the spectators who don't like...
One of the better opportunities.
I mean, there are a few more competitive-minded Halo players that prefer the BR to the Bandit, but I feel like a lot of the competitive community prefers the Bandit. I get comments on my YouTube videos, you know, like people going back like a year or 2 years ago, looking at the BR gameplay and just talking about how much better it was or looked or... You know, so I'll see those comments pop up in my YouTube notifications of people still talking about the BR.
Renegade can do it with his snipe in his hands. Love to play to back up. 2 of his teammates are down. Legend not going to be able to catch Collect.
Oh, there'd be another patch for fixes and stability for Infinite? I mean, bro, don't hold your breath.
Gets the body shot on top of it all. Great play by Collect.
From a stability side of things, the game's been in basically the same circumstances it has been for the last like 2 years, minus a few like critical bug fixes like EIC, right? Or some like majority removal of EIC, I guess. I don't know.
And yeah, Legend should be able to clean this.
Minus oddball is a good opportunity for C9. If we're going off scrim stats, if they mean anything, right? C9 won versus Optic on Lattice twice in the scrim we were watching. I think they won in oddball as well, right?
Some great teamwork out of Cloud9.
If it was C9 that they played, or was that there was the FaZe matchup? Remember that 65-64 oddball we watched that went down to 0? It was a FaZe matchup, I think. Crazy moving at a boo-boo. Flirting with death, Halo 5 style right there, jumping off the map, thrusting back on. Guys shortly after.
And now Optic in a position where they've got 4 dead.
Putting things like a Heat Wave or a Bulldog on a pad to treat it as if it was a tier 3 rather than tier 2 rack. Yeah, I like that idea too.
Blue, but they're going to do it the safe way, not through the
adding a skewer to a map.
Spawns come out on the
you know, like maybe dual skewers on Catalyst or something crazy like that, you know, in mid-map. You're running 8s again. You had a lot of fun playing. Jag, hopefully soon.
And that's 3
we just did it on Thursday, right?
For the last one on the Boo Boo Doo backs up, reads the aggressive melee play.
Take away from the skill gap.
Going for and takes him out.
In some respects, definitely,
like
yeah.
You see your target wants
the game is more satisfying with the bandit.
So you just back up.
I do think that the BR is skillful when you're not executing the headshot. If you're just tracking in the 1v1, the BR is actually somewhat skillful.
Now it's Cloud9 though. Great shots.
It's just whipping the burst for the headshot is not difficult, right? Once the shield is cracked.
As 3 fall and Boo Boo is in position to grab his ball.
Thrust starts. I mean, we could try it. Thing is, it's like, well, this might be fun for the community, the very hardcore, dedicated fans. None of this stuff is going to make anybody outside Halo want to watch or participate, you know? So it's like, I'm looking forward to seeing what the community cooks up. It's just a shame that, like, you know, the things that really draw attention to the game will be gone next year. I guess. I don't know. What can we do? We can't think about it right now, right?
I think Collect must have
There's
heard
no point.
Legend here, or there was a call out. And we know exactly where he was.
FaZe is playing.
This little tunnel is interesting.
Why?
Like
they're supposedly playing.
Fights. It's obviously a clean route.
I assume they're in the winter bracket.
Half of the map to the other.
I haven't taken a look at the bracket yet. We kind of just went live half of 45 minutes ago.
As well, in case he needs
1440p. What's the special occasion? I wanted to try it again, but you guys get. Holy, hold on. Down with the triple. You guys got to let me know if your YouTube starts crashing with the 1440p. How's the quality? Does it look better? FaZe plays TSM next. There we go. Sleevey on his game, bro. Thank you, man. FaZe TSM, guys. Renegade schmoving on the outside of the sneaky. 2 dead here for C9. Optic with a ball hold. Renegade going to chow this out. Sab very quick to cut the angle and pinch out Optic from the opposite side. They kept him off the ball. He didn't secure any time in this. It's been sitting for a bit now. They're going to reset shortly. Good sticky from the death on the bound. No repulse to save it. Obviously drops.
Yeah, he literally
that was Boo Boo who picked up the ball, but Optic had numbers.
Caught in a rough spot. Was like, you know
what
I'm just going to stick one of these guys when I die. And
crispy stream. Let's go, Wangu.
Still not enough.
Courtney, welcome. How you doing?
Crispy! Honestly, neither team has felt very
Crispy
comfortable
Queen
so far this game. Finally, a small lead being built for Optic as they hold the ball here in red.
Uh-oh. Almost down there.
And this is a tough push to
do everything he can to stay up or deal damage. Bound's got the cleanup opportunity. Can he find it, though? Sab looking impossible to kill.
And Legends
did he take the ball? Oh, he's going back into red with ball.
Oh, with that kill on the bound.
Taking it to them. 2 dead Optic. Cuts the angle on formal. Nice evasion. Holy shit. And carefully clambering out of the engagement here.
Very impressive.
Glad to see you too.
Formal though.
I know. I came on late today, but I figured at least we'll go live for the high tier matchups, right?
Somehow able to get the kill on the bound with no shields. He's been.
What do I see next for Halo in 2026 and beyond?
This whole sequence has been solid.
Let's just wait till October, you know? Let's wait. I don't know. Let's just see what they say at October.
Unfortunately, it looks like
they got an announcement for us, right?
Shoot him in the back.
I'll have a better picture by then.
Optic take full advantage of that and just get the entire squad wipe. They got the perfect setup, and now how does Cloud9 choose to play this? These are the moments that, you know, with more time and reps, teams will get better at, but I expect Cloud9 to maybe struggle in this next play.
Reading it that way kind of messed with me in my head a little bit.
Who goes where first? Who do you target first?
Yeah, we got a minute left, bro. They've been playing Slayer
in the process, and now Formal's going to rotate it.
comfortable lead for Optic with the time stacked against C9 here too. That ball just got shot out by a stray nade.
More attention on the second player.
Back to C, into the arms of Sab. Looking to bring it back to the safety of his teammates so they spawn on top of him, hopefully.
2 down for Optic now.
Obviously should have this. Bound with a star. Perfect kill. Out the QT. Turns it around. What the hell did I just witness? K with a perfect. And then a beatdown on Formal's dead body, I guess.
Yeah, that was barely right before the QT activated on the previous one as well.
I'm kind of cooking right now. 14 and 11. Been looking pretty nasty in this series so far.
Content to let this time run out. 30 seconds in regulation. Gonna leave the ball out here on the
come
ice
out earlier, but Microsoft wants to give Gears a whole year before you get any competition. There's no way that's what's on their mind.
The spawns are known on the blue side. Formal looking for the overextensions. No one really exiting just yet.
Can't believe how awful it was compared to this.
Continues.
Same one going back to H3. Was clunky, robotic motions. Infinite has so much potential to be the best Halo. How fluid it is.
And with Renegade having this,
I mean, I think a big thing that takes away from those older games is they didn't have like a proper spectator mode. Like Halo 5's spectator is like an even clunkier version of this.
Rounds to go to time on this map. It does feel,
and this is already kind of clunky.
Hold it for an extended period of time.
And then the classic Halo games, we had like separately recorded POVs because they didn't have built-in spectators, which in some cases was better, I guess. But everything's just outdated. Infinite has the most potential to succeed. Like making any switch to a different Halo next year, unless there's a new Halo, like switching off of Infinite to something older, I don't think will help us in any way, right? I think Infinite and focusing on Infinite is our best bet to maintain any sort of popularity in the lead up to the next Halo. Side events for the other games, sure, but not the main focus.
Once again, it's Optic very quick on the pace, right? Very quick.
What if there was an IRL word ban for Optic right now? Points redeemed.
Well, they get 4 down.
Yeah,
they've got to set up their own.
That's just points thrown away because I'm not going to adhere to it.
Legends. Just looking around.
Give me about 5 seconds before the Optic bias kicks in.
About where Cloud9
I like this hole from Optic though. In the meantime,
with that information,
as we say, they got the ball out in the exposed ice. Bound though with this snipe going crazy. Nobody nearby to pick up off him though. He'll die with it. In the hands of obviously again. Legend off a rotate through bottom mid. How far can he get? He's got no cover here.
Legend
cuts the angle fast enough, but collect. But the save from bottom mid will kill him. Optic get blue spawns. Overlooking this though. That rotate from Legend actually not too bad. Unless of course C9 collapse on C and kill everybody. Holy shit. Ball collected back for a blue side setup here for C9.
And they'll have to respawn on that right
whole lane isolated by obviously with one bullet this night.
Obviously, he's got the opportunity
to
extend this time. If he can get a couple of kills with this snipe,
adding Lattice Lake kind of ruined the vibe for having a map with jumps like H5 has.
The pings on the Legend.
Whoa, oh my gosh. What do you mean ruin the vibe?
And more damage goes in, and the double kill and the killing spree.
Obviously going nuts.
I didn't think he got that second kill, but he did.
This map has an H5 style layout.
The game can't even keep up with the medals to give this guy. That was a disgusting.
So yeah, world tickets is sold out, guys.
No scope clothesline onto.
If you're trying to go to Worlds, I think I'm going to start the donation goal tomorrow for us going, by the way. I'm planning on... I guess we're doing it. I guess we're going to Worlds.
Bounces it ever so elegantly off the edge.
You guys are willing to help out.
Love that by Legend. Waits for his teammate down. That's why we call it the
You got your tickets?
combo.
Nice.
I
have a ticket. I've had it for a while, just because I knew I didn't want to be in that situation where I missed the window. Yeah, I think we're doing it.
And because of that, Renegade will cut down.
I'll put the goal up, and then if I don't go, then I just make an extra $2,000, you know. So it's like win-win for me. I don't know about you guys.
Going to use that QT to continue the pressure and just allow Optic to get more time.
The Shyway goes to Worlds Fund.
Renegade quickly using the QT to relocate.
No, I'm not going to Charlotte. No,
we're
watching that from home.
This is going to be basically impossible for Boo Boo to predict that unless he knew exactly.
Has Worlds sold out this early in the past few years? I'm not sure, but I understand that a big part of the reason why it's selling out is because it's the last one.
Not doing as hot.
That's like a pretty good marketing tagline, I guess.
Now, if he can break in,
if you don't attend, you might never get another chance. You know, like.
Cloud9 took that lead and worked so hard to do so, but just
like
that,
Optic quick ball collection here. Boo Boo obviously the only ones up in the map. Red spawns. Ball hold for C9. They can pull back the lead with this.
A bit of damage here, but cuts the angle just in time.
Yeah, what's the execution like? Sab with Legend already.
Cloud9's hands.
Getting chaotic in the center of the map. Formal cleans it up. 2 dead quickly for C9 here. Boo Boo's got a sniper. That's a good line of defense if he can stay alive.
Boo Boo's got a full sniper practically.
Isolating Bound.
He's got a lot of pressure.
Get ready to
on
play that
him.
ball. Obviously, Boo Boo in big trouble. He's one shot in the corner, nades the ball off the map. That was slick. He played it. That's a good safe way to make sure that gets off without him desperating on the bridge while one shot.
Taking damage, so instead just uses the grenade to play the ball.
Worlds has FOMO, exactly.
And Cloud9 still have the lead. Still 3 minutes left in regulation.
Happy's kind of cheeks. How come, Epic? I like this map.
Gaming. It's pivotal.
I think once you understand how the spawns work, then it's not bad. I like it.
In the hands of Cloud9, and now that ball is in the hands of Cloud9, so good all around.
I think it sold out last year, but I don't remember.
In their hands as well, in the hands of Collect.
Why does no esport have majors in Chicago? Optic have had a Chicago-based major, I'm pretty sure.
They have to tie this up.
But I don't know.
Match point right
I don't know, man.
Wasn't clean, but Collect gets a good kill onto Bound. And honestly, every single kill when you're already in the lead is pretty monumental here, as it burns more time off the clock. Killing spree for Collect, but Legend is able to sneak away with the ball time and time again.
There might be a way to secure tickets if you ask around in the community. Sev, if you really want to go.
What does Bound do with the sniper?
But yeah,
thrust
I mean,
again? He's back to Halo 5, man. What's this guy doing?
Because I saw somebody tweet that they didn't get a ticket, and then somebody replied saying like, "Oh, I can help you out," you know.
Wasn't there, I'm telling you. But yeah, he's definitely utilizing that thrust.
It's a good transition here. C9 once again.
There it is, Cloud9.
Can they get away with it?
Once again, it's been back and forth.
They play very far forward, right? They don't just like kind of hold their angles. Like obviously he's in center map before he sees a fight. Is that the play, right? Like should we not just take like confident angles and just be ready to shoot them the moment they pour out the doorways? Feels like C9 will get the ball and then they'll just start kind of running around.
That's clean.
By the time obviously he's in a fight, he's already super compromised. Optic with an almost immediate transition to a setup of their own.
Oh my gosh, Bound is playing clean.
Just feels like we're kind of playing with fire off our ball setups here a little bit. They're trying to be proactive, right? They want to catch Optic off guard from off angles.
Cloud9 can't really push too aggressively.
Optic on the other hand, though, let's see.
Make sure they maintain
like they're playing a little bit more patiently, right?
Renegade
Renegade might be bottom mid, but he's still playing his angles very carefully.
And the other two are going to push on the opposite side. So I like this.
Formal was overlooking him. He got back down. Formal looking for a cleanup bottom mid. Can't find it.
Opening sleigh and Collect is
gonna have to bring the ball back to a play position here at 92.
Looks like that might be a play ball here.
Found with an early play.
Snipe is up as well though. Looking for
plays it early so he can finesse out the bottom of the map. Ends up dying shortly after. Snipe collected by C9. Game-saving sniper in the hands of Avicii. 21 kills to his name. 21, 10 assists. Make plays, bro. We're going to acknowledge the 26 MF assists out of Optic Formal Matt? No, we're not, because Chad only acknowledges when Formal plays terrible, right? Oh my god, hold on.
Makes it happen. The
2. Formal dead. Space open for Collect to get the ball. This is their moment right here. C9 with the round. 18 seconds. Optic splitting in blue right now. Blue somewhat open. Renegade team spawned. Legend nearby. Formal now spawning in red. This is a chaotic scenario here that's making it difficult for C9 to actually hold the ball. At 90 seconds, he'll be forced to play. Ties it and plays it. Probably the best he can hope for.
Plays it a little bit early, I think.
We like that jump. Bound looking for him.
But he's just trying to stay alive with this sniper.
Huge attempt right there. Didn't get out with it. Boo Boo with an immediate collection. The moment the ball spawns, brings it out to the front of red. 26 to 27. Assists. Yeah, it's nuts. 2 dead. C9 number advantage. Can Optic turn the tides on this? Formal drop. Formal last alive. Finds one. C9 will rotate ball to red here. That should be round. Final 5 seconds. Obviously with the snipe. Optic nowhere to be found.
That's going to be one onto Formal, and Cloud9 will extend us to round number 3.
I'm not unhappy about this.
Huge plays.
Competitive series of Halo right here.
I mean, this no scope on the Legend
that was dirty.
Clean. Legend was in a very tough position.
His survival later too, jumping and cutting that angle from Bound on the bridge.
Formal has 28 assists.
It's a good little delay when he was one shot there.
And 82 seconds of ball time. Formal's having a crazy game, but
wow.
He might end up with 40 at 28 is insane, bro. 30 bomb and assist is something we don't usually see. Yeah, we don't usually see somebody pull off.
Wow.
Legend ball time as well. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean those two.
Yeah, 82 ball time.
So much damage going on the map. So much ball time.
That's a good looking stat line.
With Formal now.
Looking at the Optic stats, it's been pretty crazy. If you look at the LVT Pro League stats, Legend has had, what, 41% of, like, Optic's objective efficiency or ball time or something like that?
Multiple times there.
While being the top statter.
On top of the player he killed, but nothing getting cleaned up just
like,
yet.
Legend's stats are insane. If you look at the LBT Pro League.
Tend to just get a few more seconds. Collect pushing in with the sniper,
Slept on
though,
statistic, yeah.
to make him feel a little bit less comfortable. Big win out of Sab. That
Anyone in the
should
lobby.
open the door for Cloud9 to maybe make a
Formal
push
doing his
here.
thing.
They've at least made it so Formal can't.
Initial 20 seconds
gather
for Optic
ball
here.
time as comfortably.
Ready for the
Sab
flank
is
as well.
more-
Good body. Safe peek shot body. Renegade on the same box as Formal. Just G-slide out. G-slid out, my bad.
Not a lot of shields to work with. Still gets the trade, which
Give it away.
pushes Sab into a place all by himself. And now it's all
Four
four down
dead.
for Cloud9. First two spawners, Avicii and Booba
QT's up here too.
Pound has that sniper
Formal
to work
spawns
with.
bottom tower.
And of course, it's going to be Legend with that ball time once again.
Not sure if that's a gift or a curse. Formal finding obviously with a nade
He
off his
finds a
spawn.
grenade kill from over there. Basically isolated. He does get taken down, but Pound is just blinding these.
Bro's just
snipes
mashing YY, coming out with
Making
two.
it so much easier.
3! Oh, didn't hit the body.
Kind of run away with this round.
Or the beatdown, something
so
didn't
good.
connect.
Those are so clean. Snaps onto both. Renegade, though, going to go down. All the while,
Jesus.
Legend's like, hey, let me just grab this ball.
Obviously
And
a
Avicii's,
playmaking
let me
machine
grab
in this series.
Sniper. Triple kill goes in. Legend puts the ball at the bottom of the map, but Avicii's done some
Almost
big
finds
work
it.
here. They finally shut him down. But my
55
goodness,
seconds off that opening
is
hold,
that
man.
enough for Cloud9 to gain control of the map and get this ball?
Doesn't feel like it just
QT
yet.
port at C.
Will grab the ball and get away, but
He's
taking
mid.
heavy damage in the process means Optic will likely just hold forward off of this play. Alex got the QT, so it can be a little bit tricky. He's going to have to use it here.
Oh my
It's
God.
Bound. Oh, it decided to try to ego chow Bound instead of QT to safety. Boo
Does he
Boo
play
in
it
a
into
very
ice?
awkward
He
position
takes
by
it out the
himself with
front
ball,
into
will
mid.
force the
Okay.
ball
No matter what he
to the
did,
center of
Optic
the
would have had
map,
it
but
comfortably.
It's going to be easily rotated back to safety for
Yeah.
Optic.
I mean, it's just crazy. This just keep going up. We're almost at my age now.
See, oddball, you think it's an auto win for
That's
Optic? They've lost on this
in-
map a couple
in
times though.
oddball
Like
game.
it's I don't know if it's like auto win, but it's yeah, just
1v1
about
versus
guaranteed
Avicii
for
takes him
recharge live fire maybe.
Still alive here.
Lattice
Blue
is still this big
and
question
Sab
mark to
get the
me
kill
where I
onto
see
Formal finally. That ball is played.
a lot of
I would assume, yeah,
mistakes
the
and
rotation back from Cloud9.
coordination
will be
errors.
good here, but they've got a lot of ground to make up.
Just a
here.
chaotic map right now.
68-15 is the lead for Optic.
Bound's map. Bound in general has been playing nice
Good timing
this
from
series.
Boo Boo, but he gets shot in the back
I think
from
he's been the top
Renegade.
slayer almost every game for whatever reason.
And, yeah, this is
1 kill away from a
Optic
40
in a
bomb.
position now where they have such a strong lead that they're totally content to play keep away.
Or they
as
lost an
long as
oddball
they
in an
need
actual
to.
tourney. I don't know,
No
but
reason to
Lattice is different,
overextend
right?
and
How many
dive
times have you seen
to try to
Lattice
grab the
play
ball
like
when you have
oddball in a
such
tournament
lead?
since it came out?
Boo Boo tries to
Very
get the
few
ball to
times
safety, but he
for
gets cut
Optic.
down
Like,
by
I don't think
Renegade
they've
and predicts it.
encountered Lattice
Ooh, still got
in one of these open qualifiers,
Yeah, Swans
oddball
come out and cut him
specifically.
down.
In scrims,
that's
they've lost
unfortunate
it.
too, because Renegade had a route there if he wanted it, but those spawns come out.
Yeah,
He
the rate
goes
this
down
is going, though,
by
I'm not too
12,
worried.
back with a double of his own. Boo was the last player
Boo last
alive here for
survivor,
the side
no
of Cloud9.
chance to chow that. He
And
dies
with
to
that
Renegade
information,
anyway.
Boo,
All
they know
spawns in
exactly
blue
where
here
those
for
spawns are gonna
C9.
happen. Legend's gonna have a
As they
free
get out with the ball in
rotation
C once
over
again.
As all of Cloud9 trapped on the
QT
blue
back
side
on the
of
map.
And 76 points and counting here.
Beautiful bank nade out of Renegade.
Man,
Completely
Optic
shuts down,
are
obviously.
doing, like maybe
A wide perimeters, forcing spawns to cargo here with his positioning. Renegade.
Ton of ball
Fade
time
back,
here in the
late
red
jump,
side.
thrust
Renegade
to
with
live
the
in the
out.
1v1.
That's
Back to
the
top
W of the
mid.
game,
John
I
looking
think,
insane
for
right
Cloud9.
now.
Just
Formal
don't
from
have a
down
way to
low.
push.
Cooks
The
two.
spawns are so far. The timing is perfect. They're not missing.
C9 getting fried, bro. Their
Optic
spawns
will
split
advance
to
to the
C
winner
as they get aggressive on blue. It doesn't matter.
33
They
kills,
out-rotate the ball and win the
34
game.
assists.
And a
Positive
40
on the
bomb for
game
Bound, too.
Formal. 40 bomb for Bound, I believe it was.
Been involved in 63
I mean, wow.
kills for
I
me.
gotta say,
34
I gotta
assists, is that what it
quickly
was?
Give my flowers to Cloud9. I felt like they put up a really good fight there
They
in
did.
that series. We're talking about the juggernaut of Optic and Cloud9 showcasing
Optic with the win,
at least
man.
online,
Can't say I'm
and at
surprised.
least in this series that they contended
Involved
with
in
the,
67
with the Optic
kills.
roster. But take a look at
34
that. It's
assists
just
and
insane to me.
33 kills.
34 assists in the game.
Damn.
15.3 KDA. Massive out of the side of.
It's good to see them slay out than OBJ though, because
Boo Boo
that
had a
doesn't
ton of
happen
ball
too
time, by the
much.
way. He did go
Interestingly.
a bit negative, but had a minute and
With a
half
minute
ball time.
40
You're right,
ball
every
time
single
at the
game
same
in this
time
series
is
was
pretty
winnable
respectable. Legend with
for
2 minutes
Cloud9. Optic
23
just
though,
kinda
bro.
icing up in the end.
Legend is the
As, both
dedicated
teams say their GGs,
OBJ
those
player
work
of
indeed.
Optic when you really look at the
GGs,
stats.
and
Like,
12K
yes,
damage
Formal
for Bound,
will do some of
11K
the
for Formal.
heavy lifting there too. Legend's insanely
Optic
flexible,
will play
bro.
against Space Station tomorrow morning.
Insane.
It will
He's
be,
a
actually
playmaking
the
machine. machine,
second
and he's
team
also
to play.
so
We'll start with
efficient
Rebellion
at rotating and
either
controlling objectives.
FaZe or TSM as we wait for that.
Well,
How's it grinding? Bound having a good
speaking of
series.
FaZe
He's
or
having a good
TSM,
series.
that'll be our next match. But real quickly, guys, if you want
FaZe
to stay updated
TSM up
with
next.
everything LVT,
Oh boy.
make sure you follow the newsletter, ! Newsletter in the chat. You will get the link for that, and you can sign up. And of course, you'll get updated with everything to do with drops, everything to do with the events we have. We have a very, very heavy month next month in terms of tournaments. And
We got a heavy month.
When we come back, we'll have FaZe Clan versus TSM.
Mecky being lagging. Continuing the gifted sub from McClude. Let's go, Mecky. Much love, brother. Mecky. Appreciate it, man. Started our day at 24:47. Trying to get back to 25 hundo. You guys are goats. FaZe Glaze. We're still working on it. FaZe been looking shaky. They went 10-4 surprisingly yesterday with Envy. I didn't get a chance to watch the scrim, but the final stats kind of crazy, right? If we want to even peek at that right now. I happen to have it open. Dark Inside versus the Fellowship. I think that's a real match right there. But we're getting deeper into the bracket now, starting to see the top teams go head-to-head. Penguin been off lately? Is that the outlier in the stats? FaZe got outslayed by 40 only, and they out-assisted Envy despite going down 10-4, right? So statistically, very competitive. They did more... Envy did more damage. Precision with the most kills in the scrim at 294, but Lucid right behind at 293. 151 assists for Lucid as well, making him a top assister, top support player. Penguin coming out with 156, which is the most in the lobby, but significantly lower in slays at 216. Yeah, definitely not ideal for him. His damage stat not the highest in that scrim either. For a 0.81 KD, 1.39 KAD. 60 accuracy. Shooting 67.36, right? Last shot and precision, I think hands down the most accurate, consistently accurate players in the league, right? Last shot precision. Shooting 68 on a regular basis, man. Yeah, it's interesting seeing two members of FaZe outperform the rest of Envy, but then I guess relatively even statistics for the rest of Envy too, right? A lot of them pulling out pretty high numbers of assists here to support Precision. Precision came out with a 1.48 KAD. Lucid wins in that category. 1.65, highest in the lobby. Lucid definitely having a much better day on Friday, right? He didn't look like himself in the matchup versus Envy. No. Was it Envy SR? Versus SR, he didn't look like himself. Statistically, definitely performed well versus Envy. Didn't help him win, though. They didn't clutch up yesterday. FaZe's recent gameplay has been confusing. They look so good at SLC leading up to it. It's a massive drop-off. Well, no, because they looked good up until they played SR like 3 days ago, and now they've been looking shaky, you know? I guess they had a best of 7 with Envy that went down to Game 7. That was very competitive. But this dialogue was not happening until they lost to SR and then had this scrim like a few days ago. Now I'm seeing the dialogue in chat. You know, it's like our opinions are constantly fluctuating, shifting around series by series. All of a sudden, FaZe is, you know what I mean? It's like, that said, though, inconsistency is not a good look for a team that's trying to beat Optic and SR. You know, if you're hoping FaZe is going to win the next major, it is a bit of a unfortunate trajectory for the boys. Did I see that today they went round 3 with Gunny's team? Let's look at the bracket. That's what we want. Hold on. Bracket. I think I'll go, Courtney. I think I'm going. It's like 90%. No, if I start the dono goal, we're locking in. You know, it's like regardless of what role I have when I'm there, once we put that goal up on screen, then I'm committed, right? Because I'm not just going to raise money to go to Worlds and then not go, right? So that'll be the official, like, you know, it's happening moment. Shopify have been 3-0 in their way through the bracket as expected. They also 3-0'd Complexity. That series we did not get to witness. 5-0 Complexity versus Omit. They just let them go ahead and play like a best of 9. Complexity slammed them. I think that's a mistake, bro. 5-0. FaZe TSM we're going to watch next. They just 3-0'd the Uzi Twins. They're calling themselves the Uzi Twins? Uzi Twins? Like the team is just Gunny, Uzi, Little Gators, Zuzi, right? That they just played FaZe. That would have been an interesting matchup to witness. Gunny's not live today. Need to go to Worlds. It's the final send-off. Right. I know they casually 5-0ing playing a best of 9 with Omid just cuz, you know. The Yin Yang Twins. Optic and SSG. Is that today? That's not today, is it? Optic plays Space Station. That might be tomorrow, right? FaZe TSM, and then tomorrow it might be Winner versus Shopify, and it might be the top 4 in Winner semifinals, like we're used to seeing, depending on that FaZe TSM matchup. In the lower bracket, it says date and time for when it's happening. Oh, August 31st, like here at 12. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. So this is tomorrow at this point in the lower bracket, right? We're still going to see ASAP for these ones, right? So a few more matches in the lower bracket. There's one currently ongoing. Unreal Nightmare and Clutch Academy are playing right now. Sylvanic, Chills, Steve Shiesty, and Jukes. Envor, Common, Sirion, Breaking Shot. FaZe had a close scrim with Complexity 2 recently after a 13-2 beating them right after SLC. 13-2 beating. Yeah, these teams fluctuate in their performance consistently, right? So it's like maybe Complexity was actually underperforming in that previous matchup, and then they were playing better versus FaZe later. Like, I really don't know, man. You know, it's like one day I'll see, you know, C9 go 5-6 with SR, you know, have a close series with SR, and then get bodied by SR the next week. So the like inconsistency happens with Optic and SR as well. It's just not as like staggering as what we might be seeing with FaZe recently. So yeah, this is tomorrow. We've got one more spicy winter bracket matchup. Optic might be done for the day. Yeah, now that we say that, right? Optic might be done for the day. They have a matchup with SSG tomorrow. Yeah, that was Optic's last match. A 3-1 with C9. FaZe TSM, and then lower bracket to close out the day. It is a shorter stream for us, maybe. We might have to play some Halo after this. Or something.
That is just good Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo, either way. Old Jaybird, thank you so much for the sub, brother. Welcome at Tier 1. That means a lot. Here we go. Let's go. How you doing, Jaybird? Speaking of Bird, right? Remember Bird from last weekend, guys? I haven't seen him in the chat since. Man came in, dropped 300 subs. And apparently he dropped 100 for Maniac and APG as well. I haven't seen him since. You know, much love either way. Does that just happen sometimes? I haven't jumped on Helldivers, no. But I think I might get it on an Xbox. But just to play it like from bed, you know, casually. Like, I don't think I'm going to really get invested in Helldivers. I mean, W Bird, bro. We're never going to forget him. I'm just saying, is that it? is he gone now? I don't know. We've been here before. Just insane hype, and then like Redguard, bro. That was some sort of fantasy with Redguard. 1,000, like nearly 1,000 gifted in a weekend, then never again. Gone. Evaporated. It's just a legacy now. It's a folklore, you know? Why can't I play those streams, bro? Remember the guy from Arlington? Which guy? We had a few incredible gifters at Arlington, man. Last shot got off, so I guess SR's done for the day. I remember Tony 4D dropped 100, but I've seen him in some other chats and whatnot, so he's still you know, contributing in the community. Gunny playing. Gunny is not done today, but he's not live. His teammate is though, so you might be able to. We might be able to hear his comms through his team, depending on what their setup is, right? He's in aimbots.
Enemy has the ball.
Looney is streaming. Sirion is in a game. This might be a legitimate tournament match right here. It is. Let's watch this. Keep the Halo action on screen. LVT is about to jump into FaZe TSM. I'm going to open that up in a different tab and then watch Sirion until that's ready. How about that?
Early league matches and scrims and all the things that we've seen them in recently, they're both trying to...
Sirion POV. This is the lower bracket for Unreal Nightmare.
I'll break one shot, guys.
Up against Clutch Academy. This ongoing match with Clutch Academy. And they're dominating. Holy crap. 3-0 right now. Low EBR. Whoa. TSM and FaZe just... Bro. Immediately. No wasted time. TSM FaZe right into the series. Okay. All right. So much for that.
And so far, only one kill on the side of TSM.
Damn, we're moving quick today. We're moving quick today.
And this looks like an early flag cap. Okay, Manny and Soul Snipe find 2, so they should slow it down.
No FaZe POVs live today. They're locked in, bro. Looking for a top-tier performance out of the boys in red. Good escort here. Penguin off the camo. Going to guarantee that flag for FaZe. Confident start. A CTF Aqua for game 1. You know FaZe is in their bag, bro, off game 1.
Jump up, knowing that that's likely where the next player will arrive. And then
ooh, the pre-fire combo, anticipating the challenge out. Yuta looking for as much damage as he could find.
And
3 dead though. Whole opportunity for TSM.
Position to get a counter cap moving.
It's like musical chairs, I know, bro. My bad, we're jumping around.
Here comes TSM. They're pressuring Talik, waiting for somewhere they can go through. Look at FaZe, all 4 of them just sitting in that back base, waiting for someone to break this tension. Talik going to provide that, and he's getting those nades through.
Cut the tension with a butter knife.
Together, TSM waiting for something to allow
FaZe needs CTF to always be their game 1. They've been getting it a lot, somehow, right? A lot of FaZe matchups we watched recently have started with a CTF game 1.
From both teams, they're both,
and you know, even versus SR, it seems to be an advantage.
The first domino that falls because it is a numbers
Probably with a pull though. TSM definitely no slouch in CTF either. It
and now
lends well to their fast playstyle.
You should be able to clean up Druk, but
Talik getting out of dodge with the flag here too. Soul Snipe a line of defense in the courtyard just to guarantee it. Bro, just Gandhi hop insane. Chow me.
Sits there for 30
1-1.
seconds. It felt like forever, but you see the reward. TSM gets
someone linky the bracket, please. Hold on, I might be able to
find the answer back though. That might be quick.
No, I don't have it copied.
Already in the base. He's been quick on these flag pulls still. Trippy gonna be trying to find these.
Yo, bro, my B, bro.
Clean up. TSM goes a couple down.
There you go. That's the bracket.
Having camouflage once again. Things could be getting dangerous here for TSM.
Cool. Penguin with a second camo in the game here. 2 players on top of him chasing him down. Talik might guarantee this trade. Yep. They get it with the flag while it happens, though. Lucid there at car 1. Line of defense for Trippy to get to it.
So that's a massive pickup.
Lucid takes the fall, so Trippy can get the flag. He's a little compromised, though, too. They didn't get a touch.
Return. And Trippy just tries to stay alive for now.
Might be a return for TSM, 4v2. Snakebite dies to Manny. Map control TSM. Penguin should have the cleanup though. Soul Snipe, that sticky kills Penguin, chasing him into P1. Soul Snipe on top of flag. Good discipline peek shots at a Druk. He's giving up nothing, keeping Trippy preoccupied here as they get through car 1.
Very dangerous position.
Any new details on the supposed cheating scandal? No, I didn't. Ask APG, bro. He would know. I don't know. Or ask Maniac, maybe? I don't.
And take him down.
Is APG there with Maniac today, or is just him?
2 dead, none dead for FaZe.
Appreciate it, 6.
The Snakebite's in the base of TSM. Huge kill, though, from Soul Snipe. because that was the only player that could have pulled their flag.
TSM for the re here. The double stacked it. Guarantee it.
like,
Lucid on top of the immediate counter pull. Looks for Druck first. Interesting rotate out of Lucid, right? Dives out the front window. Of course he's dying. I think he might have anticipated somebody coming up through P door and pinching him anyway. Thought maybe he was cutting the angle in advance by jumping out window. Don't think it would have worked either way. That's the pull timing you're looking for Trippy. They get 2 dead. Off the stagger, they're moving and grooving, but Trippy going fast with that flag. Camo up as well. Penguin with a seek and destroy, looking for his 3rd camo in the day. Or in the game, sorry. Well, they plant that second flag. Penguin got out with it. 3 for 3 on camo grab. Zane. Guys immediately this time, though.
Slow down the flag, but that's a massive
APG's coaching Sirion's team right now.
Advantage, and it's not over yet.
Cool.
This is getting very mixy in the center of the map.
Man, that's that's good out of him, bro. He's not live. He's just focused on coaching. That's pretty dope.
Right in this game, they've been efficient.
Shopify played today. Ronald, I didn't get a chance to see it. I tuned in too late. I think they're done for the day. They're in winners semifinals. They'll be playing the winner of this series tomorrow morning. So FaZe TSM, the final winner bracket match of the day, and a high caliber one. Trippy with the grippy, the flag grippy.
This is interesting. I feel like
not letting go of the pole.
Kind of expect
snake bite, 3-shot beatdown secures a trade.
Than they are. We're seeing
2 dead for TSM. FaZe on the attack again.
Known as the team that just continually holds forward at all times, but they're kind of stutter stepping their pushes. It's thrown FaZe.
I know, Robbie.
A few times,
and only what, less than a year since we've been so dedicated to every single scrim, tournament, etc.
With that, you see 2 players of FaZe trying to break through the B side while Trippy works in through the shrooms. It's 3 players of FaZe in the base of TSM.
Druck somehow traded that. Fast slide down the stairs. Hits his shots. All he needed. Pull 2 up in the base. Lucy keeping him occupied in back blue. He'll die. We got a pull for pull coming out here from TSM. If they can secure that to Util, expect a joust. Oh no! Picked up the BR instead of the flag. Slows him down for a second. It doesn't matter. They still get out. 3v3 here.
Take any damage in the route. Wants to just leave it in the
he was anticipating somebody pushing blue, but nobody on FaZe did, right?
If you want to cap my flag, you've got to get through.
Yeah, FaZe running it through P side of the map, looking for the pull instead of the return at the moment.
And now jumps over the head and should be able to.
Although they come back to it later.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. Lucy's still here to run the flag.
It's almost back home. You can see
kind of a sloppy scenario for TSM. They missed the pull. They seemed indecisive on the run. FaZe got the best of them.
That flag back home. A 2-capture lead now for FaZe as TSM also lose a couple of players as that flag is captured.
Why I got the link to my coaching schedule? I sent a FaZe It bracket link.
He's right next to him.
Zach.
It feels like a sitcom where like it's what's going to happen, but the players don't. And finally, though, they do meet one another. And now, Trippy in a weird position, bottom center, trying to work together with Lucid, but pressure from TSM through this car side is a little too great. I think they will both go down.
3 dead FaZe. Penguin last up.
This is not impossible.
It's a big kill.
TSM,
anything he does on car side to secure 3. Bro, he's on a triple. Is big for FaZe, right? 1 trade would have been something. To get 3 kills as a solo player is insane. Flag pull opportunity. They throw all of their numbers out through P side. Can TSM overwhelm FaZe and get a pull of their own, right? It's their only chance. Penguin out through mid-map, spotting the overextend. Knows he's safe to go mid with it.
This flag is already.
I used to cast, yeah. I got into Halo making YouTube videos, which led to casting opportunities. Long story short,
I mean,
I used to be a commentator.
Not even paying rent.
Retired pro, yeah, that too.
Like that's a problem.
I'm a very, a world championship winning pro player.
TSM, they have been
multiple titles.
Have not been taken care of yet, and you start to see FaZe going down.
In 1995, that's when we played. Before Halo came out. I was 3.
Where did he come from? Penguin.
What?
Somehow ends up getting
good last
that
second save out of
kill.
TSM.
We see the flags both get returned to their side, so we'll call it even Stevens, but that looked a bit bizarre. Camouflage going to be coming up. Talik in a great position. Whoa, Talik, nice drop back shot, and he is not done yet. Trying to get damage on the snake fight.
Considered better than formal pro. Insane, right?
That's going to be
they put me on the top 10 controller players of the decade list, but I wanted to make it a fair fight, so I exempted myself.
They cut down Manny pretty quickly. Soul Snipe's position's known.
Said,
so
don't do it.
Easy.
Don't put me on.
FaZe actually just comfortably returned this. No, Druck.
I can't accept that.
The last second touch, but
I was too humble. You know what I mean?
Enough going to be way too many members of
Three
FaZe here
dead.
to stop this. And
Triple
it's a
for Lucy.
kill.
Looking for
Tommy
4.
Lucid.
Honorary
Nate doesn't
overkill and his
bounce as he
teammate
wanted, but
Trippy
it
with that
doesn't
nade, bro.
matter. This looks like a chance for a
Yeah, no, this is looking
counter
grim
cap
for
opportunity.
TSM. Final 3 minutes with a 2-cap advantage. Slaughtered them in the util. Off the bait and switch. Oh, it's perfectly played. Penguin takes one for the team, diving in front of Tommy. Cleans him up with a beatdown, making 3 dead off the combo. Flag collected, out for the util. Pollock, last survivor, bottom mid, looking to save it. And he does find a kill, but what's the quality of life here? How much more can he get done? Penguin from Connector, going to keep him weak. Trippy hiding down low. He didn't see the angle. Trippy with the combo from behind. It's too easy. I take it back. He got just finessed. He got finessed. 3 dead FaZe. TSM not wasting time with the return. They're looking for a pull of their own. Keeping the tempo up here. 2 in advance and back blue. Snakebite holding the angle, bro. Emerald, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Turn this into a cap. This
Big pinch.
started off of that massive
TSM got to get out with the flag, though. The longer they take with this, the more comfortable FaZe is going to be on the map, right? 3 dead for TSM. Manny forced to rotate out. Live in util as long as he can. They get 1 flag. It's anyone's game, right? They want 1 flag.
It will matter as the last member of TSM in the base will
Too shy.
fall, and FaZe look to flip the map.
I don't want all that attention.
Wild
Okay.
sequencing of plays, but at the end of it, it still ends up with
Legend!
being able to
Damn good
Oh
Halo. Legend, let's go, brother. Prime sub. Good to see some new subs in the channel today. I appreciate y'all. Legend, welcome back. Making moves. Make a move. Hey, we're 1 sub away from 2450. Just letting you guys know. That's pretty crazy. Halfway point at 2500. Snakebite off the thrust back. Denied. Camo up top mid here. PJ wants hands on it. Truck slate out center map. Manny dead here too. Dire straights for TSM. FaZe will get out with the 4th or 5th camo at this point. They should have. I'm surprised nobody has it.
But all that time wasted off the clock just plays to FaZe's favor. They've only got to survive another minute and 20 seconds. If no cap comes
Optic
in
Legend
from
just
TSM,
subbed? Yeah,
there will be
long-time
no overtime
subscriber.
Either, so see what TSM can put together. They've got
Danish guy, let's go, bro.
That's just good Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo. 2 months. Love it, man.
50 seconds.
Whoa, 2451. Your sub is so valuable, it counts for 2, brother. We just jump right past it.
Not
I'll just see it.
factor. Only a minute left in this game, and TSM, they just have a ton of work to do ahead of them. Druck
Final minute for TSM. Druck in position to get a pull. Behind Lucid here, too. Lucid late jump back in that.
Might be their chance, but
Druck a little preoccupied. Got some good damage on Penguin. He's denying out back base here, too. How is he alive?
Oh my God.
Doing everything he possibly can to get a lick on
Did
somebody.
so much to stay alive.
Yeah.
Okay. Pollock with a huge grenade kill, but Lucid spawns in the util.
So tough for TSM,
Unfortunately,
bro.
they're not blocking
Every
that, and
flag
that's
pull has
gonna
been a
be
war, right?
the
There doesn't
end
seem
of
to be
that
any
flag
like clean
opportunity
opening
and
for
likely the
TSM.
end of this game.
They got to go to war to pull a
As,
flag versus FaZe. They
unfortunately,
spawn it in
TSM,
every
all
corner.
they
They're already
had to do, I
overextended.
think, was have one player in the util force those spawns to come out on the fridge side, and they possibly could have capped that.
Yeah, with that, with only
Snakebite last survivor. Is TSM in position to pull it? Snakebite's in their base.
Able to
This is over, bro. They're not going to get 2 in 10 seconds.
Pressure that TSM provided. And
FaZe.
I thought what was
They might be
fantastic
slacking
was their squad was there
in
efficiency,
scrims
right? It felt
versus
like they
SR
were
or whatever,
very
but in
close.
CTF, they're still looking nasty.
right there. That is
Yeah,
just
honestly,
Damn good Halo.
There was
Cooking
times
up
they
another
pulled the
sub for
flag with
4
just
months.
one
Let's
dead,
go,
but
brother.
they
Welcome
saw the
back.
timing
2-month streak.
and the positioning to do
FaZe
so,
looking comfy in
and they
CTF.
just played bodyguard to the flag carrier.
At least that
across the
hasn't
map,
fallen by
so
the wayside
very
yet,
well
I
played
guess.
by FaZe.
Can they
So
carry some of
that's
that momentum
why
into
we
game
often
2?
talk about
Slayer
how good
here.
this team's teamwork is and how much they're getting better.
Some big thing that we've talked about with FaZe is their consistency versus teams ranked below them, though probably eating my words with their performance versus Envy recently.
When we saw him
In a
win
matchup
that
with
fight
TSM, I give him a heavy
against
favor.
At P1, but then he on the other side was often that player that was
Another full
holding
weekend
the
of damn good
flag
Halo.
while action
Hate
was
to say
happening.
it, bro,
felt
but
like
because we
he was
tuned in so late
accelerating
today,
the clock
and today's so
that
short,
one step
I'm not sure how many more hours of
than
this
other
we got.
players on the
But
map because
yes,
of that, like, awareness.
tomorrow's going to be
And,
spicy.
you know, that's how that doesn't show up on the stat screen, right? Like, if you look at stats, you're like, Snakebite.
Trippy got that diamond aim? That's an insane take, bro. Pollock with 27 in that game, by the way. They're looking stats.
Yeah, there was
Didn't
a
amount to a
sequence
win.
where he just held his P-side positioning the entire, like, I don't know, for a minute and a
September
half.
12 to 14, correct, is
Perfectly
the
timing to
LVT
not
lane,
push out too
50K
far,
lane.
to backtrack when he was weak, to predict the next spawns, to hit the shots he needed to hit.
Doug is my
it doesn't
dog. What's up, bro?
Jump off the page the same way Talik Stats did that game, but he was absolutely instrumental in FaZe's success.
Hey,
Talik,
glad
though,
to
I
have
do
you,
wanna
Nooms.
shout
Let's
out
go, brother.
27 kills.
The
that
viewer
game. I think it was
8. We did it
27 to
yesterday.
15, which is crazy.
It was cool. It was
when
cool.
you still lose. So let's see
It's
if he can
kind
keep
of
up that pace.
And Tog's been
like
kind of a generational
like setting it up,
with his
getting the
slays,
games going. You know what I mean? Like
months, it feels like he's hit that
kills
next
momentum.
level. You have the highest
Violent
ID
speed
at
momentum. Should I even be
HCS
saying that?
Salt Lake City with a 1.26 and TSM
Kills momentum, bro.
is going to need that slaying power here in game 2. Wanting to find an answer back onto recharge. FaZe has been efficient all day long. But can the Slayer of TSM cause some difference? Tolic.
Eights are fun though.
Some early game
once they get going.
Players heading towards that camo. Tolic perfectly
What's the best, man? It's up to you, man. It's all preference. There's no bandit model to rule them all, you know?
Still on the map.
I think Penguin's going for it though. Yes, and he's able to secure it.
Chaotic open for Penguin.
That
Pelted by nades left and right. Not going to find it. Manny, though. Manny trying to G-slide off the jump up for stacks there is what it looked like. 4 dead TSM.
And it's 4 dead on
Camo
the map
burned,
for
I
TSM.
believe.
FaZe with
A spawns for everybody.
Clear understanding of where the next set of spawns will be.
Yeah,
They've
they
got
blocked the
enough
whole map here.
Spread positioning to force
C to gold, locked
4
down.
elevator spawns. And TSM quickly route towards C. I like this play.
Good
from
damage at a trip.
TSM, but FaZe are
Finds the beatdown at the very least.
That a couple more kills. It's chaos over in this tower. You see everyone trying to get to this fight.
Jag!
His way in. He'll
Damn
take
good
it.
Halo.
Reapproach.
Are you trying to motivate me to start some 8s? 3 months, bro. Let's see. 2 month streak. Much love, man. Let's go.
There's just no one from TSM
Drop that. No, I know, bro. I don't even watch the doc. I don't actually watch him.
TSM losing their
But
position.
that's a classic line.
Not losing much in the
I know he's a
process. In fact,
controversial
they can still
creator nowadays.
continue on this pressure as Manny goes down in the long haul, and TSM is just feeling this hurt of
It's a good line, though.
consistent pressure.
Oh my god, how is Lucid navigating this situation? Takes a lot of grenade damage, but somehow has stayed alive and now has help from Snakebite as well.
Looks like it
But,
got frozen mid-sneeze.
I mean, this is just masterclass.
I have this one right
gameplay
now. I
coming
don't mind
out
this
of
one. I think it's kind of
FaZe
nice.
right now, and I love this buddy system that we're seeing out of Lucid and Snakebite.
I'm your
just
dad.
kind of
That's a good one.
working in
That should be an
tandem on one
emote.
part of the map together.
Party
They do so
emote.
effortlessly.
I'm your dad.
And now, once again, they've got TSM spawning
He's a
in
good
exactly
guy. I
one
mean,
part of
I
the map.
don't
and
know.
They've got every single out watch. There's no way for TSM.
He's done some good
to
and
get
bad
through
things, it
unnoticed.
sounds like.
Camouflage coming up in just a few seconds. You see Trippy in a premium spot to try to go for the grab, taking shots from
Hey, Legend, much
that
love, man.
flanking
Hopefully we get a good
position,
look
but
at what's
no
next
one
for Halo
from
World.
TSM
Yeah,
able to
I agree.
survive. And more
Don't have to wait too long for it.
FaZe,
Getting very
Trippy
close
got
to that.
away and will
Yes,
be an
making
unknown
progress, bro.
variable for TSM
25
to deal
hundo
with off
inbound.
the spawn. It's so dangerous when a camo
Our
has
all-time
freedom like this,
record is
especially in Slayer.
3,033, something like that.
This has been the 3rd time now that FaZe have TSM exactly where they want them, and all they have to do is watch all the exit points. You see,
Yeah, FaZe got him
Snakebite
completely
is
locked
top
down,
class.
bro.
If they try to go that way, there's
They're
multiple
trapped off
players
of
looking
every
at them.
spawn.
If they
TSM
try
are
to go
fighting out of
door,
every spawn.
Of course, Trippy and Lucid are here on this
They don't
side.
have any
There's
control.
nowhere to
It's
go
still
if
team
you're
spawning on top of
TSM,
each other in gold
and
here.
you are just
Trippy
being
playing his angle
spawn
so
cycled
carefully with
over
camo.
and over again, and that's why FaZe have such a crazy lead right now.
Because anything you open fire on exposes you, right? That's 2 players in pipes. Good intel. Shock up in 5 seconds. Druck's going to want a piece of that shock rifle. Trippy backing it off far, giving FaZe or TSM space.
On the map as Trippy tries to work back towards
Take my
his
fish
team,
oil
fighting
from my
over at
tendons?
long haul, conceding
Okay.
a lot of space in the process.
I might have some sardines
but
later,
FaZe
actually.
coming out on top of those wins. It seems as if Trippy maybe trying to value his life a little bit more there until Soul Snipe able to take it with that help. But that's now FaZe.
Expecting a 3-0? I don't know if I'm expecting a 3-0, but after this Slayer, maybe.
Can't believe he got traded there.
But the way the Slayer's going, you know, TSM have not
conceding space,
been
but
fighting
I like
back
the
just yet.
way that they move around the map together. I always tell students that are like learning Halo to imagine that your team is connected by an imaginary like rope, and if you are outside of any sight line to see your teammate, you're not able to work together into the next play. So as they get
That's kinda
disconnected,
cool.
they then just route through the perimeter so
What?
they can reconnect.
Oh, it went
those
in the
lines.
ground and blew up onto the
connective
ground.
Tissue of this team is very strong.
Eli said to imagine that you're connected by like a line, an invisible thread, right? When you're playing on the map, and if anytime you go behind like a wall, you're not connected by that thread. You're not actually working together in the same capacity, right? So it's actually kind of a good note, right? You should be aware of your team sightlines in all scenarios in this game. When you step out your team sightlines, it better be for a good reason, right? Especially in Slayer, you're always dying and playing within your team sightlines, so they pick up off your damage and opportunity
They
you
can
create.
do what
Playing on a,
FaZe did
yeah,
to
you're
them, they can
connected
do
by
that right
string.
back to
You cut the
FaZe.
rope
All
when
of
you
FaZe are
cut the
trapped
angle.
in gold. How does FaZe choose to play this though? That's the question.
I'm here.
They're likely to kind of
Hello.
wait and watch these entry points. FaZe know that camo is lurking somewhere. Looks like that ledge.
What
chosen.
the?
Look at this.
Oh my God!
They're
4. There's a party in
back to
pipes.
back. watching
What?
everything.
What in the SWAT bullshit was that?
For 3, so that plays to FaZe
I look
favor.
this way, you look that way.
I love that play. You don't see that very often.
You love that play? What the fuck is that play?
I think I've been casting Halo for, you know,
All right, guys.
years now.
New
I
strat.
don't think I've
Huddle
ever seen
in the
that.
corner of pipes and look all
The
different
four
directions.
players, they look like a boy band taking an
Look like a boy
album
band.
cover photo there.
One
It
direction
was
in the pipes.
Crazy how close they were. It was like
Scooby-Doo
horrifying
ass play.
in the pipes,
Yeah.
but in the process, I mean, look
They
at
have
that
they have 45
There's
seconds of
horrifying
camo.
in there,
This
bro.
is how
Like,
you
what
play
is
against
that?
45 seconds of camo.
Crazy.
You've learned now.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
45 seconds of camo.
Think
Just stack
about
your
it, though,
freaking numbers, bro.
logically, They can only come in the pipes from 2 sides. If
Yeah.
two of us watch this side, two of us
Two
watch the
angles
other
and 4
side,
players. There's no
we're gonna
stopping
know where
this.
they are. Like, granted,
Gonzo, let's go,
really
brother.
ruin
5
that,
months.
but,
Welcome
hey, they
back.
sat in a
It
spot that was
worked.
pretty
It
hard to
did
grenade
work.
as well, so.
He saw them and he didn't fire a bullet, right? He ran immediately. That pushy. No, I'm kidding. Well, what would you do, right? You see that? You're going to run, bro. 4 members of FaZe in pipes. No stickies in the back pocket. Game over.
Maintain this lead for now. TSM
Yeah, we love
wasn't able to
OVT in here, bro.
effectively use that camo to get back into it. Trippy has earned himself a killing spree, and the rest of TSM's in trouble as the
10,
collapse
11.
comes in on the A side. Manny
Looking
left
like
to his
insurmountable
lonesome.
odds at
is
this point.
Especially dangerous as these players
One of my
went
favorite
down.
things to say.
Camouflage was coming back up. This could be the nail in the coffin for the Slayer.
Did he burn it? I think he burned it.
Big trade out for TSM.
Colleague
They need
dead.
something a little
3
bit
dead
more in this
TSM. Last
endgame.
survivor in a 1v1 with Manny. Finesse it, Trippy. Big game Joey. Big game Trip.
Trippy doing
That was good
most
enough.
to stay alive.
That was more than enough. Holy
It
crap.
does. Somehow they take down Manny with some teamwork.
He dodged
but
the grapple rotate.
I
Manny
just
trying to
love
get behind him
watching
to
this FaZe
isolate the
Clan
kill.
play,
Kept
man.
him
They play like
preoccupied.
a SWAT team. It's all about angles, information, and sight lines. And these guys just utilize all of those.
With that camo play
to
on the replay,
perfection
they
to
do,
have
yeah.
Some of the coolest teamwork I think that we've seen. We're in
It
year
was at
4,
this moment
and I
that
think
he
they
knew
work
he
better
fucked up.
together than a ton of teams. They don't like run people down as much as
Trippy
other
movement
teams,
slick right
but
there.
they
Very
play
quick
so
to
coordinated
get out
at
the
close.
staircase. Like, he didn't
So
do
nice.
anything fancy. Like, I mean,
Got a
sort
couple
of, but he
players in
didn't.
FaZe gonna try to
No
get up to
overexposed
the fight,
movements,
yeah,
right?
last, as
No
they just need a
jumping,
couple
nothing that's gonna
kills. They
get
try to go
him
together, and
compromised.
That works effectively as they're able just to overwhelm Manny in that spot. Soul Snipe goes down to 1 shot. They only have 2 deaths from here on out. This is an
Sniping
unlikely
souls.
comeback, but if it's gonna
Soul
happen, it'll be
Calibur.
from the sniper of Soul Snipe.
Yeah, Soul Snipe needs to.
I mean, what do you do at this point? Snakebite with a beautifully lined up nade. And then G slides off the box and ego chows his ass.
In that dream,
Lucia
and
takes the
as
50th.
FaZe move to
That was slick out of
game number
Snakebite.
3
The bank nade off the wall,
with
and he's
very
sitting in that
confident
G
to
slide
advance to
location, right?
tomorrow.
So he knows he
Such
hit
a
him.
interesting
He
game
launched
of
him off
Slayer.
with
It
the
didn't feel like a normal pacing
What is it?
that we normally
They
see
jumped him. Anyway.
throughout a game. FaZe felt like they were dictating a little bit more, but they weren't
Confident lead
necessarily being
for FaZe.
fast with dictating that pace. It felt
What,
like
in
they
pipes?
were in
They
control
covered-
of the
yeah,
game.
I
What do you
mean,
think was causing
all 2 of
that
them.
from the FaZe side as to where it felt like they had that much control over the game?
It's because often when they got the kills, it was
Wait,
like all of
hiding
them
in
at the
PD?
same time.
Bro,
They had
come
3 or
on.
4 dead very frequently.
And that game versus
they're the
Envy
type
was
of
crazy,
team that
bro.
will
As
intentionally
Slayer?
stand
on
in
DreamHack?
75% of the
I don't
map
know, man.
so that the
Anybody would
only
be
spot
nervous
left
in that
for them to
scenario.
spawn is that remaining 25%. They did that to force TSM to spawn elevator. The next play,
Might be wondering
they get
how I
4
got
dead.
here. How about that?
They forced
Sub J
TSM
time.
to spawn at C plat.
He's making
Then
a
they forced them to
machinima in the
spawn
middle of the
pipes.
game.
It was 3 sequences in a row
Yeah.
that they were able to build.
What
that early
direction
lead.
was everybody looking?
And
I
it
want to.
was
They got to
just
show the
meticulous
replay and
spawn
pause
blocking
it
and
just so I can
prediction,
see
and
what
then
everybody's.
just slowly.
Did they have 2
encroaching
looking
on the
one way,
space that
2 looking
TSM
the
had
other?
until
Was
they
it
had
3
nowhere to
looking
go.
one way, 2 1 looking? You know what I mean? What was the coordination?
Maybe a little bit more high.
Did they have a higher layer of anticipation about the gold angle challenge? Was it just pure chaos where they're looking at each other?
Damage on the players. They were cleaning it up very quickly. And you see all the 1-shots that were always being cleaned up. I mean, in this sequence alone,
True,
Lucic
Iron,
just
yeah.
patrolling
That was the
through,
first
getting
boy
these
band that
kills.
came
And
to
that's,
mind
I
when he
think, a
said
common
boy
theme
band.
when we go through these
And
replays,
sink
is
in the
just
pipes.
How often FaZe is like cleaning up a 1-shot.
What's good, Shocks? Welcome, man.
It's also
Here it is.
just information.
They're
Like,
2 looking one way, 2 looking
I
the
don't
other.
think there
I
was
mean, bro,
many
come on.
times
That's
at all
SWAT.
this game. This
Halo.
might have been one of the few
2 looking
examples
one
where
way
FaZe
over
didn't
each other.
know where the other team was.
That's so
But if they
fucking
don't
funny.
have information, they
If
play
he had
towards
1
information.
sticky in the
That's why
back
they set
pocket,
up
this entire play
Drug that I
implodes.
think
1
Johnson is
sticky in the
perfect
back
way.
pocket, and he shits on like 4 people.
Oh, no, they definitely saw him. Well, maybe they don't if he doesn't.
They see him.
Like, I was
He,
like, what
I
if he
mean,
just stood there. Like you think you think he gets away with it? Eli?
that's actually that is a Scooby Doo
He
play
might have
right
been able
there.
to get an assassination, I think, or like maybe
If he had one sticky, bro, imagine the possibilities, the activities.
That would have been great.
Oh my God.
Final opportunity for TSM in the winter bracket to get something done here.
Here we go into game
Genius.
three. FaZe looking for the sweep on a TSM, and Snake
Sometimes it's really that
claim
simple,
the
you know.
sniper
Holding hands is the key to
early
success in
this
Halo.
round.
Come on.
Camouflage going to be coming up in a few seconds, and that sniper might just be pivotal to getting that secure.
Yeah, that is
for
terrifying.
FaZe as he goes
Stuff
back
of
towards the
nightmares right
tower.
there. Snakebite with a quick
Perfect
rotate,
sight
gets
line
out with
onto this
snipe,
camo, better not
and a beat on the
be bad.
camo. That's
Here
one
we go.
face.
Oh, there's
Talik, do you dare
Talik
approach?
just gets away as the wall is able to
Opens up
claim the
Vantage for
shot
Penguin
instead
and
of his
Lucid.
head.
Trippy pinching out A-Plat is your
Yeah, I think-
guarantee for camo. The way they're pinching this should give FaZe access unless they die on the route. They all do. Up to Snakebite now. One bullet.
Like maybe the first player dropped.
Then he forced it into burn ammo. During the reload, they get out with camo. That's slick. That was good.
This is the same story we saw the last time we watched this game mode. By the way, that pepperoni plasma pistol looks crazy, but where one team just captures B early, and then during the camo fight, they get a ton of time. So, well done by FaZe.
Boston Tommy's handsome chin. Wait, what?
Didn't get the lunge on his punch. He won't even get a kill of that camouflage. So instead, FaZe
Fan fiction?
gonna stay in control of this.
The frame-by-frame play. Yeah, no, that's what we needed.
Early game, and they are pressuring to get total control as Drux stays
Oh
alive, but does
This man's a survivor. I don't know how he does it, Snake, but he's red barred.
Gonna be temporary for now as TSM spawns
Too dead for
out,
TSM.
trying to get themselves a
They
home
haven't
base,
capped
but
it. They saved the
Warriors on
hill.
their back foot as
They were
FaZe
a sliver
still
away
pressuring.
from getting the hill.
They have to
Trippy
reset as
dove
well.
in and reset it. Yep.
Oh, no.
For that temporary trip
This is
cap,
tough
remaining
when you're the
spawners
team that's
on
down 2-0
an A
in the
now for
series
TSM.
and then have a bad
Slowing
start
the bleeding.
in game number 3. It can feel like the walls are caving around you. I think
This
that
should be
TSM
TSM's comfort zone.
very,
Like, this should be
you know, mentally
TSM's bounce
resilient,
back
so
map
this
and game
shouldn't
right
just
here.
be the end of the road. For a lot of teams, it would be, though.
But they're
And
floundering.
look at this, though.
TSM has
They
the
got
capacity
3
to
dead, but
like
Trippy
go
is
on a
the
run,
last
like a
player
trip cap
who
run,
cleans
where
things
FaZe
up,
is just
so FaZe
stuck in the
continue to
blender.
score. Manny spawning on the tower side has to capture C, but what do they do from here?
It's just happening to them right
I felt
now.
like those nades came crucial for FaZe, just able to.
How do these
clean up
top
the
Halo
one
pros
shots
perform in
that are
COD
left
next year?
behind.
It depends on what kind of teams they end up on.
Control for now. Double push by
What the
TSM to
what's the
get
trajectory?
inside
Like,
A.
are they gonna
Penguin and
go to
Lucid
challengers
try
as
to
a
move
4-stack
back, but
with,
it looks like they're
you know what I
opting
mean,
to
like
go to
Optic
C
Halo over to
instead,
COD? I don't know
trying
if
to
that'll be
stay one step ahead
successful.
of TSM, but
If Legend
Manny
gets
quick on
poached
his
on like a
rotation
franchise
towards B.
team,
It's
I
just
think
a
he's gonna have an incredible career,
musical
bro.
hills right now. Everyone trying to find the chair to sit in.
Like,
before that
you've
music
got
goes out.
Hook and Shotzi on the same
ultimately,
team up against
FaZe
Neptune
are gonna
in
let
the
that one
finals of
fly for a
EWC
very long
and
run.
Worlds
And
at Champs or
desperately
whatever,
trying
right?
to
With
stop
COD.
B from
That's
being
3
captured.
Halo players. Or 3 players who,
And
you know, kind
TSM
of
typically
initiated their career in
sell
Halo
in. They're all
and are at the
alive,
top
making
level
pushes
in
with
COD.
the
There's no
time
reason
through
why
multiple
Legend wouldn't be in
lanes,
that same
but they've just
category.
been staggered over and over and
Anyway.
have not been able to find any momentum at all this game. I mean,
Am I going to turn into a COD guy?
on the side of TSM
In November,
right now.
I'm going to
Triple
focus.
Plant,
I'm going to do what I can to like pay
ability
attention
matter.
to
I mean, FaZe
and
are so dominant
just try
so
to
far this
enjoy
game.
Call of Duty in November. But
With that,
outside of that, I don't
TSM's
really know.
just running out of time. It's 2
Because
points for
obviously,
every second
we're going to
that this
pivot
trip
away
gap
from
stays
Halo
into effect.
after
They're trying
Worlds
to try to get
for a
A,
little
and
bit,
Trippy,
at least, you know?
last player alive for his team is going to be able to win
This is
that
crazy
fight, and
dominant,
with
bro.
that,
TSM's got to
it'll
wake up,
stop
man. This can't be
TSM
how
from
it
having to
ends.
bounce
This can't
back
be how
right
it
away.
ends.
They're still going to find 2 hills here, but
Onesie
that felt like
twosies
it
on
could've
Pro
been much
Team. Wait,
worse
what's
for
that?
FaZe if Trippy didn't win that
I think
fight.
all Halo players go nuts.
100%.
I think Halo
Now
players
gonna
need to split
rotate
from Halo
through.
players.
He
They need to
sees his team
learn
is
from the
pushing
COD
B.
pros. They need
Wants
to
to
get
get
on
this
COD
complementary
teams.
angle.
You know what I
Truck.
mean?
Double
They shouldn't.
strong
If they
time.
stick together, I'm
Will be
worried
taken
about their
down by the
chances.
shields.
But if they end up
Look
on
at this
different
Pollock
teams, I think they
aggressively
have better
pushing
chances of
with
finding
the
success in
sniper,
COD.
but
Maybe
he's got a
2 of them
couple
stay
revolts
together or
left. He's
something like
probably
that.
gonna put 'em to work here.
I don't know what they're gonna do, right?
Trying to find someone that's lurking.
Because I know for a
behind.
fact that the franchise teams are
Finally
looking for
finds
talent,
Trippy, you know? So, you know,
just
they
off all
started
the
that fight
conversations
about
and
15,
the
20
reactions on
seconds
Twitter
earlier
that are
on
being
the other
had,
side,
right?
but now Talik, he gets the last lap. It's a double for him. and
Legend will get options,
the nade's
offers,
short.
right?
Anyone gonna be able to get that? And crucial kill as the total control goes in for FaZe.
If only Gears of War
for a
Revive
second
comp. I
here.
mean,
TSM
bro,
have
it's the
been on
same
their back
game
foot for
of
what feels
2006. Like, I played it. It's fun, but it's dead. Two, Lucid.
Oh,
So efficient.
Not like this.
No options for Manny.
Going wrong for TSM and everything going right for Lucid. What a play on that flank.
Yeah, the game's too outdated,
Perfectly
you know?
timed and
Gears E-Day
executed.
could bring some hype back to
jump
Gears,
there
but
from
even then,
Lucid.
like, the Gears
Earns the
community is kind of
sticky.
niche at this point.
I love this as well.
Even more
Penguin
so than
doesn't,
Halo.
Capture C because
TSM, bro, what is happening?
Teammate captures it from
Our
behind, and
FaZe
this is
just
why,
different.
because he can
Triple
apply
right
so
there for
much
Penguin
damage
before he
and pressure.
dies.
I mean,
Free
this is just
camo for
falling
Lucid.
Apart for TSM. I don't
off
know
this
how they
damage.
come back in this one.
TSM are forced to take the map. Instead, they opt to take B and give up camo.
One of the things I'm most jealous of that I want to like implement it, but it's so hard to do.
Trippy off the pinch, and that damage should guarantee that pick. Lucy gonna play it patient. Working off each other real well here. Druk somehow finding a sneaky kill from behind. Is it too little too late? I'm afraid to say it might be.
TSM on their back foot, right? Like that's how you get into these moments where like
Gears of War, every gun is pointless except the shotgun. Low key. No, that's not true. The snipers are nasty. Torque bow and the sniper are insanely powerful, bro. Torque bow is nuts in Gears 1.
Yeah, I mean,
and the snipe.
It's all about just.
That little pistol is powerful, bro.
Everything is timing in this game, and these
you can shoot somebody's head off with the pistol.
If you have a small window of opportunity, you take advantage of it. You're now
just the Lancer is ass, bro. The Lancer's not good.
You're gonna kill their first player that completely nullifies their push.
Absolute slammage.
So many positive benefits to trusting that your teammates that spawn up.
At least I'm not good with the
Lancer. Do the
Lancer.
right thing and get the objective, so you don't have to just sit around and twiddle your thumb.
That Druk taking a lot of damage as Lucid has gotten into the back ranks. He has 3 players looking for
good survival at a Druk. Occupied a lot of attention for Lucid. He didn't get the cleanup. TSM pulling away with numbers off that. Do we believe in the regain, chat? I've seen bigger comebacks in the last week than what we're looking at right now. So, you know, safe to say we've seen chaotic results in strongholds, bro. Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
You're exactly right. This is exactly what they needed.
Yeah, trip caps, 80 and counting. Double time for points here.
Cap, but FaZe spawn next to C will capture it. Where do they play from here, though?
Soul Snipe just waiting for a back tower spawner. They opt to go a different direction. They're playing for B here. Soul Snipe recognizing nobody's challenging his angle. Repositions and finds 2. Can he get Penguin? Body on him. Out of dodge for now. Numbers advantage TSM. Druk off the pinch. Should have Penguin. He secures it. Lucid from dummies with the snipe. With a Blaine. Plays it off the map. He does not. It stays on the map, I believe. I think it hit the rail and came back to dummies.
I think so.
It might still be on the map.
TSM with BC now, still holding map, and Druk with 1 bullet.
Yes, Druk is able to pick it up.
Just 1 bullet.
The Lucid, unfortunately,
Make it count.
Deny this resource.
That's exactly what you want to see.
His next spawn.
He spots 2, I think. Oh my God! What? He stuck Penguin.
Everything's going right for TSM.
Pancake for Snake Bite. Snake Bite now compromised. He's playing fast. Make it 3. Final spawner in C. They'll all spawn tower on top of each other. TSM on a run right now. And this is exactly, you know what you don't want to see if you're a FaZe fan. If you're a Halo fan, this is beautiful.
Unrelenting pressure. Total control is in. 2 points.
I bet you a lot of money TSM doesn't win. How much money are we talking about? You know, you want to go ahead and talk about how much money you had in mind?
And they maintain control. Now just a 6
gap closing. It's anyone's game now. Hold on a second. Trippy one shot making his way to B. Penguin deleted. He knows that guy's weak. He wants a piece of it. Druk can't find it. Nade down. He dies to Soul Snipe.
How fast you should play on it, and they're kind of
2v2 right now. FaZe looking to stabilize. Manny wants a piece. Can they out-rotate him to C here? TSM through cuts to C.
If they can hold on to it, FaZe could close out the series.
Lucid with QT.
Another clean break.
FaZe might have one final hold here.
Flash a little smile. He might let you off with a warning.
TSM got to find the weak side of the setup, right?
Grit here.
Soul Snipe drawing some attention from Big Door while they 3-hit tower.
Catches the first player.
Early beatdown. Trippy didn't see him. He missed the angle on the way down. Soul Snipe, the last survivor at B. He's got a milk. Can he do it, though? QT nearby. Soul Snipe with shield advantage. Kept him weak. 1 bullet from death. He dies. They secured B, though. TSM with the hill. That gives him time to fight for something else. Manny Talik with kills in the feed. They can take C, though. Druk and team might be able to take C.
Through that entire engagement is crazy with how much pressure and how often he was
nice nade lineup, right? He's cutting the angle from Nest, but still getting that nade out to deny any player there. Snake Bite slips past it.
Is bad for Penguin on his repulse, gets behind the sniper, but
Trippy dead. Numbers advantage TSM. Snipe in hand. 7 shots for Druk. Could save this freaking game.
They like to get the total control when they can.
Backs against the wall. It's Snake Bite with no options. Last second killed. Reset in the hill. Trippy solo in A. Make a double push out to Big Door here.
Second guessing that decision. They're going to let FaZe have a home.
It's happening. 200-point mark. They're about to hit it. Talik with 2 from the door. Drops a nade behind. Lucid out back B.
one player able to
holding
work
on to
through
what
it.
he's got with the
Lucid that
scoreline
got
here.
into
Snakeboy
the
finds a
back
star
ranks
in the
and
feed. That makes it awkward for
having
Druck in an awkward spot to get the head.
The sniper
180
shot
spin with a
They
blame,
stopped
bro.
it
He'll
for
find it.
now.
That gives TSM a
And
little bit of
they're
time to push out the map of
30
FaZe with
points,
AB.
but as FaZe gets this control, the clock is ticking for TSM.
Yeah, no, they're in trouble now. They got less than 10 seconds to hit on a hill. This is where desperation
And Talk's the first one to die.
takes advantage of them, right?
That's really bad for
They got to
TSM.
throw themselves into
Now with
FaZe's
less
sight line
bodies
here.
on the map, have to
Snakebite,
find
the
a way to
1v1
make
with
it
Soul
work.
Snipe.
Lucid finds one
Where is
as
Druck? Is he
well.
overlooking
I fear that
this?
Soul Snipe will be contested here.
He's not. Talib
He's just
preoccupied
trying
in
to
C.
find
This
time
game
for his
over.
teammates
FaZe are going to take it
capture
here.
A, which they do.
AC. FaZe should have A.
And
What the?
FaZe
Whoa,
are
what?
unable
What?
to close it out with that advantage.
FaZe?
Druck has the camo. This is doable.
I thought they had C guaranteed.
They sent everyone towards C as well. I mean, Druck, I think he's surprised at how easy it was for him to get inside B. They're blocking out those A spawns.
Is this real?
One step
Hold
ahead
on,
right
hold
now
on.
is TSM on these
He can grab
rotations.
QT and keep this going.
And it
Druck's got an
has to be
opportunity here.
basically
FaZe
perfect
takes
from
C to
this point
stabilize
on.
it. They're 3 seconds away from winning. They're
Everything in
4
his
stacked and they're
possession.
pushed through
Quantum
cuts here
Translocator
and making a hit
to
for
work
A
with it.
coordinated.
FaZe, it seems as if they're wanting to run as 4, but
Lucid, wow, so
Druck,
fast to find the
he's like
camo,
finding
right?
a
Denying him with
ton of
nades.
info for his team right
Looking for a sticky, he can get out of
He's
dodge
got
quick.
the 2 stickies as well. Might be trying to set up the sticky
It's a good bank.
teleport play.
Penguin dead in
Doesn't
the
pan
white
out.
wall.
Finds one,
QT's
no.
back to safety, back
Finds
bottom
two as
tower.
he cleans
241
that.
accounting.
Location
FaZe are
is
staggered.
no.
No way!
And I
That was
think
going to happen. They're going to trade A for C. They might win.
I don't think there's
FaZe are down numbers. They're spawning at A. 3 seconds separating them from winning this, and they can't get it done. They got to dive at B at 246. Are you fucking kidding me? 248, they saved the timer. They're stacked in the hill. 4v4 at B. Oh my god, they're leapfrogging. He saves it. TSM.
They knock it down.
Oh my god.
200.
Not like
This
this.
game, TSM have done it. 250 to 247.
What
Yo, who said that they would bet a lot of money on TSM not winning?
Crazy. The level of
You're freaking glad you didn't put that number down.
Eli, because like FaZe, I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like
Hey, that's what we came here to see.
They kept 4-man
It's moments like this that we came here to win this. Is that grammatically correct? We came here for this, guys.
A huge advantage at the end game here.
Moments like this.
I
Damn
think
good
it's a
Halo, baby.
Problem of conflicting ideologies for that situation, right?
Druck making plays, right? That QT saved the team. The flexibility that he has on 2 corners of the map here.
Bunched up 4-man
Right?
pipes to try to spot and locate the camo player.
This got a little crazy. He exposed himself to Trippy. Would be dead to rights 100% if not for that
Maybe
QT.
the thought is that
Got intel on Lucid
you know,
Nest
you
here
don't wanna
too.
just
He's
die
doing
to
so
the
much for the
camo player
team.
by
Skill
yourself
jump to
at
tower.
B and then have it flip.
Tried
That would
C
be
for A.
even worse than
In that moment right there, I thought it was over.
Either way, TSM played so well in the
This puts
in-game
FaZe
to
on skates,
navigate that
right? They have to dive at B for the sake of the timer. Now they're in disadvantage state, falling into the arms of TSM.
The cost of being in that position was just too great.
Yeah, Druck's play from back B with QT saved it,
Can you
opened that up.
imagine if this is Halo 2 and you could still jump on each other's heads and they're just
they're like
That is embarrassing. As a FaZe fan, I am
just stacking
disappointed.
and jumping on each other's heads. Would love to see that, but ultimately
Game 4. Lock in, chat. We got more series
23
ahead.
17. This man has been playing as a force of nature so far this year.
Yeah, and
I'm not angry, I'm disappointed, okay?
Battle through a war. Like,
Penguin was 62 hundo
and that's one
damage,
where
but
you're at the end of it, you like maybe have
Talib was
aged yourself
65.
a little bit after the game. Stressful to say the least, but TSM have earned themselves a second chance. Lattice is where
Lattice
they
oddball.
can try to cash in.
I don't know anymore,
New
man.
map on oddball.
I don't know anymore. This series
Seems
is
as
going to
if
get
teams are
interesting
really
now.
starting to figure out how they like
FaZe
to
lost
play
an
this.
oddball to Envy. Was it Envy?
For
No.
what
Was it
you've
Complexity?
seen so
They lost to
far, Eli,
Complexity
what do you
here
think has been the
in a
prevailing
crazy
strategy?
sequence.
I mean,
I think it
before
was
today,
it
I
was
would've
FaZe.
told
I don't know.
you
It's a
that,
blur at this point, bro.
You know, teams like to hold the oddball in blue side up near the sniper so they can easily play the ball, which we're still seeing that. But in the Cloud9 Optic series, we actually saw Optic have a lot of success holding it in the red side of the map, like where the C stronghold would be. So I think that it's possible to do both. It's just about navigating the scenario that's in front of you. But ideally, I still think blue is probably the best spot.
How does closing Siri on stream cancel out the audio for the whole tab? Unbelievable. Looney's off. A lot of the lower bracket is finishing up, is what this is telling me, right? Complexity Cherished is still live. I'm not sure if Complexity are in a match separately. We're about to jump into Lattice.
as this map seems to have just all the
Uzi's still on. It's common and looting that have done it.
That sniper has been just such a crucial piece of a power weapon for teams to use.
It's such a good item on this map. I mean,
Getting down to the end of the line.
Sight lines.
Not too much Halo left to witness here.
In routes that you kind of have to take to move through this map. There's sometimes.
Thank you, TSM, for making the series interesting. We got a reason to stick around.
Even through the perimeter. So, should be interesting. The meta's still developing on this map.
Close his eyes and sighed hella loud.
So, we might see some stuff that we've never seen as the series goes on. But
yeah, FaZe not happy with that result for sure.
Can you imagine the reverse sweep here after being down 200 points in game 3? You bring it back and then create
VIP Lucinity.
That would be
hi Lucinity. Yeah, I'll VIP. I didn't even see you in the chat. My bad.
CPR.
Here.
A dangerous situation, and now you can see the momentum on their side. Soul Snipe comes out perfect. Shots on
done
first and a clean up.
I hope I spelled that right.
And the
hey, how you doing, man? TSM won game 3. They brought back. It was like 220 to like 40 or something crazy. Like they
needs to land a snipe.
Yeah, it went down to what 250 to 247. Insane close, bro. They got a second lease on life. TSM. Fighting back in this series for once.
The hard part about holding the
and Lattice Oddball makes this interesting.
Generally, how
I think we got a shot at a series, bro. Something spicy cooking up on Talik's POV here, man, going insane.
Now it's just Snakebite. He's left by his
holy.
He's surrounded. 3 players at TSM there, and look at the spawns of FaZe across the map.
Wait, did I scare her off with the VIP? Welcome, Vicinity, to the chat. I hope you're okay with the VIP. We give all pros and creators, like notable community members, a little gem so people know what's up.
He will stay alive, able to grab that ball welcome. Well. More and more time accounting for TSM.
I'm here for a game 5. Hell yeah.
Have gone astray. This sniper of Talik has been a nail in the coffin of all of these pushes so far.
Yeah. No, you missed a hell of a comeback
then.
They're
just trying the same push over and over. They need to send somebody that extends through bridge. Last time that happened, though,
are they
Talik just turned it
losing composure, or is Talik just locked in?
He's on a killing spree.
Looking like a beast.
To die this game. 5 kills, 2 assists.
Yeah, 29 seconds. They keep running it up the hill into their sight lines.
Oh,
they're getting battered. Lucid finally finds the cleanup.
Down. It felt like he got away with something there.
Collected 4 shots.
His advantage a little bit too
and then grabbed by Manny. No time to use it.
In this early game, I don't think can be understated. Some of the crucial snipe shots there. Big positioning plays, and I love this. On spawn is trying to get right back into the battle. Into the mid-map he goes.
Try to get some shots on the Lucid, but doesn't know Snakebite is lurking.
How do you play these games? You need to subscribe.
And now Snakebite
what do you mean,
has
John?
the opening to push through.
How do you play?
Full Snipe tries to play the ball. Not sure if it did. Can you even play from underneath there?
That's a good question.
No, I don't think you... Well, actually, can you throw the ball through that little... Can you throw it through that?
Yeah, I think you can throw it up through
I want to see that, actually, if that's possible.
But
I don't think you could... You can't jump through it. That's like a... there might be a barrier there. I don't know.
FaZe is going to opt for in this blue room. Snakebite patrolling through the middle, and I love this from him. He has been involved in 3 gunfights in 3 very different areas of the map.
You can't. Your friend tried it, but nothing happened. Yeah, I think there's an invisible blocker covering that area.
All the way behind the ball player.
You know that if you jump off the map and you thrust inward, you can live there indefinitely. It's outside the kill barrier. So if you grab the ball, or like if you thrust in and then land on the floor and stand still, and somebody drops the ball for you, I think you can just sit there, like indefinitely. I know that sounds game breaking. It might need to be coordinated by 2 people, though, because you can't thrust with the ball. But there's, like, against the wall on the inside, if you drop off the map and then push against the inside of the wall, there's, like, areas outside the kill barrier. Yeah, where you can just stand.
But it looks like he will be able to.
That's how it was when I tried it, like, a month ago.
It should be a setup for FaZe, but not necessarily an easy one yet. TSM still.
Somebody would have to throw you the ball, though.
It is tough to deal with until you hit a shot like that.
I feel like everyone is so good with.
You know what, John? I think so.
Insane.
A lot of stability in Halo right now. You know, a lot of job opportunities.
And that's
definitely quit your existing
one.
one.
I think to get some more ball time. Ball is being comfortably held in blue for now.
UM strat, maybe. Good luck setting that up. If you like step in the wrong location, you die instantly. It's like a minefield under there.
Mitigate the damage.
Oh, dude, I love
But it is
the way
possible to
Collins
just
was
sit
playing,
still
man.
and stay there
He
indefinitely.
finds that entry. Remember, like FaZe's setup, it felt like they were struggling on finding how to break through. I think Talik showed you what the normal strategy is. Go through that mid bridge.
Tried to go to the gym the other day, and I bought a bottle of water, and there was somebody buying lottery tickets. He must have bought like 30. Like so many different tickets, and he was cashing out other ones.
So far, they feel like
I don't know. I've never been into that,
team in this game
but I was just standing there in the line.
Has been crazy every game. He's
Like, what is
still
going on?
double positive in this game, by the way.
Look at him.
And just Druk being the most difficult kill on the planet as usual. Soul Snipe with the clutch. This shot onto Soul Snipe. That's gonna make it so. Or sorry, Soul Snipe gets the clutch kill there, and that's going to make it so Snakebite can't get.
Just ignore those
the ball into a
comments,
comfortable
Kaylee. I don't
position.
know what that one was.
Oh, look at this, cutting through the middle of the map. He finds 3 players at the back turn towards him.
Way
Doesn't
too many
have any
options here for
nades,
Soul
but
Snipe off
those
this flank.
shots gonna do quite a bit of
Yeah, not having
damage.
nades makes that
They
so
don't get cleaned
difficult.
up quick enough. TSM, they lose 3 players in the process.
Lucid
Now, FaZe
scoops
can't
one
get
up
to
as
that
well. Ball
rel-
rotate here.
relatively
Penguins got
easy.
safety.
They had to waste a little
This
bit of
might
time
give
to
them back
get
the
there,
lead. They
but
got a good, comfortable
felt
setup
like
here.
such a great
They know Cargo's
play,
open.
but
First lane, they could be
sometimes,
chow.
you know,
Penguin
being in
from
a great spot
the back
doesn't
with a sneaky
necessarily
angle.
guarantee you the kills.
I like this position from Penguin. He's
Yeah,
gonna just
Penguin in an
watch that
off-angle
entry point.
position where he might get first shot
Sees
if
the
they make
ball
their way through
carrier.
Cargo side. Trying to
Just
let them come to
being
him.
Very pesky here and watching. He's not revealing his location.
They're not really
at
playing
all,
directly
just
through,
waiting for
though. They're
someone
playing
to
mid-map
pass in
instead.
front of him, which TSM is like
Snakebite finds Druk. Talik
Just look at the
with
formation from
trade.
FaZe,
Penguin
able to
finally approaches and gets a
really
kill.
make
He's
life
in Cargo.
difficult for
Beat down
TSM,
before he
but
dies.
ultimately will be taken down.
Nobody in
off
FaZe
of
can
4.
collect it.
They take
Good
the
lead exchange, bro. 30 seconds in one hole.
Through that thrust
Off the
and
patience from
keeps them
FaZe right there.
alive.
Nice patient
FaZe
setup for
opts to
FaZe.
Throw that ball into the middle for now as they feel that pressure.
I know,
TSM
Chase.
swinging
I hope so,
through.
too.
They get in the blue, but as they're here, there's no one from FaZe. Instead, it's a trap that was laid. Lucid springs into action, getting a ton of damage. Penguin there with him. TSM thought they had broken through the blue, but in the reality, it seems as if it's FaZe that's coming out on top of these fights for now until the QT of Druk shows up.
This man is all over the map, everywhere, all at once. What's the name of that movie? Everything and Everywhere All at Once? I don't know.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't
know. That's what it feels like Druk's gameplay is.
I guess,
with
like,
the
as much as it would be nice to
Manny
just
with 2
win a bunch
clean
of
body
money
shots, that's
randomly,
definitely gonna slow down FaZe.
it just seems like such
He's
an
up on his own
unfulfilling
like he
way
should be, but
to
Lucid's still alive.
get there,
Tower, he's
you
gotta
know?
wait.
But I'm speaking
I
from,
think at this point, you know, that
Not
neutral
everybody
box can
has,
also start playing a factor
you know,
as
fortunate
well, with 42
circumstances.
seconds left for that ball to be sitting on the ground.
You know, working-
Against
doing
TSM
something they
a lot
love to make
on
money,
how
I
they
guess,
can
right?
play this as they've taken a 20-second lead in this round and 4 bullets.
just
3
can't be the way to secure
ready to fire for
financial
Manny,
freedom.
the sniper, able to find the first.
Rolling the
FaZe
dice and
Clan-
gambling
FaZe
to it
Clan's
like
push is
that.
coming, but it is being dealt with
Manny
swiftly
putting his
as
freedom in
3
his own
down.
hands,
Penguin,
okay?
The only player alive, and his position's well
Results
known
come
for
from his own
TSM.
individual skill in this moment.
They're just waiting for him to.
At least he finds Penguin on the
push
way
out,
out.
and, at the
20
wrong
seconds
time,
left.
he
FaZe
does.
in dire
He gets
straits,
taken
man.
down.
Can they get to the
They
ball? They're
huge.
too
It's
dead.
a double
They
kill
can't
for
safely go to
Manny,
mid.
like you said.
TSM
They're totally content
in
to
position
just
to win a
wind up this
round.
clock with
FaZe got maybe one opportunity to get their hands on the ball, but they're a little preoccupied. TSM with a quick play off to center map, out in the open here. Trying to keep it away from him. Final 4 seconds. Trippy on top of the ball. Manny with an isolated angle. He stars him. And Penguin, he gets on it at 1 second left. What does he do?
Make a miss. I love
There's no hope.
I love the idea for Penguin. The only play he had was to try to get some happy feet going, but unfortunately for him, he's the wrong type of Penguin in that spot. Not able.
98% of gamblers quit right before they win
Definitely,
big. Don't tell them
providing
that, bro.
happy
That's
feet in
the
that moment,
worst.
but, man, this is TSM ever since
If he
their
just
heroic
dropped
comeback
another
in
grand,
Game
bro,
3,
he could have won
maintained
big.
that momentum. FaZe have had
Yeah, no, he
some
hit the
moments to shine
jiggy,
in this
right?
game, but
Like,
it just feels like TSM
any
still
type
have
of
their
movement he
number.
could to stay
Still
alive
outslaying
and
them
maybe get a
as well.
beatdown trade, but there's no hope.
Now here we go. Ball's not at that
FaZe
blue
off that
side where
unfortunate
kind of
close
stayed
in the
throughout
previous game,
pretty much the
right?
entire last
They
round.
now
Let's
find
see if this
themselves
side
here
half of the map
at threat
was better
of
for
a
FaZe.
series tie.
QT still up 4 grabs. You know,
Something
that has
going the
had
distance
big
that probably
impact in
shouldn't
some
have.
Games we've seen here today. It feels like it's been a bit quiet in this map so far. We saw one good play from Druk with it, but hasn't seemingly had the big impact we usually anticipate. TSM, first time we've seen the ball in this position, but they've been able to get 30 seconds before 30 seconds comes off the neutral clock. Hyper efficient early in this round too.
Oh my God.
They are taking over this game. Trippy has a sniper, but it's not very comfortable with it. Doesn't know where TSM are lurking.
Worried about FaZe at this point, guys. Worried about FaZe.
Let's find Manny, but
43 uncontested seconds off the open of this game. In the ice. A QT player now dead. Lucid finds 2. Yeah, they should be able to get a ball hold off this. Druck will secure a cleanup off that G slide. Finds 2 somehow. They even the numbers. And now FaZe can't safely get the ball. Snakebite compromise going to have to cut through bottom mid to live to get to FaZe.
Druck's still alive.
Yeah, Druck off the aggressive play came out with 2.
That's massive for TSM because
FaZe struggling, bro. Soul Snipe with Sniper here. Ball resets on its own.
This map looks very different.
That ball reset kind of taking the attention away from Soul Snipe for a second.
So much going down over by the ice, but
always remember lottery winners end up broke within a decade. If I've ever entered and won a huge jackpot, you have to limit yourself.
As it's just Manny that remains.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people who win don't have their life like set up in a way that ensures that they're abundant and financially successful, right? Like there's certain things that there's steps that they're skipping, right? Like just kind of hoping that winning the lottery will save them from the bad habits that they're not working on, right? Like, not that it's the case with everybody. I'm just saying oftentimes it's like somebody's looking for an easy way out rather than,
but ultimately he gets taken down. Kind of an awkward set of
taking a look at themselves and trying to identify what's missing, what they can change to actually attract abundance in their lives.
Ton of damage going all around the map.
Maintain their success.
Being stuck in that doorway. Looks like Lucid just gonna try to grab it early on. And
just stick it in a savings. Yeah.
Players left inside blue.
Gamble it all away for more.
Trade outs come through.
How you doing, Badge?
Who do they favor here, though, is the big question.
QT Portal influence spawns at all? I think it might a tiny bit, but it's not. It doesn't take influence over a player, right? Like if players are blocking everything, then you're still gonna spawn near the QT. I'm pretty sure. But I do think it has a small amount of influence.
This is such a good spot to have Sniper as well. Trippy knows it though, gets first shot. Get the intel down.
It's a Slayer, I'm not sure where.
Well, Penguin with a great nade.
A lot of snipe control for TSM in this game overall. Getting a lot of mileage with it here too.
And I don't think
5
TSM
shots.
were quite prepared for that, but they've
FaZe
done a
secure
good job
1.
to rotate as a result.
Yeah, ball still in blue. It's a war to get to it. Manny kind of dipping out while his team dies here.
One step ahead of Manny's rotations. Those nades kept him off, and although they weren't able to take the sniper out, they were able to take him out of the play, and with that, have broken the setup
waking up
of TSM. So with only
split spawn and tower for Lucid, forced to go bottom mid, takes
the map completely
shots from every angle off his spawn, right? FaZe.
A very interesting situation.
See, like, how do you get a bottom tower spawn if they haven't pushed blue yet?
To prioritize staying alive with the power weapon.
Anyway,
knows how valuable he can be.
Just unfortunate for Lucid right there.
But you're right, FaZe did play that.
And now he's on like an awkward cycle where he's spawning alone and getting picked off, and then his team spawns without him.
And they've still got complete control of the map. 2 minutes left in regulation.
Good live at a Soul Snipe, overlooking them from bottom mid here too. He's got good intel on where they are.
Impactful on this map.
Can clean up Trippy from down low. His teammate there opts to live instead. It's chaotic. Snakebite now in trouble. TSM, they got a handle in every fight on the map. Numbers advantage, 3v2. Lucid. The QT, so much freaking mileage with this thing. Use it again. Oh my god.
Lucid finally takes him down, but
yeah, but look how much he occupied their attention, right? Like Druck just safely sitting on top mid, cleaning him up. It's just over. I think TSM's gonna win this. And to win in this fashion, what does that mean for the series, right? Like TSM clutch up strongholds, and they struggle to even compete with TSM at oddball. That sets the precedent for Slayer Game 5.
FaZe cannot be comfortable with it. I mean, this game's technically not over.
Lucid on top of ball might take it back to C.
Very difficult round for FaZe to win.
His team is preoccupied fighting in blue, though.
Very cognate of TSM's positions, right? You can't even afford to let TSM sneak away ball.
Is FaZe the least practiced team right now? No, I mean FaZe puts more time into scrims than just about anybody.
Least practice. Player live, and you see FaZe one step ahead on this rotation. They might be able to get a good chunk of time here, and
I mean they were later to form their team than like SR or Optic maybe, but at this point, you know,
this next collapse before it really.
It's not like they're putting in their work on a regular basis.
Not only does he catch,
they're good at Slayers. They are. Trippy with 2 big ones.
Hear them if they go high.
FaZe could bring this all the way back, despite how it's looked so far, right?
To look the wrong direction, maybe
they've got coverage. Trippy just ripped his way through 3 with the sidekick.
regardless, this has been
TSM fail another push, and that lead won't look so large.
And look at him taking another corner. This pistol deadly at the close range. Once these fights.
How do they get this done, right? 3 of them over at Ice and QT. They got that intel. FaZe will very quickly back off it. Bring the fight to center map here. Through the shroud.
Snake bite through the shroud.
Yeah, blind fire.
Takes down Talik, and they're within
Soul Snipe dead here too.
This is a game.
Lucid will get traded. Druck living with the QT. Lot of QT plays on this map, bro. He's back.
QT's back in.
Cuts the angle on Snake Bite. Snake Bite looking for him. Can't get the reaction in time. He'll clean it up.
Oh my God.
Talik not pressuring Snake Bite. Penguin behind. Dies somehow. And Talik living up.
This back.
Final minute of the game. FaZe bringing it back.
Lucid gets the opening kill. Penguin's coming off spawn. New sniper is up, but all player cannot comfortably grab it. I don't
Druck
think.
win this? He needed 1 bullet, bro. 1 bullet of damage.
Lucid
Somehow closed the gap, got the beat down without a trade. That was icy at a Tommy. Should be a guaranteed kill on Penguin. Does he force a trade in the situation from down low? He got the beat down. Zane with the beat down. Making it awkward for TSM to get the ball. Sniper's still up. All tantalizing. Nobody wants to grab it. Druck rotating ball. 2 blue. Which I guess is directly away from FaZe. Good collection from Talik.
Able to get his shields back. That's 4 life for TSM.
Yeah, 4v4. 1 push for FaZe here. 1 push.
Going to be desperate onto this push.
They can play it if they need to.
You see 2 pushing out towards
FaZe winning the team fight. Oh my God. 2 here. Trippy dead as well. And TSM.
From down 200
That's 2 back-to-back. No rounds exchanged for FaZe. They're in trouble. FaZe is in trouble.
5. They're looking to reverse sweep in an emphatic Game 5.
Game 5, baby.
Resilience.
Get your popcorn out.
Is off.
This thing just got a heck of a lot more interesting.
Calling it at the beginning of
I'm
game
worried
3.
about FaZe now.
Man, when you're down
as comfortable as they've been in Slayer,
the team has such a strong
and Game 2 Slayer looked good for them in this series.
It's easy to kind of
the layout's looking completely different now.
The energy out. Maybe you're let your foot off the gas and just kind of.
But they were the least practice. You haven't been playing in online tournaments. But they've been scrimming every day, almost every day.
They can turn the Jets on at any moment.
Yeah, they didn't play in the last 2 online qualifiers, but that doesn't mean they're not practicing, right?
And it feels as if like the momentum just keeps building.
Yeah, FaZe won the Slayer very confidently.
It feels like the game got.
The TSM have a lot of momentum from the previous 2 wins.
TSM, they are probably like one of the most.
What's going on with Zane?
Based teams in the HCS.
I don't know.
But they had to build something right from back against the wall. They were able.
I'm here
to
for more
find a
Halo, man.
comeback from down 200 points. They earned themselves.
Series is
that
more
game
exciting if it
4,
ends
and
like
now
this.
They closed it out well in that game. 1 more.
Welcome, thank you, man.
50 kills.
Let's go.
On Aquarius is what's going to decide this. TSM
popcorn out.
Working on one of the most extreme.
Ass cheeks clenched.
It all started with this play. It felt like.
Somebody shoots you.
It's getting so good it makes you want to put your shirt back on. Hold on a second.
And you turn and no-scope them. That has to be like one of the highest dopamine-producing actions in the game, in my opinion.
See, yesterday, when I was watching Mariana's Trench yesterday, they're like this like emo band, or I don't know. I'm not doing a good job talking about. They were pretty good. So the vocalist, he came in with a shirt on, right? And then his shirt progressively became like more off as the show went on until the end, and he was just shirtless, just rocking out, you know? I kind of like, I'm taking notes. We start a show, and then we undo a button, you know, like this is ridiculous. Every game that goes by, like the closer to Game 5 and then Game 7, I'm just fucking hulking out, you know, standing, like yelling.
This series so far.
Nips exposed, baby.
For TSM in this series. You got a .88, a .86, a .86, and a 1.4.
40 viewers just exit the chat immediately.
Yeah. Insane level of slaying that we've seen from Talik.
I mean, he's just so freaking cracked, man. I don't know how else to put it. The guy's just
the sound and metal no scopes they do hit nicely.
Just finding tiny openings, slivers of visibility to hit pixel perfect headshots at times. I mean, the kid is just off the charts right now, as you just pointed out. But I do want to point out that FaZe, last time we saw these 2 teams on Aquarius, they were the ones that came out on top.
The eyeliner,
so right back to Aquarius, into a Slayer. Very different game mode, obviously, but I have to imagine FaZe might be taking some confidence from game number 1.
Yeah, but man, at this point,
when's E-Day coming out, Ryan? Next year?
That was yesterday, bro.
Having fun on Reloaded,
How
but it's
far-
still
how far
such an
back
old
can you
game.
think?
Exactly.
If I'm FaZe, I
The
feel
stuff
like my
is
memory,
nuts,
it
bro.
kind of stops.
It just takes
with that
phases.
Game 3, right? I'd be kicking
Yeah,
myself
2026.
after being up 200
Yeah.
points. in
Yeah,
a
no,
strong
Gears Reloaded is
It's so tough to
it's still
reset
very
yourself in that.
satisfying to
I
get
felt
kills in
that's
that game,
where
but
last game was supposed to come in.
but it
That
just
was
feels
supposed to be
so
more
old, bro.
FaZe, like, resets
Like
themselves.
navigating the cover and the way that the connection and the I don't know, it's just
TSM taking that oddball 2-0, I
just
think
feels
is
very
really
clunky sometimes.
significant. In my
That's
opinion,
part of the
it
skill
just
gap, though, I
shows
guess,
that
too,
FaZe
is like
hasn't
navigating the
quite
clunk.
found their solution yet.
Canals is fun, yeah.
We know that they've got it.
It takes
because
so
they've
long
done
to
it
roadie run.
before, but
Like if you like roadie run and then you want to
still-
cancel, like and do it
I
again,
don't
it
know,
takes forever. You
listen
have
to
to
their
specifically
comms,
turn
FaZe
off your
can
walls,
definitely
right?
get a
Like
little-
you don't want to
little
just roadie
angry,
run
a
from
little
open
bit,
space. You have to go for the wall turn
feisty, if you will,
and
when
then
things aren't going
like
their way.
pivot out with the run.
They still always find a way to
I don't
lock
know.
in. It's
There's definitely
they
tech.
kind of use that energy to like.
It's
power
not as
themselves
smooth, but there's
up
definitely
at
like
times.
skill
I
gap.
just wonder what the vibes feel like right now as their backs are against the wall in this potential reverse sweep.
I see a little bit of a struggle
Recharge
to
was
get
a
this game going.
snooze fest.
Teams,
My word.
gonna go back
FaZe
to the
dominated
drawing boards,
Recharge.
see, who wasn't
And
in
they
the
dominated
lobby, get
Aqua.
themselves back in. While we wait for that game, hey, in
Have I played Void
celebration
Breaker? No.
of
What's
Game
that?
5, chat. did
Hollow
you
Knight
know
Silk Song comes out
that
on
despite
Thursday.
it being August
I might just
30th,
disappear on Thursday
that
and not come
Twitch
back.
is in September?
I want to play that new Hollow
You can
Knight.
get a discount on your subscription.
SR
right
are
now,
playing in the
LVT
tournament,
Halo.
but they're done for the
I'll
day.
tell you what that subscription does for you, right? Not only do you get to watch the LVT Halo ad free, but you get to support what grassroots Halo is. So us
Here's where's the
providing
game
this coverage
Lucid said
week
he
in,
want to
week
go
out,
to, if
going
anything
these
else.
lands,
Oh,
giving
yeah?
you
Interesting.
everything we can.
Be kinda cool to see Lucid play Gears.
support what Halo is.
Stream that? Stream
Giving
Gears?
you competitions week by week. That's one of the best ways you can support right now. So
Hollow Knight, the
a
Halo
big
killer.
Shout out to Blindside,
No way.
as he just subscribed with his Prime subscription.
Row one!
Thank you so much, but
The
if
real?
you
Is that the
want
real
to
Row
support
one?
us here at LVT Halo,
Thank you, Goat,
it's one of the best
for
ways
the
you can
follow.
do it.
Welcome.
You know, throw a subscription if you can. Here we
Let's go.
Game 5 on its
Silk
way.
Song,
Player
I'd be open to
Aquarius
streaming,
is where
actually.
this
I might have
series
to
is gonna
buy,
be
like,
determined.
a few copies of
Reverse
it.
sweep on the table.
One on Switch, one on
TSM,
Steam,
we're
you know?
on the brink of death, and I brought this back. Have been able to battle.
Okay,
back
okay. Yeah,
to
I might be
get
down for
to
that,
this
actually.
moment.
That'd be a good, like,
On the
relaxing
other side, though,
game.
we have 4 players that have a ton.
Game
of
5,
experience
baby.
and have been able to
Lock
clutch
in, chat.
these Game 5s.
Do or die. This is it.
I mean, both these
Nobody
teams
would have
got a
thought
ton
we'd
of
get
experience
here, right?
working with
FaZe looking so
TSM
damn
dating back
confident
to
in
year
Game
1,
3
have
until it
played
fell apart.
together for what feels
TSM
like 5
clutched
years
up.
at this point, something
Fast
like
forward,
that,
we
maybe
find
6
ourselves in
years.
dire straits for both
Zach
teams.
Rosser,
Momentum
and,
advantage TSM, you would think off the
Snake
open
Bite,
of this,
though,
but FaZe
would be
looking
the
very
first ones
well
to grab the
coordinated,
camo.
coming out with camo in
I don't know if
3-1.
anybody in the lobby has as much experience as this man does. As I remember playing against him in Halo 3, and you guys know how old I am. So
Gears is more
Snake
exciting
Bite's
than
been there,
COD
done
for
that.
me, from a gameplay standpoint, yes, but
Snake Bite finding good
COD
timing
is
on the
way
players
more,
thus far. Able
like,
to find two, and
it's a bigger
TSM
game, bro,
corralled
you know.
his back base.
If I'm being strategic.
Pressuring on that right side alongside Snakebite, no hesitation on the push.
I mean, you
Three
can't
goes
ask for a
down
better Slayer
immediately
start.
for
You
TSM,
can't.
and
8 to
couldn't
1,
really ask
everything
for a better
looking.
start right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, exactly what he just said.
yeah, they're
Manny
definitely
hiding in the
comfortable.
corner. It's the
Manny
best
in
TSM could do right
interesting
now is try to
position. He was
catch
just
FaZe
chilling
off guard
one
and stagger
there.
them.
Not sure. Okay, that grenade's gonna.
Manny
give
off a
away the
corner play.
location
Can he
of
get it done?
TSM.
They've identified
But you
Talik.
don't
It's
wanna
an
throw
info
those
game for Snakebite with the
single
camo.
player grenades to give away your team's location.
Nice patient 3-shot
Snakebite
beatdown,
with the
executes one.
patience, the 3-shot
Manny
beatdown is
cleans him up.
clean.
That's the first.
And,
Mopped up immediately by
TSM
FaZe.
get one more, but
And it's a 4-for-1
find
trade,
even
bro.
more in the process.
A
It's
4-for-1
perfect
trade.
double kill
Yeah.
for Penguin.
12 to
Yeah,
2.
they were
I
able
mean,
to
wow.
get the kill on a Snakebite, but it costed the lives of 4 players in that process. And
Grizzly, I'm doing
now a
excellent, man.
10-point lead for FaZe.
Let's get
in
it.
this game 5.
Welcome
Now,
back.
for TSM.
COD
Right,
seems
at
like
least it's
average
happening in the
person
early
joy,
game. You still
like
have
pop
plenty of time
music.
to figure this out, but you got to figure it out right now. FaZe is not.
I don't know, like I really want to believe that we're gonna bring something like insightful and we're gonna make COD
FaZe
like
are
badass, you know?
dominant
Like
early
I
in
want
this
to
game. I see you Rose Rage
I want to pick
cards
apart
with the
what
resub
separates the
if
best
you want
players
to.
from the average
Sorry, we didn't notice you.
gamer,
originally,
you know?
but
Like
appreciate
there's a
you
lot
guys.
of
10
there
kills
are
still
very
here
skillful components
for
to the way
FaZe
the game
Clan.
works.
Camo is up, so this could be TSM's
You know, positioning,
opportunity to get back in
timing,
this, but FaZe are not going to
And
let them have
the
these.
mechanics of the movement and whatnot. You got wall jumping in the new game coming out, right? Wall jumping.
So FaZe trying to keep themselves.
I'm hoping
in
for the
middle of
best,
map,
man.
but look at
Anyway,
that camo was. Penguin, though, got through the middle. He
Billboard
was able
top
to find
40.
one, but during the process, it was
know.
Manny that got away with
TSM off this camo?
Important piece for them
Little
to
stint of momentum.
get
Might have an
back into this
opportunity
game.
here.
Manny.
It's
Okay,
over?
this
It's
is
not
what we've
over.
seen
Now that they've
before,
gotten
though.
camo
Remember the
before, they've gotten
four
away with
stack
it.
gold pipe.
It might not be over. Depends on how it's used.
No.
No. Snake bite. Trippy opens fire, so PJ from safe positioning can clean it up for free.
It's all the way behind snake bite, but
the moment he took a step too far, he realized it. He was dead.
From FaZe, Lucid will trade out. Somehow Druck's still alive, playing ring around the Rosie here in the util.
Good survival out of Druck, still down by 9.
Almost every kill traded, and FaZe still lead by 9.
Proud of never having played Cup. I don't know. It's like
things have been a little
I
more
loved Halo, and that got me into like making videos about it. But I learned so much in the process of doing that, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if I learned a ton about Call of Duty and how the game works from individual and team perspective, how it differs from Halo in interesting ways.
Don't blunder away.
Even though mechanically Halo has got so much depth, right? That's what makes it fun for me.
8 kills now.
The shields allow for
Druck's location is known.
way more interesting combat.
Shots or had the call out, but somehow no, his location is not known.
That's one way to make sure he dies.
Double
stack it. Good beatdown trade.
He gets traded out.
Yep, in the favor of FaZe here. Somehow Soul Snipe catching Snakebite off guard.
Snakebite, though.
And they have a numbers advantage over FaZe for once here.
All they really could have.
They let them get out with their spawns, though.
They've been slowly chipping their way back into this one, now down by 7.
Still not underestimating FaZe's ability to choke. Okay, not underestimating
with each other. It's just a tiny bit
their ability to not lock it in. I don't know. We'll see. Hold. Wait.
Gotten a clean 4 down without any
good opening kills for TSM. Doesn't kill Lucid off the ego chow. Gonna come out with the cleanup. Lives out in back yellow.
They get that kill.
FaZe don't have space though, giving TSM camo.
Soul Snipe had grabbed the camouflage. They're down by 7.
At the very least, TSM have that.
Time left in this game. Soul Snipe gonna try to give.
Is mind-numbing to watch, no matter how good the player is.
For TSM to play around.
Just love the buddy system that FaZe play with. I don't know if they know.
Thankfully for Soul Snipe, he's got a good 40 more seconds. You know, he's okay.
Whenever the other team has camo,
lots of time for intel.
All just sit back, wait for them to push in. We're gonna punish them by having multiple players shoot the same target.
And they was not as clean as I thought. He still killed it though. Can't cut the angle. Has to thrust out to live and Druck with the cleanup on Penguin. Spawns now in blue.
Cleans up the last one.
Momentum for TSM as he gets out with his life. How much more camo we got? 15 seconds? How much? No. Okay.
For TSM, that camo dissipates.
Down by 4 TSM.
Had its impact. 3 players of FaZe going to swing out towards this utility. They like to go with a buddy. You see them.
Yeah, excellent use of camo for Soul Snipe. Nice and patient. And he stays alive long enough to keep cooking here. Down by 4 still. Good nade in the fridge. We'll trade it. 2v2. Clean up my Manny. Snakebite last survivor down in P1. Does he opt to chow or opt to play back to the team? Looks like the latter.
Over on the utility side, but it feels as if the momentum, the wins in this game,
it's only a 3-kill game.
Shifting. It's TSM that seemed to be
telling me FaZe win 50-42.
Yeah, I fear that
Samuel
FaZe
can see the future.
Down maybe a little too much. They kind of let TSM back into this. It's been off the back of a couple camo grabs.
Good isolated pick from Lucid. Doesn't take a ton of damage either, allowing him to fight off Druck here. 3 dead.
Top middle positioning as this next camo will be
so much for the momentum.
15 seconds.
5-kill game now.
Earn the mid map and now can.
Losing this lead is impressive. It happens.
I think they will decide to speed up the pace.
Lucid dead.
Next play now.
Trades coming out in the
50-50 tie reset game 6.
Penguin versus Soul Snipe.
Who would have thought we get a game 6 in a best of 5?
Who gets camo? The insta-splodes. Enough to get damage. Soul Snipe pushed down into that P side. Penguin swinging for the kill. They'll trade out. 2-on-2 on
FaZe
the map.
trading, man. It's not bad. Trades are good.
It's FaZe that's in the mid map.
Still a 6-kill game.
Coming through. Manny
gonna get the best of him, but he trades it. That's good.
Manny, how did you do that? Camo still up for grabs. 6-kill deficit.
TSM have had 2 camos back to back. If FaZe missed this third,
and more mission critical as we approach the end game.
The only opportunity they'll have to bring this back. He's gonna get 5.
Pick it up, but he cannot
5 by Penguin on the way out. Collects the camo.
And Penguin will grab it.
And he gets out of dodge with it. Oh, not quite.
Hey, that's massive for TSM with a 5-kill deficit.
Bigger for FaZe, honestly, that they burned it.
More tools to work with.
TSM needed that.
So to burn that out is huge. The map, all of a sudden, it's much quieter. Snakebite gonna rotate with Lucid towards this P side. Both teams not willing to give an inch.
If I'm TSM, I want this map to slow down. You want that next camouflage to play an impact. It's gonna be
speaking of slowing down,
worth the time, but
Trippy!
Try to put pressure on.
Oh my God! Trippy going crazy, thrusting into fridge with the help of the team. They get 2. That looks like enough of a lead to secure this. 50-42. Can they do it, Sam?
Finally, a trade comes in.
It's very doable, man. With a lead like this, though, the chance of TSM pulling this back are, very unlikely.
I don't know if TSM
they don't got a lot of space here either. Backed out in yellow. Somebody got out through car. It's Manny looking for Penguin. Lucid
Just
watching
love
over
how
Penguin's
many
shoulder as he
different
gets out through
gears
courtyard.
this
They
FaZe
all
Clan roster has. They
overextended
can
through
slow it
car.
down.
They're collapsing
They
on
can
yellow.
speed
Only
it
one
up.
guy's
It's all based on
available.
the state of the game
That TSM
itself.
player will likely die.
And now they've got themselves.
Soulsnipe doing everything he can to finesse while his team leaves him out to dry.
Has been going in their favor. They've got so much map, so much intel.
47-39.
TSM are going to have to win this with some brute force if they're going to come back.
Somehow we've
They
delayed
have
long enough
players
for a
up
new
in high
camo to spawn.
positions. Talik gets caught out by Snakebite though. From that
Snakebite dead.
bottom
Player up in the window.
east
2 up
side
in the
was
window.
able
We'll
to
clean
get
this
that
up.
kill.
It'll
They
end
just need
50 to
one, and
40.
that damage will be done. Trippy
FaZe.
gets the 50th on board.
It
FaZe
wasn't
came
pretty,
out
man.
hot, and they
It's a hell of a
finished
journey.
the series after
And maybe some VOD review opportunities for
heavy
FaZe coming out of
punches
that
from
one. But they
TSM.
do get out and win.
FaZe will be standing at the end.
You know what that
Able to
means,
crown
chat?
themselves
Top
the
4 in the
victor
winner
and
bracket
find
tomorrow.
themselves in
We got a
an
spicy
intense
winner
match
bracket.
tomorrow
Shopify
against
and
Rebellion.
FaZe, Optic, SSG to start the
Taking them
day.
on first thing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
It's something we're used to seeing at this point, right?
Eastern, we'll be seeing Rebellion.
But it's nice to
versus
see
FaZe.
like major tournament caliber matchups
Big props to TSM
in an
for
open
putting
series
up a
tournament,
heck of
right?
fights.
We're eating good, man.
It was Trippy,
We're eating
though,
good.
Who seemingly always
missed the
pops off
series?
in these
It was
series,
actually a
man.
quality
17-9.
series.
And he
TSM
was
made it
kind
very
of like
interesting.
The tip of the spear that
That
FaZe needed
strongholds
when we were
game.
worried
Wow.
about them slowing down, right? But Trippy, when he
Moving
sees
day,
an
new
opening,
apartment.
he is not
Good luck,
afraid
Steven.
to
You got
push it.
this.
And I think that his aggressive action kind of propelled
Spent
the
a good
rest of
chunk
the
of my
team forward,
morning
and that's when they
like
really took
breaking
over. So,
boxes.
at the end
You
of
could
it
toss
all,
out a bunch of boxes.
we have our top 4 seeds.
My girl just
once
moved.
again as the top 4 teams that find themselves in winter semifinals. We're gonna have some banger
They won
matchups,
oddball, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is going to have some bang ons. We still have more matches to come today in the lower
I feel
side,
LVT
so don't
League
go
kind of
anywhere
kills
if
the
you're watching stream.
anticipation
But
of these
tomorrow,
matches.
To start the broadcast,
I don't know. I'd rather have the
Rebellion
LVT League
versus
than not have it,
and then
you know?
right after Optic Gaming
content.
versus Space Station. The top
LVT League is
4
done now, though,
teams
right? There's
from
only
HCS
the
Salt Lake
LAN
City
in
gonna be
September.
battling it out once
Shut up,
again.
Easy Rika. Welcome,
Hey,
man.
thank you for everyone that's been watching so
How we do,
far.
guys?
Everyone that's been in the Twitch, thank you so much.
It might not be
September,
over.
Maybe if you have a chance.
It might
try
not
to
be over.
support if you're
Is this in
able
tournament?
to. On the other side, we've had some fantastic viewers over on the YouTube chat. We have almost 1,300 people watching on YouTube right now. Let me tell you
Damn,
guys for a
YouTube.
second. I was looking at our statistics. It's gone up. It used to be 40%. Right now, it's 51%. But only 51% of people that watch is actually subscribed to the channel. So if you're one of those people that have been watching,
I should be reminding YouTube to sub as well, guys, if you're watching on YouTube.
Doesn't realize that you're not subscribed to the
We have,
Halo channel.
we have,
This
like,
is your chance
halted.
to do so. It's
Once we hit
absolutely free over on the
65K, we've
YouTube.
been stuck there.
Just make sure you get that subscription.
Trying to break
It helps
through.
us. Just know how many people are watching. Gets that number.
Appreciate you
No
guys
bigger
hanging out, though.
number, Better person.
But I could run a
as
$1,000
they
ones
say.
and
It
twos
helps
tournament,
us
make a lot of
out.
money?
And,
Me
if you
make a
wanna
lot
go
of
an
money?
extra step over on
How
YouTube,
so?
There's also things called memberships.
Sounds like I'm
super
putting a
chats.
grand down.
I see you guys over there. So hey, thank you everyone that's been watching on YouTube. You guys have been killing it. And hey, guys over on Twitch, we love you.
I would
Thank
like
you
to
guys for
one
tuning
to
in so
run
far. We got
something.
over
Sorry.
1,700 people watching right now over on the Twitch. And hey, if you have a Prime sub, what should they do with that, Eli? You know what, Eli? Explain to the
C9
people.
Dark
How do
Inside.
you even check? How do you check if you have a Prime
This is
sub?
tomorrow. This
Well,
is
first
tomorrow,
of all,
too.
before I
So
tell
what's
you how to
ongoing?
check it, let me
Omit
just
and
tell you
retirement
why
home.
You need to know how to check it. Okay, every day that you don't do this, there's another $2 in Jeff Bezos'
I think this is an
pocket, all right? Do you wanna
in-tournament
take
match
those
right here,
$2
no?
for yourself and give it to someone you like? If so, just click the subscribe button and it'll tell you if your Amazon
Just ended.
Prime is ready for a subscription. So, I don't
Well,
want
Gators with the
$2 to be in
GGs.
Jeff Bezos' pocket. So as soon as
That
I
team,
can, every single month,
Uzi
I'm giving
Zuzi,
it
do
to
they
somebody.
actually make it
We would
through?
appreciate it if you guys gave it to us.
Yeah, there's no reason for Jeff Bezos to be taking your money. If you have Prime right now, your free benefit.
Was
is
Kid
here, is
Nasty
waiting.
in
Make
that?
sure you
Yeah.
use it. I don't even care if you use it here.
That might have
I'm
been
just saying,
matchmaking.
as a man that likes value, as a man that likes to save $1, if you're paying for Prime, you might as well use it now. Yeah, no matter where you're at.
12-hour watch
that's
party.
Just free game from Eli here at LVT Halo, and it is September, so you get a little bit
Dark Inside
of a
3-0 the
discount
Uzi
right now
they knocked him out,
if
yeah?
you wanna support
In the lower
the stream. You
bracket?
can save $5 on a five gifted subs right now. How cool is that? So, if you want to support, that's one of the best ways you can
Mirror
do so is
Force.
gifted subs
Sparty?
really
No,
do
it's not
go
Sparty's team
a
anymore,
long
right?
way. And
This still
we
hasn't
have
happened
more
yet.
matches that are going to be coming.
Mortally
in
Ice Kid,
the
Looney,
lower
Suspector.
side of the bracket. We know what's set for tomorrow, but hey, let's go drop down, take a look at all the amateurs that are still playing, some of the teams that had some early drops, and see what we can watch down there. When we're back, we'll have that action. In the meantime, guys, make sure you do.
Oh, this has started. Samir Force and Luminon.
Get yourself signed.
Do we have
up.
any POVs for that?
A weekly email blast of what's happening in competitive Halo. What streams are going
on?
Luminar,
what drops you can Ascending expect. Baseline.
So stay up.
Draft tourney.
The newsletter at LVT Halo, one of the best ways to do so. Look at that Darken Side making their way through the bracket 3-0 against the Uzi Twins. Big win from them.
Yeah, we got no
Looks
POVs.
Like Unreal Nightmare also punched their ticket. Dude, Unreal Nightmare versus TSM is going to be a movie tomorrow. Then
a movie.
Hopefully we can maybe get our way into one of these series down here.
What happened to Shopify last week? What do you mean?
But
they beat FaZe
guys, we're gonna take a quick break
in their matchup. They haven't been scrimming a ton last week, though, interestingly.
Dude, that's going to be a movie, too. I love those two teams. The retirement home, Eli, that's your people.
Are the Twins out for Worlds?
Yeah, I mean, actually, we're going to be playing some...
To make it to Worlds, you got to place top 16 at Charlotte, I believe, right? So if they want to make it to Worlds, they have to somehow get out the open bracket, get into pools, and that's good enough. They have to get to pools. They have to make it to pools.
I'm a big
Benny Berserker, what's good, brother?
We'll
Welcome.
see if we can maybe get some eyes on that. We'll be right back.
Grinding? Did you compete in this?
Anywhere.
A schedule link for what specifically kills. So this is basically done for the day. There's a lower bracket match, maybe 1 or 2 lower bracket matches that we can watch. Tomorrow at 12 Eastern is when it starts. I'm pretty sure. That's when I plan to be live. You're playing ranked. Okay, cool. I think if the Twins make pools, they make Worlds. I think. Because if you make pools, you get top 16. And I'm pretty sure you need top 16 to get to Worlds. Did they not play in the HCS Open? Last week they didn't play in the Open. No, so none of these teams have to play in it, right? This is just, out of the generosity of the top pro teams that we get to witness them this weekend. Or just extra practice, right? They're auto-qualified. SR is auto-qualified for first seed in Charlotte, regardless of whether or not they play. But they are competing this weekend. We'll see them tomorrow, right? We're starting the day with FaZe, Shopify, Optic, SSG. All top 4 teams in the tournament tomorrow. Ever consider IRL streaming? Yeah, maybe. It's not really like a priority, but maybe at some point. We get the fitness, the gym streams going or something like that. I don't know. 24-hour stream, bro. I'm asleep on broadcast. How does the open bracket work at Worlds? There is no open bracket at Worlds. I don't think. That's what I'm trying to say. Is I think you have to qualify for Worlds by placing top 16. I don't think anybody can just sign up and compete in Worlds, unless I'm crazy and it's happening. But I don't think that there is an open bracket, is there? There's FFA. See my setup in a YouTube vid? There's not much to it. Just 3 monitors, Go XLR, and a mic. That's what people do, Izzy. That's actually become very popular for whatever reason. There's like a whole category, or I don't know if it's category, but just like a trend for streamers to stream 24/7. I saw Nate doing it for a bit. I'm not sure if he still is. They just keep the stream on and live their full lives, I guess, without turning it off. To each their own. Do I have one in the open tomorrow? I don't know. Either Optic or SR. I know it's a boring answer. I think the journey is more exciting than the result, right? It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. The win, I don't think I'll be surprised by the result. Just based off of what history has told us. I'm open to surprises, man. It'd be nice to see FaZe regain, SSG kind of come out hot tomorrow. Song would have done numbers in 2016 with those beat drops. I'm vibing. What time is the FFA signups on Friday at Worlds? Honestly, man, when you get there, just make sure that you're at the venue I mean, I don't know. You're going to get all of that information in advance of Worlds, right? HCS will tweet about it. They'll show graphics. They'll, you know what I mean? They'll do what they can to kind of keep you prepared. I played in the FFA at Worlds last year. And it wasn't that challenging to sign up and participate. It was pretty straightforward. Yeah, like 11 or 12 or something like that, right? It's not like super early. It's pretty reasonable. You think LVT's got more matchups today? Because, like, looking at the bracket, man, I'm not convinced. What's Maniac watching? Is he just chilling? Playing chess. Looney is live. These guys are just no, they can't be live right now, are they? Well, they are live. Playing matchmaking. If you make it far in the FFA, you'll be there late. Yeah. Is the FFA even on Friday? I think the FFA was on like Saturday, if I'm being honest. Because I remember what happened was Native got knocked out early. And I think Rynoob's team got knocked. Was it Rynoob's team? I remember. So Native joined the FFA. They got knocked out on Friday. And then the whole team, minus like APG, I think, played in the FFA. And I ended up playing against Tapping Buttons in my heat. I was tapping. I had Furiously in my heat, Command Station, and what was his name? I got 5th in the heat that knocked me out. You're sweaty, bro. I wasn't even that far behind 4th. Yeah. We're on to something here. This is the matchup, right? Looney POV is actually what we can witness for the match. So LVT might cover this, right? This might be our final match for the day. Looney, Ice Kid, Mortally, Suspector. We're waiting on Suspector. Zoom DR saves. And Troxin and Facti. It's actually a pretty good matchup. Has anybody had any crashing issues on YouTube? If you guys are hanging on YouTube. Not a single crash the whole stream for anybody, yeah? On 1440p? Brad and Ludi's chat getting info? Oh, I see. I see. Just trying to figure out if they're still playing. It looks like they're just getting started, man. This looks like game 1. LVT could jump in the lobby and broadcast this, but they don't have their POV here. Gunny's last chance to make pools. It is Gunny's last chance to make pools. In Halo Infinite, I guess. They're starting it without LVT.
Yeah, I probably said some shit. Alright, bro.
Alright, if that's the case, we're going to watch Looney's POV. I'm going to keep LVT open in case they've got something else cooking up, but they might have to like jump in midway through the series. I don't know.
It sound like we're in fucking like 1st grade, bro. If they're both sides, we can run through bottom mid. Headass. Okay, then what if they're like in every single lane, bro?
They got all 4 teammates calming. I think it's just Looney. Aqua CTF. Looney POV. What is he, 18 years old? This guy's one of the youngest players in the league right now. I think he's made it to top 16 before. Maybe twice. Kind of a crazy way to open on the map. Ends up thrusting over the head of saves. They 3-dead him instantly. They got a flagpole opportunity. Util is the initial spawn. They could continue spawning in Util. And they're keeping it open, maybe? No. They're going to block. Cool. Suspector commits with the pinch to make sure he's got some coverage on the run. Coming back to clean up what's in back blue. Should be able to rally it. Suspector died in Util. Nice 1v1 finesse. My word. He'll pick up flag and keep it going. Loses his teammate, Ice Kid in front of him. And that has him hold off for a second, right? Good patience. Mortally out front. Will get shot in the back in a second here. Mortally's covering him.
I might have fucked up. I'm left.
Yeah. Cut the angle late, but it doesn't matter. He's coaching Sirion's team.
Fighting left, bro. I'm fighting P. I'm fighting P.
FaZe won in game 4 versus TSM. Yeah. Pretty icy thrust. Yeah, really good use of thrust, right? Over the head of saves in the 1v1. In the util to clutch up the fight.
One shot of him, bro. Absolutely.
No thrust for that engagement, though. Suspector finds the cleanup. That should be enough to stop the flag in its tracks.
Nice, he dead.
Mortally zoom. Or mortally Suspector. Dropping.
Yeah, run him in. No, they're not. Last wonder.
Yeah, bro. This is kind of like an early blender.
One just spawn. Yeah, they're all up.
What's this team called? Luminon, yeah? The team they're playing against?
Just live.
Luminon's struggling to keep their lives, bro. They're not trading. They're dropping, like, quickly. 2 back-to-back.
Is he up top? Oh, shit. You guys? You want it? PT1 shot. Must be 2
Like,
guys.
just at the door.
Putting Jin, bro. I'm behind him.
Good route.
One shot on the touch, bro.
A double team kills him 100%. Good isolation on Immortal. He kills the flag carrier first. Gets the isolated pick. That one shot still going. Suspector has a cutoff. He would.
Go on.
If Netro didn't pick him up, that might be a flag for Luminon.
Okay, I'm still up, bro. One PT.
Behind him on P2.
PT on me, heading. That's bust.
That audio cue behind them. You'd rather watch this? LVT is streaming on mid versus retirement home. Oh, shit. I don't know. I actually kind of like that matchup too, guys.
That's 150. I'm just going to run through that.
Thoughts?
I'd be shoot.
Omit, which is a pro team. Retirement home is Diagram, Ezo, King J, and Haynes. No Gilkey today.
One shot car 3, guys. Two shot car 3. Back up, getting back up.
I'm down to pivot to the series after this game if we want to just kind of stick with this till it ends. But I like the sound of LVT. We get player comms, we get one person's comms.
I don't see him, bro.
There's like 1 or 2 more series. There's one happening here, and then another one LVT's covering, Frankie.
Two shot car 3.
Lower bracket, fighting for tournament life. Omitter up 1-0 in their series versus retirement home as well. So they joined midway through.
Just run it.
Playing a Slayer recharge.
Yeah, peon, on me. A little weak. Yo, I spot the guy behind you, bro.
This is the team that Facti ended up on, I guess, right? Facti teaming with Gunny, Gators, Sirion previously. Now playing with Zoom DR, saves in them. Mortally coming out with that 3rd flag. Should have a guaranteed. Nice coverage. What's this team called? This is Mirror Force, right? Okay, the full map locked down there from util to P2 to escort the flag.
You're tweaked. I got naded. Oh, what the fuck?
Stay one over? Pretty much. Welcome back, Minnie.
Yeah, one's our shrooms.
We got lower bracket. We got multiple teams fighting for tournament life, but I think there's like this matchup and the one happening on LVT, and that might be it.
I'm gonna go pro.
Seen a lot of matchups like set for tomorrow now. Optic SSG complexity. We've got Optic, SSG, SR, FaZe.
Backpack on me, backpack.
All the top teams in the mix, Raphael. He didn't get out with it somehow. Got stuck in the window. Second attempt. Awkward, bro. Both of these flags. A little bit unfortunate, right? Got caught in the jump up. Quick pivot.
I died, bro. I got naded.
Team locking down the angles.
Car 2 still on. Kill this guy, car 2, kid.
Sure, feel free, Minnie.
Nice.
Do your thing.
P2 are all. Just fight. I'll cap.
Car 3, 1.
Okay, bullet didn't count. There's a guy or Jin somewhere, bro.
Yeah, you heard him above.
Car 3, our vent. Two shot event. One shot event.
Ice Kid should have the guarantee. He trusts him to get it done. Saves, kills Ice Kid and util one shot. Can't worry about it. 3 dead right now. Got a good pull opportunity through the safety of util. Good timing for a util run. He doesn't have the teammates to support him on the run. This is the most isolated lane. And a counter pull from saves at the same time. At the rate this is going, it might end here. Zoom found Ice Kid. Numbers advantage to Luminon. Facti with the pinch on util. Big 1v1. Ends up trading it. That might not be enough. Suspector up from back base with the defense. Dies to Zoom. Zoom still up. Last survivor in the back of the base. Return out courtyard. He's on top of the flag. He won't get it done. That'll be game. Mirror Force with a 5-1. CTF Looking real confident. Looney just freaking flying around, bro.
That's probably going to try to get the break.
Back to LVT in a 46-42 at the tail end. Well, mid are down in Slayer. First retirement home. How are you going to lose to a team called Retirement Home as a pro team? Hold on. Is Diagram actively like grinding, like practicing grinding?
How he's going to do that? Just giving in.
Ezo, of course, pro player. His trajectory has been interesting.
Player at bat ledge. Their position's known. Haynes. Plenty of opportunities, and he does not have to.
King J, is he actively competing? Haynes? King J and Haynes kind of like...
He's just going to look for an opening.
They'll jump into a team when the opportunity presents itself, but they're also kind of like...
But Diagram's able to get the last
I guess that's why they're on retirement home, right?
We've got a tie series at 1. And
they find a game. We got a tie series.
And I was told that it went the distance in terms of the timer. So a competitive game number 1, a competitive game number 2. We've got a competitive series on our hands here.
Really impressed by Retirement Home staying within reach. And then once they got their opportunity, they made the most of it. Ezo playing in place of Gilkey this week. We've seen Gilkey on this roster the last couple.
Game 2 for Looney is kicking off. We'll come back to LVT for Game 3. Somehow omit having some trouble in the matchup. I expect him to get it done in OBJ, but yeah, losing the Slayer.
One's on the heading, one's on the heading. I'm gonna leave that kid.
I'm gonna leave that kid.
Stacks and long. Long's one shot too. It's like sneaky or some shit. 4 dead. Or 3.
Those are trippy emotes. The phase up is pretty cool.
One's up. Get that camo.
Dav, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. I see you now. Can't miss it.
I have you. Not bad.
That's a bit much.
Top tower's weak. You're good, Ken. You're good. Top is on. You got it? I'm walking bottom A.
Walking bottom A, but he's completely split here.
One top. Oh, one's 5 there, Aiden, 5 there.
Somehow just barely missed the timing, and his team ends up dying without him, right? Just bad luck in that situation. Here's the cleanup he's looking for. Center map exposed by Carbine, though, here, too.
Stacks. 2. Stacks and village. He's dropping on you. He's batteries. He's R2. Guys, there's a shock down batteries, bro. Pick that shit up.
Game 3 has begun. Let's go back to LVT.
Ezo's gonna get a couple of
got some phase up. Had some rough results. Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
King J wanted to go for that.
They're showing some inconsistency all of a sudden. Lost to Envy the other day, or yesterday, I guess, right?
It is ball time for Retirement.
And a bit of a shaky route through the winter bracket. They're still in it, though.
Milking as much time as he can.
I've been really impressed with just Ezo's presence. He has, already 5 positive engagements for his team. He's gonna get the 6th.
SR Optic FaZe in that order.
And look how just involved into that next fight he is. I mean, he is a.
Seen a lot of FA for Black Ops 7 tweets though, right? A lot of people are like getting fed up, ready to move on. What's up, Precision? Say FA for Black Ops.
Diagram. Ooh, thought that stick was gonna connect. Tries to get the trade, but
is that gonna take their focus away from Halo, or can they just lock in?
All the while. It is going to be Retirement Home that milk as much
worry about Call of Duty later.
31 points already acquired. They're going to try and play that ball towards the mid side, but you see immediately with 2 kills, Huss is going to bring that ball right back.
Jackson said it too.
That's a great break. They get 3 down at the same time, so they're going to be able to influence spawns pretty heavily here. I like the position.
I wonder what opportunities they'll have.
Out towards this A position. They want
the benefit of being on Optic is just the notoriety, the platform that comes with being on Optic, right? On top of the results that they're securing.
And that mid catwalk.
Well, that break, that's going to be stopped by
Makes it easy to get an opportunity.
He stops 2 players
Easier,
in their tracks from breaking on through. Haynes, he gets a kill, but it's going to be
I agree
down
now.
for Retirement Home, so this should be more time, but another trade comes out for King J. That ball's still in a neutral position. It's up to Sparty to try and do all he can to maybe relocate that ball, but QT's coming up. Damage goes into Retirement Home, and they find themselves 3 down.
Diagram? Did he spawn there? Right, Diagram might have been living with King J for a spawner maybe there. Hiding in the boxes in cargo. They still get out with ball. Not quite. Diagram mops up Sparty somehow from the safety of the box in the back. And Retirement Home prevent Omit from getting out in a setup.
And
what the hell?
After
They had him 3 dead for a second there.
They weren't able to get any ball time because of that.
Omit got to do a better job of locking down diagram in that box.
Of throwing out that ball and making a play happen.
Yeah, like Retirement Home have a setup now.
Home that's going to end up scoring from that reset. So really impressed with.
Didn't happen to me between Halo 5 and Infinite, Courtney. I doubt it'll happen.
I'm really liking the
after
the
Infinite.
separation, the distribution of the ball time as well on the side of Retirement Home. 3 different players with ball time. On the other side, it's just Huss with 23 points.
No Halo fan falls in love with another game. What about Shotzi?
That rotational gameplay is working for Retirement Home really well. Finally, it looks like Omit have had a little bit of control.
Come back
Smarty going down here, and Huss, I believe, going down as well. Yeah, it just makes it really tough. They go 3 dead, and now
I'm not trying to give up on Halo either.
In their hands momentarily.
No, I didn't go to COD. I stayed with Halo 5 in the off season. I stayed with Halo.
But they got back in time.
Obviously, I was newer to the scene at the time. Oh, what an angle! Holy shit, King J.
He had maybe
all he had available was the head. Yeah.
He got it. Clean headshot from him, but after all the damage that goes down, it looks like Lethal will be the one that gets.
Like, if anything, I want to go max passion and invest more into my content with Halo, because I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in over a month. What the hell is happening? Lethal.
An overkill in the last tournament. Now we're seeing him hit more.
He did that to SSG the other day. He'll just casually no-scope faces up.
Changes hands, but it's going to go down pretty quickly.
Disgusting.
Omit with a bit of control.
14-7, by the way, for TJ.
Well.
Nobody on his team even close.
No question on what.
Greg Slade. Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome.
Huss gonna have his turn with it. You see that Omit.
Yeah, I've thought about COD. Like, I'm gonna, like I said, when the game comes out, I'm gonna be keeping tabs on everybody in there. You know what's happening with the game in the first month. Holy shit, everybody's playing it
in the bag. This sniper is.
But I don't want to leave Halo.
Oh, I was gonna miss that shot, but
you gotta pull my dead
right there.
hands off this franchise.
That ball time for the squad, 67 to 56 so far. Retirement Home do lead for now, but they end up going 3 down, which gives Omit an opportunity to get a setup locked in.
You know, I'm going to be very curious to see, like, if the Optic guys move over, what their route looks like. You know, what's the journey like for the Optic Halo players, too.
Maybe cement this. Look how aggressive he was. They are blocking everything. They're going to call for a rotation. They're going to try to spawn them into blue as Spartan goes for a rotation. Really heads up there. I think Lethal has given the play call and said, hey, I'm pushed up too far. We need to flip out the spawns. They do that exactly right.
Oh, yeah. Lethal's just having a phenomenal game. 17-8 for him thus far.
Nice win.
Set the fight. Nice.
Only pro that's going to go over and start a league is Legend. In the start of the league is Legend. The rest of them will be in Challengers.
He's going to trade
start
out.
in the league.
Go down for Omit.
You think?
Beautiful shots. Last player is Lethal.
What about Renegade
Bound? Down to no shields, I believe. You can see the exclamation point above his head, but he still gets a trade.
I think it depends on how good they look when the game comes out. You know?
Now, Retirement Home, they really can't afford to have a break happen. It's only 6 seconds of time.
When Worlds ends, and let's say Optic wins Worlds, and then they pivot and start playing COD, and their POVs look good, I think that'll change things.
I don't know if Diagram can get here in time.
Not everyone is making it, yeah.
And the spawns aren't close enough.
Job's not done for any of these guys.
No. Omit. Wow, what a comeback in our first round. They stayed to it, and I think Lethal.
Half of the CDL is terrible.
Actually,
yeah, 100%.
I don't know about that.
You take a look at the slays on both sides. You got 2 players in
double digits. Something that
2 players.
I don't know if it was Maniac who was saying it,
but everyone putting that work in.
But people are looking for like fresh talent in COD right now. I think
77 points of ball time here.
A lot of COD teams very open-minded about the possibility of adding a Halo Pro to their roster, especially an accomplished Halo Pro.
Opportunity for them to do so as they get the last kill on Hate.
So they'll get opportunity.
As though the only player alive for a second.
You look at the success of Hoop, Shotzi, Neptune. Like, there's no way that you
can spot.
You know, you don't see potential there.
Come from a bit slow on that 3 down was Omit. I'm surprised they didn't try to go for that ball earlier. Instead, they're setting themselves up to try to find another clean 4 down before they go for anything.
Right now, they're not going to get 4 down. It will be 2 down for Retirement Home.
Kind of wild, bro. Bottom mid. It's a party.
Smarty playing this slow, getting his shields back. Understands he's
Smarty
being
from the corner here. Throws the ball over to the teammate who's 1 shot behind him. Not much he can do. Quality of life, not ideal. How do you live here?
Happens, but his timing just a bit
Some
off.
safe nades from Haynes. Cutting the angle while he gets it done. Damage and a lethal, too. A lot of good damage. 4 dead Omit.
Back and forth, and Omit find themselves
I'll hold for Retirement.
Diagram started that.
And even though they scooped up that previous round
from across the map, and
it's like Retirement had the opening on the start.
Was able to get that damage necessary for the team to finish the collapses. Reward for all.
Who's got the most major wins in Infinite so far? It's Renegade. Renegade. He's got like 8. Renegade has 8 major wins, I'm pretty sure.
And now Haynes is cleaning up the damage. He's in the back.
Putting him in number 1
Yeah, this is so great. Yeah,
in the league.
They've got them pinched so well here.
Smarty fall-off needs to be studied.
All the while, it's going to be a Diagram.
What about Lethal? 22 and 12, bro. Going crazy on the same team.
The T-Rex arms
2.0 KD in progress.
That's just classic.
If that kill didn't get just ripped away from him. Finds Haynes with a beautiful sequence there instead.
Lethal able to take advantage. Lethal having a fantastic.
Yeah, I mean TJ's looking excellent right now.
At the moment, 24 and 12.
Sparty's always been a mid-pro.
And he's in a perfect spot to potentially.
Sparty definitely not looking ideal with his stat line.
Like all of Retirement home.
Whatever Lethal's doing though, right? Sneaky as hell. Finds that reach out. Knows his team has got him preoccupied in the open ice there too. Cleans it up.
To complete this break.
I think you're right, and they don't have the ground either. They're all on the
Lethal keeping him busy, bro. TJ scooping him up from the back of the lane. That's when Diagram comes out with the 1v1. Lethal still alive at 26 and 12 now. Sparty finds one. Sparty with 2 from the tower. Ball in an awkward location. And Spawn's open in blue. He's trying to get there to flip it. Seconds too late. He's in the middle of the mix.
Trying his best to stay alive, but the help is here.
Having his best Infinite season so far? What do you mean? Best Infinite season? He won a major on Sentinels, and he got second place with Sentinels as well in the second year.
They're playing as a team in that situation.
He hasn't won anything this year.
Creating that 4 down and giving themselves a chance at some really good ball time here.
Love this out of Sparty. Stays alive with this.
He's had some good moments individually, but if it's not reflecting in wins, nobody's going to care about that. You know?
Nice little perfect there to take
they have to get wins.
That lead.
Does the triplet play? I know Suppression Diagram. The third triplet. Yeah. Envy is his new tag. He was called Avenue.
But no, he gets inside of blue cleanly. And
he played with Diagram most recently. At the SLC LAN or DreamHack? At DreamHack, I think. They played in the open bracket.
Help to come through. You see Lethal
together
going through the middle. He gets caught out, though, with the sniper of Ezo. Huss cleans that up. It's chaos next to this ball, but Huss has the chance to at least force this out.
We'll take a risk on Ledging. These fried CDL pros 1v1. Huss with pulling out the work on him. Nasty reversal.
That is just disgusting. You know, it might not look as disgusting, but like as a player, you know, just knowing what you have to do to
ankle breaking
shots like that—that's a crazy kill.
Good stickies on Lethal.
I gotta watch that back. That was just a nasty.
I missed it honestly. I want to see what he did because Tools and Tim very impressed clearly. I don't know, just because Legend won that 1v1, like, is that all the stock that we're putting in on it? Because I want to see, you know, Renegade and Bound, did they play Illy in the same fashion?
Gets the second as of the last player alive. My goodness, what's happening?
I think it's a combination of that plus the clips that Legend's putting up on his timeline, bro. He's got the most insane clips you've seen in the franchise, bro.
Just tough timing there as he gets caught.
Falling reversal, but it was smooth. Under the bridge, right?
Despite Lethal being the first that goes down, Retirement Home going to lose a lot of their numbers.
Not enough good. Not enough good. Not good enough.
I don't think it's going to be
like to say Bound and Renegade are not good enough to be in CDL when you know what they've accomplished in Halo. Does that just not sound weird to you?
Wow, did he play that well? Just got damaged.
Not good enough.
And really played off his teammate's position. They get 4 down on Omit. That all starts with
like, bro.
That was just beautiful. Forces the play ball.
Like maybe they're inexperienced. They're inexperienced. Yes. Not good enough.
That are in that lead. It's not by a lot though. Great nade by Huss. My goodness. Sparty gets one in the kill feed as well. It was 3 down momentarily, so Huss gonna feel comfortable enough to pick up this ball. And you see, it's gonna be Lethal trying to take out the last 2 players on the map to try and
too inexperienced in COD to immediately earn a spot in CDL. Sounds like a better way to frame that, right? But I think they are good enough. They just need the time to prove it.
He's pretty much everywhere. Really hard to deal with.
He's everywhere.
They don't have proof.
Certainly, dude. 32.
Enough proof in Halo, though.
Right now.
Final 10 seconds for Omid to get this done.
Go
up 2-1. They played it early. Huss with a very early play. Looking for a 1v1 win. Won't get it. Retirement Home taking advantage for a setup of their own. I can see.
Maybe didn't have the timing they thought. Ezo able to grab that ball.
Why would it be different for Renegade the second time around? Well, Renegade left COD because he got an offer from C9
Retirement home getting that time pretty quickly
for Halo,
here.
right?
It's going to be Ezo, the
like
primary
if you
ball
listen to him
carrier.
talk about
60
his
points for him. King Jack
like his
trying to
little
make
route
work-
with COD, because he talked about it on the
work with
podcast.
this, snipe, but
He
he's
had some
gonna miss a couple
opportunities.
shots.
Like he
Still
was
has
actually
4 to
making
work
some
with,
moves.
though. And that body's going to push that player back. It's QT utilized as well.
If he stuck with it,
Rust does not want to give him
it
any
might not have
space.
been
He's
long
gonna
before
cut
he
him
found
down,
that
doesn't
right
allow him to breathe
performance, you know?
whatsoever. Now
That
that's
kind
a
of breakout
snipe in the
performance.
hands of Septify.
It sounded like he was actually making some
An
moves.
angle, he catches Diagram by the tip of his toe. He'll find Haynes as well. Double kill. Omits 4 alive. That ball coming up. They just need 9 seconds.
It's not like Renegade just like left COD because it wasn't working. It was because he got an offer to play on the best team.
It's 3 that go down.
Like,
and game,
you know, in the league.
For Omit, they're
He took
able
that.
to take game 3 2-0.
Omit looking like the better team in this
Fantastic
matchup,
ending, and
as expected.
shout out.
I feel like I'm overgassing it.
Meter 1, giving 5 gifted subs to the channel.
They won't be in the CDL. I'm just saying they won't go over and start in the league right away. Oh, I don't know if they're going to start in the league right away. I'm just saying they're good enough to be in the league. That's all I'm saying.
Before that as well.
I don't know what's going to happen. I could see Legend starting in the league right away. I don't know if Renegade and Bound will.
Two left.
But without a doubt, being on Optic is going to give him some clout for it.
High road, guys. Small.
But they're good enough. I think they're good enough to get to the league if they want to put the commitment in, you know.
Top red, guys. Top red.
That's my
Top red,
take.
guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna look right there.
I see. No, I just believe. I just believe, bro. I've seen enough Halo to know that like they have FPS skill that'll translate.
Yeah. Hiding. Watch out.
If they want to, they gotta put the same sort of grind in that they put on Halo on COD though. So they gotta be willing to sell their souls, you know.
I don't have anything. They can go mid. That's two crates.
Nice
two crates,
cut
two
off on the
crates.
spawners. A lot of good opening damage while they hold the ball here. This is Looney POV, who's also playing in the lower bracket. Same matchup, same point in the series, right?
Cringe is weak.
They might be inbound for a 3-0. I'm not sure what the series score is. This is Mirror Force with Suspector, Mortally.
Hold it. I hear you, bro. Give me a second.
Gotcha. And Ice Kid as well to round out the team, by the way. Scooping back the lead in their favor off this sequence. Good lockdown on the spawns. Wari in the chat. Let's go. Cheering for Zoom. Unfortunately for him, they're not going to get this round done. Wari, have you been watching, by the way? Is it 2-0? That's going to be 1-0 in the round. And LVT back on the board with Omit and Retirement Home in Game 4.
See what he's able to do.
Last opportunity here for Retirement Home to save
camo's
their
up,
tournament
and he's gonna
lives
go
versus
for it.
Omit.
Drops the repulse.
We're looking to hold on
He's
to
gonna
Sunday.
Scurry away with his life.
I believe it's 2-0 in the
It's
series.
Sparty that
Okay.
was there, but Sparty goes down. Husk goes down as well. Diagram's going to double back to keep the space on the
COD
map.
fan
I like
turned
the play.
Halo fan. I had no clue who shots he was in 2019.
How does he play this?
The difference between then and now, he immediately got put on a team with goats to show him how to play. Yeah. Hard to do that with Legend. A big part of the reason why was Hook made a big gamble, right? Didn't Hook take a pay cut on his salary or something like that to like, because he vouched for Shotzi and he wanted him on the team. So it sounded like they had to pull some strings to get Shotzi on that roster, and it was the perfect choice, right? It led to their eventual win.
Look really solid. We've got 25%.
It didn't translate immediately, right? Like Shotzi's initial performances weren't great. He had an ultra negative game where he went like fucking 7-30 or something bad, right?
But he'll get cleaned up pretty
And then people are
quickly.
like,
Great
oh, he's
job by
washed, he's not going to
Retirement
make it.
to make sure to get those kills.
And then very quickly he started to turn it around. Hook is from Halo 5, but Hook was a COD pro. Is that a replay? Ooh, spicy. Hook was a COD pro who was too young to compete in COD, so he competed in Halo instead and made waves in Halo, right? Won at least one major, won multiple majors, I'm pretty sure. But
going to be the first one to spawn. You see
on Envy with
75
Snipedown, Ola,
deciding to take
and
space.
Mikwin, right? They won at the tail end of 2017, I believe.
We'll see if he's.
And then he moved back to COD.
Ezo, who takes a really interesting route. This is really good. I love this route.
Kind of rooting for the old guys.
Through the rat tunnel.
I mean, there's a few old guys on both lots. If we're being honest, man, if you take the ages of both teams and combine them together, like, it's not too different. Like, Lethal's 30, Sparty's 30, right? Septify's probably in like mid to late 20s. Haynes is like, or sorry, Huss is mid 20s. They call themselves Retirement Home, but I mean, Omit are like the same age.
Big butt.
Big butt?
Yeah, big butt.
Big butt.
Yamada's
Yeah,
big butt.
Oh, that makes way more sense. You said it, and I was like, oh, that totally makes sense.
Well, here we go.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, like Ezo is like early 20s, right?
Like chill.
So I was just trying to be cool. Didn't work out.
Diagram's
Here
the
we
same
go,
age as
ladies and
Suppress, is like
gentlemen,
early to
King J.
mid-20s.
He's got that camo. Can he make something happen? No, Lethal. My goodness, this, I don't know what's going on with Lethal lately, but I mean, okay, I can't say lately. He's always
Hook
been
lost to
a beast,
Shotzi in
but,
the Halo Championship.
Definitely
lost to Shotzi.
Hey, well, I feel like he's
I mean,
the role he has on his, his team makes
they
him
bounced
shine
around a
more.
bit. Hook has had a very interesting
main slayer.
trajectory with
That's
Optic,
what
right?
he's
Like getting
been,
dropped and then brought
on
back.
his own roster is like he's that main slayer, and it's just
But
fun
he's been
to,
a good
like, kinda
sport
see
through
Lethal
it all.
back to the running into the front lines, like that overkill. It felt like I was like watching CLG Lethal just dominating the game once again.
Yeah.
So it's fun to get back to those moments.
Dirty.
We got this Spartan.
Sparty
He's getting
cooking.
back to his,
Sparty having a good game of Halo. Hold on a sec.
Hitting some nice snipe shots, patrolling, and
positive.
so far he's been involved in so
Not gonna snap
much
on diagram.
diagram.
Somehow getting
Finally
caught
taking him down.
mid-reload,
Thought
right?
for a second
Awkward
there, we're gonna see
scenario
another
right there.
lead
Teammate
gone.
in tower, not
Yeah,
catching
I really
that
like
either.
That, though. You saw like in
Pants
that fight,
down,
I
you
just
see
like
flat.
something small, but the double adjustment, right? He doesn't rush the shot. He's trying to like adjust.
People think
just,
playing in the CDL is soft.
like,
Nah, it's
minimally
insanely
to try
competitive,
and
I'm
get
sure.
that headshot.
And
He
the
does it
time
twice within,
and
like, a
grind
frame, which is
requirement
kinda
for
crazy.
CDL has got to be
He's
higher
gonna
than
miss
Halo.
regardless.
Formal talked about it too, right?
There's
Especially in
Ezra now
challengers.
with the snipe in his
The amount of
hands for a
time that
chance
you're
at something.
grinding
He will
away
be
in
retiring
scrims,
home
and
that attempt to
you got to be really
get a
ready
little
for
bit
it,
of this
man.
hill.
I
Of
think
course, it is omit.
it's a much larger population of people who want to be at the top, so arguably more competitive than Halo. Just maybe not as skillful in terms of expression, like you know how you can express your skill. But the level of competition's got to be insane, especially when you got all the best Halo talent moving over to stack more talent into the league. We're losing our talent, right?
The most happen.
Big shame. Beautiful little sticky from the death there, Ezo.
Septify goes down. 3 huge kills.
I love that.
And they
right?
save
But,
C.
I mean, what are retirement home?
Freaking chase,
a
race to get to C here.
Sparty
Sparty cuts off Haynes, 3v3.
That trade is just huge, right? You get that player off a top tower. He can't be a nuisance any longer. Now you take full
Get ready
control.
for 10
No
to
one's in
8
the
p.m.
hill.
days. 10
Instead,
a.m.
they
to 8
decide
p.m.
Go towards the mud side. A lot of
That's
pressure's
right.
coming out on that end. And Huss gonna make it.
What did Diagram stop competing? He was good on C9 at year 3. Was he on C9 for long? I think he was there for just a short period of time. I'm not sure if he got dropped or what. Diagram is walling? I don't think he is.
Able to find
hope
a
not.
nice shot down range. Now looking to find Lethal. He takes him down.
He's 14-9 though. He's looking nasty right now. Ezo with the cutoff to keep his teammate up here too. Make it 2.
5 in a row.
Retirement home cooking, bro. Hill coverage, 3 dead on mid. That should guarantee the cap. Not just that, Ezo getting
He keeps going.
some
This is
movement
gonna
out
be,
on the map
him
here.
Creating space here on the bottom center. It's a 1v1 versus Lethal.
Almost
and
winning the 1v1 with Lethal there,
wins
too.
out. Once again, that's going to be big because that potentially solidifies them control of this next hill. You see they're immediately
Diagram finds
inside
Sparty
of
for
3 down
16.
for retirement home. Diagram on that B side is the last player alive.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he's walling, right? If he was, then he would have spotted Lethal and not got shot there.
Retirement home. It's gonna be up to
Unless
him
he's
to maybe try to get them
hiding
out
it
of here.
perfectly.
Doesn't have a lot of support, but he is doing it by himself. Oh, don't try to get Huss too. He gets damage enough for the assist. Septify will be the last alive. Retirement home gets him out of the hill.
That max damage of every life is just been so big. I
Halo
mean,
should have
it's
2
such an
DreamHack
important
events,
thing to do.
SSG and
Just
SR event,
do all you can, even when
and
you're no shields.
EWC.
Get that beat down in,
Microsoft
make it a
shut
lot
down
easier for your
EWC, I'm
team
pretty
to
sure.
win.
Apparently,
Now it's Ezo though.
according to my
On
chat
the
a
A
few
side,
days ago or
gonna play
whatever,
his life pretty cleanly
EWC
here. Not
had
gonna be
wanted
able
to
not
have
gonna see
Halo,
anyone on
and
the
Microsoft
right
shut
side,
that down.
So it takes a 1v1 versus Sectify. He's going to lose out on that one, and Lethal's going to get another double kill.
Wait, what'd I read?
My goodness. Lethal, 12 and 10 so far, but
I could see Halo having a
impactful kills
DreamHack
until
event
that
next
very
year.
moment. He ends
Yes,
up
I
going
could see
down.
them doing that. That's a good option.
Getting that
I could see
sniper back
SR
into his hands. A couple players
supporting the
trying to
league in
push
some
through
way
that
through
big
another
door.
pro
He's
league
gonna
or
be trying
through
to hold it off
you know, a
until
small
his team gets into
scale
position.
major or something like that, you know.
Here it
Maybe
is.
SSG
Great
as
collapse
well.
from
I don't know.
from Omit. They have great angles. And
Not quite finding the
pressure
snipes.
being felt
Work
by
being done though.
Retirement.
I'll make it to
Couple
clean up
missed
in back
shots
A
from
here.
Huss,
3
but
dead.
The position
Haynes
was
off
just
of
so
spawns.
strong from Omit that it didn't really matter.
Somehow team spawns Ezo and back
Huss.
dummies. They got a
Oh,
full
man.
line
Just
now, and
barely
Huss
misses that to the left.
in big
The
trouble. That
repulse.
nade didn't
Very
kill
clean.
Ezo right
Great
away.
job
Somehow
utilizing
repositioned.
that camo pillar to still be behind it and get the repulse
Nice
at the
triple.
same time.
Lethal,
And
bro.
with
Lethal.
another
Looking for the
triple.
snipe. Why?
Okay, Lethal, this
If he
is
hit the shot,
good
right,
to see.
G slide,
That's secured
YY,
the hill
headshot
here.
on the way
Diagram's
through.
not in time
They get the hill
to
either way.
stop it, and he's going to try to do some damage on the exits, but it's 2-1.
Needs to slide the
Omit
sense down.
With that, I mean, with only
The chat say why
70
Microsoft shut it down?
seconds of initial time left.
you know,
Might
just
be Omit that just plays
EWC funded by what Saudi Arabia or whatever. There's some sort of political,
in a great spot,
you know, reasoning behind why they don't want to do that. Sports washing, something like that. Yeah.
Right spot, right time. They'll end up getting that camo, and this is a big camo that retirement home needs to take.
Keep Halo. Wait,
Yeah,
Grog plays him.
ammo's,
Oh, who
gone
runs
for now.
Shopify? Yeah.
2-1. Still the lead.
I think Last Shot or Cycle will stay in Halo. Last Shot might stay. I was listening to him in a stream the other day,
This neutral time is going to play big
talking about how
nice job.
he
Couldn't go on
could
to
he
Husk
could
cleanly
continue
here. That's what they
through
need.
this
They need
this
more
like
kills.
down period
Smarty's the
with
next
Halo.
one. Smarty looking for the camel player in diagram, and that information
His family is very supportive.
Take him out with some help.
And that he like you know fortunately is in a position where if he wanted to stick with Halo, he would be like open to it. That's what it sounded like he was saying. If they wanted to compete in COD, they could though too. Like Last Shot Cycle.
But that keeps the spawns really favoring Omit. And with only 20
I think
seconds left,
it's the
retirement
idea
home
of like
is
throwing
gonna
a lot
have
of
to
money
just
at
run
esports to
straight. It's gonna be
like
a foot race to get to this hill off spawn.
distract from other controversial things that they've done in the past or something like that.
As though falling is going to make this entire process very difficult. King J falls as well, and that's pretty much going to be it. The 3 down for the side of retirement home. Omit
That's a series.
will win the series. They will move on to tomorrow. Retirement
Go
home.
Tigers? What is
They're
that?
going back home.
What is that, Jess? Oh, go Tiger? Why'd you spell it like that?
They're home.
You know, going back home.
I don't watch enough to know, man.
Able to get the job done. Always good to
Last
see
Shot going
retirement
pro
home
in
coming
Fast
out playing
Food
strong,
Simulator.
though.
I
They
heard.
really were battling against Omit in that series, but once Omit kind of got their legs underneath them.
Why didn't they block
were able
COD
to-
then?
to
I know, right?
run away
Microsoft
with
owns
this
Call
win.
of Duty,
We'll
so
have
it
a
might have
good
been. It must have been
series.
Halo
75 stepping up
Studios
big in the final
and not
game.
Microsoft, right?
And,
Like who
that-
turned
that
it
just
down?
felt like a
'Cause
clean victory, even though it was like
Microsoft
a
owns
2-1
Activision.
game. It did feel like that was Omit's game.
It did. They felt like they were in
Some
control
not
the
so
entire
great things
time.
they've
I
done.
felt
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Lethal was
to have
one
a
of the biggest
positive
parts of
public
that.
image,
I mean, obviously
something
it
like
takes
that.
a team effort.
I
It
guess.
always does, but I just truly
You know,
feel
I
like
just wanna
he's been
see
performing,
people
like you said,
having
in that
opportunities in
Slayer role.
Halo,
I feel like he's
right?
more
So-
comfortable.
but I get
and,
it.
I think he's just looked really good, or at least I guess you could
Becoming
say
a
he's
middle
looked
school history
good
teacher
because
confirmed.
we're seeing the
All that
Slayer side of him.
talent,
Obviously, the
and
stuff
that's
that
where he's
shows
gonna
up on
put
the
it.
stat sheet. Otherwise, we usually see the things that don't.
Go Tigers, Louisiana State University's
See already
catchphrase.
what the bracket's
Gotcha.
going to look like tomorrow. That was our last match of the day, but on the lower
That was
side, we
it!
got Cloud9 going up against Dark.
That's all, chat.
Envy versus Omit. That's a crazy match to have this early. in the
Screaming
bracket.
for that?
Complexity
Maybe.
and Mirror Force. And then TSM Unreal Nightmare. That's another really good match. So
6-17.
It's great to
I
see
wanna have
all
some
these
dinner.
teams signing up because we have every team in North America that made top 12 competing here today, and obviously the top 4 from
Movies off for the evening.
Salt Lake City going to be competing in the winners semifinal. First thing tomorrow morning is going to be Shopify Rebellion taking on FaZe Clan.
12 Eastern?
And following right after that match, we'll be watching Optic Gaming versus Space Station. I'm super excited for these games.
I am as well, because these are some implications. If you didn't know, we have the LVT Pro
I agree,
League
Ron.
LAN happening on September 12th, so this is kind of like the last tournament.
Yeah, we got a
before
week
that, and you see the
of
bracket
scrims
on your
and
screen.
online.
Again, 7 p.m.
I don't know what's
PT
happening next
is
weekend.
when
Maybe some
that
sort
will
of
be
a
starting.
partnered
We've got
online
some
tournament
great
or something?
matches that are starting off on
Or
that
is it just a
September
random
12th. It's going to be
regular weekend?
on LAN, of course, on 400 hertz monitors provided by Zally.
400 hertz monitors for the
Zally,
LAN
if
is
you're
kinda
looking
cool
to
because
upgrade your
even-
monitor, do that
even
now.
majors don't
Take
have
a
that.
look. But
Right?
really excited for that.
They're playing
LVT
on their
Pro
own
League
kind
LAN.
of like
And
PCs and settings.
I can't wait.
Something a little bit higher tier than what the pros are playing on in major tournaments. I'm pretty
you're
sure.
watching over on the Twitch.
GG's
Thank you
Grizzly.
so much. If you're able to, hey, think about a Prime sub or subscribing. If you want to give some subs right now, it's September. You get a little bit of a discount.
Chat, it's
Right?
September.
It
I
could be
for,
like
oh,
some
it's
of
not yet. No, it's the
some
30th of
supporters here
August. We
today,
have a good
Dr.
month coming up, bro. We gotta go hard
I'm gonna have
September.
you say it, Tim, because I messed it up real bad last time. I don't want to mess it up again.
Yeah, no problem.
But,
What is it?
September and the
Yamada's-
LVT Pro League
it's your
LAN coming
mother's
up.
This
Big butt.
Yamada's big butt.
It's Yamada's butt.
Yamada's.
It's big.
Yeah. Hey, so you're northeastern. Like, you got that accent. I'm West Coast.
Yeah.
We don't
can't
say
fit in the
we don't say
car.
mother like that.
Right.
It'd be like your mom's big butt. But thank you guys for the 5 gifted subs. If you're watching over on YouTube, hey, think about subscribing. Only 50% of people that watch us on YouTube actually subscribe to the channel. Which
What even is that emote, Courtney?
When I watch YouTube, I personally just like use
TwitchCon hype.
I don't really like look at subscriptions, but if you haven't, maybe subscribe to the YouTube channel.
I swear that's your favorite one.
You want to stay involved with everything that's happening in the LVT Halo and the competitive Halo universe. The newsletter is a great way to do that. !newsletter in the chat. There you sign up with your email, and you'll get a weekly blast that tells you, hey, what's happening, what drops are going on, and when you can expect some streams.
Only 2 lanes in Cali were not available to the public.
Yeah,
I know, man.
Be here tomorrow, guys. We will see you tomorrow. Some great matches ahead.
Cool.
My name's Active. This has been the Very Handsome Tools. And tomorrow, 12 p.m.
I don't know what the hell they're saying. Yeah,
for some more Halo action.
It's got to be like an inside joke from the chat or something. All right, guys. Part of me wants to keep grinding. Part of me wants to just get some dinner and chill. Don't be late. I won't be late tomorrow. I'll be good tomorrow. I can go to the gym tonight. I could take a break and consider coming back to stream with viewers maybe later in the evening. Am I hitting? If I go to the gym? I don't know, shoulders, chest. What's up, Red Seeker? All right, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out today. It's been a crazy, I mean, I don't know about crazy, but we've had that one matchup, FaZe TSM, definitely made the day, right? That was the matchup to watch today. For us, at least. I know we missed quite a bit. We're not missing anything tomorrow. We're going max passion tomorrow for the best teams in the league. Hoping it's a historic Sunday. Streamers never come back when they say they'll come back later. I know, man. I'm definitely guilty of that too, Courtney. I've done it before, honestly. I've come back, but it was like not in the way you'd expect, man. I came back at like midnight gaming only on Twitch. It wasn't even on YouTube. I was like in the dark. It's a very uncharacteristic stream. I was just grinding matchmaking. I don't know what happened to Lucidity, but she like came in the chat and then we gave her VIP and then she left. Let's I don't know if she's gonna keep grinding, but I'll just go ahead and rate her if she's doing some sort of 12-hour HCS watch party for all regions. She might be staying on. It was a Shyway after dark. That's what it was. Give Lucidity some love, guys. That's gonna do it for me. Good night, RD. Thank you for hanging out, brother. Good night, Courtney, Zudi, Brayden. Never skip leg day. Dude, my like legs are surprisingly large for somebody who skips too much leg day. Not gonna lie. My quads are like... There's little bazookas going on. I do have to get some legs in, though. I'm not gonna lie. I've got good foundations to build on, and I'm just neglecting them. All right. Good night, guys. 1, 2, 3. 123 viewers over to Lucidity. That's a big raid. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Same with YouTube. Downhim, RD, Twins. Much love, guys.